Alright, so...
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Where we left off, you had just told the mother about... Or you just told...
That the DM's an asshole.
Twig's wife and Anne's mother that...
That
the dad is
dead.
Jerk. That Twig is dead. And went back to the guild and off on your ways. So I assume sleep, wake up. Anything happen in that time for y'all?
Nope, just get to work.
Hawthorn is going to try to, like, she went to sleep, but she'll, like, wake up early, like, before the sun rises and everything, and she's going to try to prepare a meal, like an actual meal.
If you wake up, or if you try and wake up earlier than everyone, you're gonna notice that Barugur is actually probably already awake and in his workshop working.
Because he didn't go to sleep?
No. He's basically like working and he falls asleep at his workbench and like sleeps there for a little while and then wakes back up.
She's very like quiet about it and she goes about trying to get an actual like meal together.
And Lionel's just kind of wandering around. He follows you while you make food.
Okay. But this meal isn't for you guys.
Follows from a very like 10-foot distance.
Once she has this kind of meal together, she kind of packs it up. And then she goes back to Twig's family's house and leaves it on the doorstep.
Do you, just a quick question. Do you feel the emotional state of Lionel, or do you just get the whatever he tells you?
I can know whatever he's thinking.
Okay, so he is, Lionel 100% thinks that this is his fault. Like, in his head, this happened because, like, he wasn't like able to take out the people in time.
Yeah.
And so Lionel is like scared of everyone.
I'm gonna just quickly bring Lionel in, and I'm just gonna do a little bit of stuff to him, just basically make him forget. Cause I don't want my goat feeling like that.
So you just wipe his memory?
No, I basically just go in and I specifically adjust how he thinks of himself after that event, like.
Okay, so you magically tweak his brain.
You magically gaslight him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever. I make my goat not feel bad about the death of Twigs. It's not his fault.
By emotionally manipulating.
He's an intelligent creature. You could have just talked to him. You didn't have to gaslight him.
The end just.
He does understand all of your languages.
Yeah, no, he speaks. No, he's.
So it was very much.
He's actually smarter than Gale.
Yeah, he's canonically smarter than Gale.
Yeah, I know, and I'm.
I mean, no surprise. I've got 9 intelligence.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, he's dumber than the goat. And the Cuda's as smart as the goat.
Okay, so
at least if he's as smart as the goat, then I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, but Cuda thinks that Lionel's just a cute little animal.
Oh no, Cuda definitely thinks he like does not. He basically comprehends Lionel as a dog.
Yeah, when Lionel can probably do better math than Cuda.
So Hawthorn is in the kitchen, or not in the kitchen. Hawthorn makes the meal. She is in the kitchen in real life, in my house, in the kitchen.
Yeah.
In real life, she goes over to Twig's house.
Not in real life, in game life. In real life, you are in the kitchen.
Yep.
So yeah, so she drops off a meal early in the morning.
I'm refilling your Brita filter, sir.
I appreciate it very much. Yes. She does that. Morning comes. You get into the office. Talk to the guards. The guards talk to you and all that. It's all kind of like we discussed that last week. First day goes by kind of quietly. Nothing major happens unless y'all make it happen.
So
I just leave a meal for them.
Can I multitask, like making the potion and working on Twig's love? Like, can I basically spend my whole day making those two things?
Twig's love.
It's the twig crown that's like.
That's what you named the item. That's what you were gonna name the item. Right.
What is it?
It's just a once a week stabilize.
Okay. I mean, you said there was another item that does something like that.
Parapet of Health, and that's a uncommon item.
I don't know how that's an uncommon item.
Yeah.
It's one of the better uncommons, and it's also
Periaptive
health. Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically.
Parapet is like some kind of castle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, parapet.
A young man stands on a parapet waving a white handkerchief.
It's basically a much worse
Tend to
period
wounded
of
count
health.
our dead.
I feel like
Hear
it
the
even
drinking
shouldn't even be a
song they're
tournament
singing.
because it's once a
The
week.
world turned
Yeah.
That's not.
upside
That is incorrect. It is not the periaptive health. It is
Oh, it's wound closure.
wound closure. That is the one. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
it's wound closure.
And that is while you wear this
Reading
pendant, you
yourself.
stabilize whenever you are dying at the start of your turn. In addition, whenever you roll a hit die game, hit points double the number of hit points it restores.
Yes,
So you just want the while you wear this pendant, while you wear this crown,
you stabilize.
you stabilize whenever you're dying at the start of your turn,
Yes.
or per long rest, per short rest. anything like
Probably
that.
like per long rest, so it
Per
doesn't
long
take
rest.
as long to make.
Once, twice, thrice, per long rest. What's-
Twice, because
Twice.
Twig got stabilized and then got unstabilized, so
Okay.
twice per long rest.
By the way, this day is like the day after all the stuff happened last
Yes.
session, right?
Yes.
Alright, so I think a number of us like role-played things happening like the night of.
Right. And that's why I
Yesterday.
said
Yeah,
like
the night of, and then she went and she slept, and then she got up early to.
Yeah. I think I
Do
role-played Gale like going to the docks and like falling asleep on the docks.
Yeah.
and that's another thing is I said that's why I said nothing major happens unless you make it happen. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
down to roleplay anything you want to roleplay, or I can just let y'all have that time as like behind the scenes roleplaying,
Mhm.
however y'all want.
I'm also going to leave another magical toy at Twig's family's house.
Oh yeah, you probably didn't see this, but I did a little doodle Gale.
Oh yeah, you got through some of it. Yeah.
Considering Kuda can't read, he joins the guard patrols because that's the best way he can help. Considering
Yeah.
he can fly.
Considering.
Don't
and-
forget your
can't
don't forget your
fucking read.
alphabet lessons with Henrietta.
Make a perception check
What's
for me.
the third letter?
C.
Can you spell Cuda yet?
Oof.
C.
W.
C. U.
B.
D.
Okay.
What's the last one?
E.
U. It's another U.
It's another U. Kudu. Kudu.
It takes some
Yes, it is.
I believe. What?
That is the letter.
That's the sound. What's the letter?
Ah.
Oh, so close. Yeah, right.
Ah!
Fuck.
Make a spelling check.
Fuck.
2.
A 6.
Wait, at 6 to spell. Wait, is this
Roll the 2.
Oh,
Oh, your
perception.
perception is
I thought
a
that
6?
was an intelligence check to spell your name.
Awesome. You don't see anything.
Awesome. You don't
Wait,
see shit.
wait,
Yeah,
no,
you don't
Ahsoka,
see
don't,
shit.
do not get advantage on that.
No.
I need both those.
He's trying his best, but he's probably
Nine.
like
I
very
need both
preoccupied
of those. Is there some
mentally
mark
as
above
well.
those?
Not on his
There's
best
the
Okay.
restroom,
day.
there's a laundry room right there. I don't know what.
What?
I don't know why you need a lead to
Aha.
blow your
I don't
nose.
know, I just need something to blow my nose with. Oh, wait, I think Patrick has something.
I got tissues. I always carry
Okay.
tissues with me.
I got it, we got it.
I always carry around medicine, so between me and Patrick, we're just clerics.
I always carry around tissues because it's always, or at least once it gets around this time of year, because it's always.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
For me, it's always
Maybe
like
I'm just
ever
gross.
since like
That's also a
5th
possibility.
grade.
No, I just needed something to blow
It's
my
always
nose
been like
Okay, cool.
I've been fine. Like it's always like one point towards the beginning of fall and spring, one day where like my allergies just spike for some reason, and then it slowly dwindles down and simmers until the end of the season.
Honestly,
Yeah.
for my general health, COVID
Okay,
time
so
has
that
been the
will take
healthiest I've been.
you.
Yeah, no like colds,
I can probably work
no
on this on the
flus.
schedule,
I never
so
did get
I don't
COVID.
expect to get
so.
that thing done in 2 days.
Yeah, no,
My mom
it's,
probably
it'll
did,
take
but the rest of
you.
us didn't.
I think my
Potion
mom
brewing's
did
a
at
little
one
faster
point, but we
than-
never knew.
Magic item making.
Yeah, it was like
It'll take
February,
you.
beginning.
back before we couldn't tell.
Oh, that seems.
Rules is written, you can only work on magic items or potions for 8 days, 8 hours a day.
Mhm.
So I can theoretically spend 8 hours making a potion.
4 hours doing events.
Yeah.
Or many hours doing events.
Oh, I'm saying like I can. Barugur can technically spend 8 of his hours making a potion, 8 of his hours making a magic item, and 8 of his hours sleeping.
Right.
16-hour work days.
Or just spend 2 days in one day on
Oh,
one item.
By the way,
So you can make the potion of possibility in one if you do that.
But I
On
also
that-
work on Twig's love, or
like,
maybe Twig's embrace. Would
on
Twig's
that
embrace
bundle of
sound
like
better?
food she kind of left
Twig's
as a
Embrace.
meal for them.
I think it does. Yeah.
She
Okay,
also
it's
left
called Twig's
one of
embrace.
her
Who's gonna
bundles
get
of
that?
Cool.
Because I don't feel like Hawthorn's the person that's obviously died the most, so I feel like it should go to Hawthorn, but at the same time that means Hawthorn has 2, everyone else has none.
Twig's wife
I'm
like
good, you
leaves
can
her house
stop.
and she sees Kuda sitting on their fucking roof like, and she's like, you good? And he's like, yeah, I'm just watching.
She would not go, you good? If she walked out and saw you on her roof, she would go, Anne's just about to go outside. Can you like
leave? Piss off. I just.
What does Kuda do whenever the motion for like shooing happens?
He just flies off.
Okay.
Because
if you didn't, then it would be a
do they find the gift that Barracuda left?
Yeah, she finds the food and the gift, and it's nice.
She's like, I think it's like mixed emotions.
It should take you about I feel like that's not reasonable. I'm gonna drop that down.
I mean, it's an uncommon item that has 2 charges.
Well, the way I had it written would take 65 days to make the recipe for it, and like prototype.
What?
I feel like Twig.
It would then take about 6.5 days to make after that, like each time.
I wouldn't.
But learning it takes
I feel
a
like
lot.
that's kind of weird because you never repeat magic items that you make.
Yeah,
I feel like
things
Bunty
like
would
that.
have experience seeing this.
I think I
she'd be
might
like,
change
I appreciate
that
all you're doing for me,
again
but like I
to
also don't want
be,
to see your faces.
The
Because you just remind me of
prototyping
Twig.
takes
Oh, yeah.
that amount of time for potions, and
Hawthorn
then
just can't
takes
fix them,
like
so
half
she
the
just
time.
leaves
I think
them
magic
and
items
then
should like
runs
each have
away.
a short research phase, and then
They're
just
like
have a
doing what they
slightly
can, but it's just
longer
like a
build phase.
shady time for everybody. That
Because
Yeah.
really all you
no
gotta
way
do
to
in magic
truly make
items
it
is
better.
you gotta basically write the rune formula that you need to make that magic item do the effect.
Good.
And since
I've been there.
I
That's a
can do
very good
that,
place.
it's like
We should go sometime.
Well, this also includes
They
like,
have
the smithing check.
geodes.
So if you
and
had
some
like
of
a
them are
crown
like kind
already,
of egg shapes.
you could skip a huge amount of the process if you're
And I
getting a
have
crown.
celestite.
so really I
geode
think there
from
should be a
them.
portion for
egg
like
shaped.
You would not be able to
making
test me
the
with an egg
rune
geode,
formula
because I
and
would
a
just
portion for
constantly be
making the
putting it in my
item,
mouth and be like,
Oh,
and
it's
then
about
a
this
portion for
big.
making
I would
the
just be like,
for inscribing.
Hihu,
I think
I'm a
in terms of length it should be
prehistoric egg
inscribing
eater.
is the shortest, crafting the item is
You
probably the
actually
longest,
ate
and
that,
researching is the
you
shortest.
probably died.
No, I just pretend to eat it.
Like-
I just pretend to be a
Say
dinosaur
those
that
three
eats
again.
eggs. I'll be
So
like,
like
Hihu,
you
ouch,
have
egg.
a
Yes,
you have a
absolutely.
like inscription planning
Have
phase,
you
you
ever had
have
those,
an
like,
item making
Cadbury eggs?
phase,
Yes.
and then you have an inscribing phase. In terms of cost,
I bet
inscribing
you
is
put
going to
the
be
whole
most
thing in your
expensive
mouth and then try
because
to
you have to get like all the magic
do,
materials
yeah.
that you're infusing
I'm a
into
very
the
tactile
item.
person, so
Then it's
I'm always just
the
like,
length. The probably thing that should make the most length is the
I am an
making the
egg
item,
eater.
like because that's in.
See,
Like,
I would disagree. I think
and
it
then
should
I
be like
have.
trying to
There's
make
like a
it
trend where
and
people are like trying to get
prototyping
their dogs to
and
hold an
making
egg in
different
their
versions
mouth
of it
to
is
see, like,
fine.
Oh,
what
yeah.
they would
I think
try.
the more
And
complicated
people
the,
should
Should be
search
like
babies about it.
80% of
They
making
just-
it
they
first,
True.
and then 20%
my
of it
pit
goes to
I'm talking about
Just like
theoretically like
making
an
the item,
uncommon
and then you
item.
just repeat the 20%.
So I think
What do I
like
do
like
now?
She like
I
held
think
it for a
that's
minute
probably
and
true
then
for like if
dropped
you're making
it,
like a
and
very
I gave
rare
it to her
what
again,
like
and she like
Well,
you basically
like
have to
again. She,
like when you have to
kept
balance
putting it back
effects.
down.
Because like say you're trying to make something that has two effects, you gotta make it's like when you're coding, you gotta make sure like your two lines of code don't like fuck with each other.
Right.
She
And the
did
more you add, the
accidentally
more
break it by
complicated it
dropping
gets.
it.
So I think there should be like a
And then I
modifier
just
for a
picked
number
it
of
up and, like,
features.
put it
There
in
should
their
be a
bowl for them.
modifier
Oh yeah.
for like
I
the
think it's
rarity,
not egg.
and then there should be a
It's
mod
fine. It's good for them.
like for
Well,
like in
not
terms
like
of
a-
how long it
not
takes
like
to
a shell.
prototype.
They can have the shell if you crunch
So,
it up
like,
for them.
Say like
Right
if
now,
this
I'm
is
doing
Yeah.
like
But if
rarity
you, like,
because the
leave
more
it
rare it is,
and
the
then
more
they
likely
try
it'll
to
mess
eat it,
up.
yes,
big
and I think
And then
rarity is a good thing to
also,
add for
like,
modifiers.
Yeah, because
Also,
they're
the
huge
amount of
dogs.
I
time
didn't
is
know they
greater,
could-
so you have to be
yeah.
more careful
If you
about
crunch it
how
up
you're
into
doing
like
things.
Yes,
this
I think
big,
those-
they're
And then I
such
do,
huge
like,
dogs that
the
as
more
long as
useful
it's
it is,
smaller than one of their
The
kibble
more
pieces,
important
they'll
that
eat
use
it
is
just
essentially is
fine.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Sure.
And it is
But,
a
like-
good source of
And then
It's kind of hard to balance it like with an objective thing like you,
Calcium?
with
Mixer
like
cook's shiny.
the
Coconut oil is
whatchamacallit,
also really good. We like to put coconut
how
oil
useful
on
a
their
feature
food.
is. It's kind of hard to like
Just like a
consistently
scoop
make
of
a
coconut
system.
oil, because they're such
Because
huge
if
dogs,
that's
they need like a
subjective-
full scoop.
Right, but that's why I'm saying like this is the system that I'm using. Is because it is subjective. It's subjective to me. I'm the one that's
Yes.
I only
making
happen
the
to
choice.
only have
I
10.
think
So-
prison break would be like a
I'm
weak
thinking.
item.
I'm thinking.
Next time I'm just gonna
Uh,
pretend like I don't have a pencil.
I'll do.
If you do, I don't blame you.
It's just it's a it's
Go
worse.
find me,
It's a
buy
worse
Pyro
version of an
pencil.
already existing
Oh, a
common item.
singular
Uncommon
pencil.
item.
Right.
I usually have.
I mean,
a whole
the Barracuda
bag of,
wound
like,
closure
mechanical
shouldn't be an
pencils, but,
uncommon
like,
item.
that are-
It's
that cost, like,
busted.
$1 a piece.
Right.
It's a free stabilization.
but-
Period.
Right.
I'm making
Uh,
a.
No, that one
2
would
times a
be
day.
much worse if you tried to make that one.
I think-
that one would be like
Parapet wound
that one
closure
straight
should
up
be
would
an
be
uncommon.
100 days
Well, it should be a rare item.
to learn how to make it. And then Twig's thing.
Yeah. Jesus, that's sharp. It's actually kind of sharp.
Compared to a lot of
Twig's
plastic,
thing
though,
will
yeah.
be
Oh yeah, they're metal, aren't they?
Yeah. It's not blunt. It's not meant to be
We're gonna make it where
rounded. It's not
eventually
rounded. It does
I
come
can
to a
make items
point.
faster.
It's a blunt. It's
Let's
a
see how many times I can trick Cuatro by touching something and grinning and seeing if he'll touch it as well.
It'll be 35
That one
days
is nice and-
to like create it and have it ready, and then from that point on, you could make it in 4. Like
This
if you
system
wanted to
seems to
recreate it.
encourage in consumables.
Yes, because consumables are a lot more
I'm
easy to
so
make.
sorry. You're
and
probably gonna want to hide this from me.
Like,
but, like I want
a lot
one of
more
my
quick to
Or
make
I
than,
guess
like,
I
a
should
full
say like
thing.
standard gear. Like,
Yes,
You
because
look
standard
like
gear is a
those,
lot
like-
easier to
oh
make.
no, like say I make like
They
a
look
really
like
good
gummies.
chest plate, I could just make that for the whole
They
party.
look like
Yeah.
gushers.
I
But,
saw a
okay,
dice
so-
that looked
Versus
like the,
making
like,
a
little gummies,
much more
Like
like
complex
the ones
magic
that kind of
item.
had like the sour
that-
stuff on the outside of
like-
them.
No, I'm saying like if I make one good complicated
Just be
magic item, I
hot.
can just make it
I
for the whole
know.
party then.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was like, oh,
Versus
wow,
making
I
new ones
can't
for
even
each
trust
person.
myself
True.
with
That
I
would be
try
more
to eat
complicated
it.
and harder, right?
Sure. I mean that does make sense that it take more time.
I
Right.
need to just buy
I do
some
agree with the
marbles
blueprinting
so that I
system.
can,
Okay.
like, satisfy
I'm not
my
arguing
things
against.
in
I
my
like
Right.
them. I think that's actually how magic items should be like.
Right.
When you made something
do,
before, it
probably,
goes
yeah.
faster.
I follow
Yeah.
this guy that makes them.
I do like, and
Okay.
I think it's especially awesome for
It's
potion making.
that is
So do
literally
you
just
have a
candy
problem with
dice.
the system then?
No,
Okay, cool. Then yeah.
I think it's cool. I'm just
so
saying we need to like
35
hammer down
days-
how long things take.
Right, 35 days. I think this system
Thank
works.
you.
I think it just
It just
is a
needs
weird.
tuning.
It needs a little bit more flexibility than I
Yeah.
was giving it.
Yeah, and it needs a little bit
Uh,
of tuning.
Right, so it needs.
Okay.
You'll need to take 35 days to
That's
prototype and like do all that. After that, you will have the item.
I'm assuming
Like you don't have to build
it's
one
really
after
nice.
prototyping. It's
Maybe
honestly,
you
easily
can add a thing where like
like
if you
a-
use an effect that you've already made in an item,
Yes,
it takes a little less time
absolutely.
because then you don't have to like remake that.
kind of
Like say if I make another thing that has the wound closure effect,
right.
that I don't need to reinvent the wheel, so I can
Right.
save some time.
Right, maybe
It's like when you
we can continue
Yeah.
tweaking it, but that can happen outside of session.
yeah.
Let's not
I don't want to
more
waste time.
Oh my god.
So
We've
yeah,
been jacking around for 50 minutes.
so that'll take that will take
Gummies.
35 days, and we'll
Uh-oh.
wait.
You speak it now.
I'm trying-
Wait a second.
I'm
Yeah, it'll
trying
take
to-
35 days.
Okay.
35 days, and then
Just because why not?
Is it? I don't think this item's attunement, is it?
Gale doesn't
Wait,
know it,
hold
yeah.
on. What's-
Mix them
I don't think the parasite of wound closures. Granted, I'm using a really busted magic item as the base.
Well, that's
Glass.
why
Wait,
that's
there's
why I
glass.
haven't edited
No,
that
they're
table yet. Dang it.
glass
Okay,
looking.
that makes a lot of
But they're
sense.
candy.
Ignore the item
You
amount
know how they
stuff.
have those things at like
Uh,
the weddings?
that's
where they
seen
put
gonna
the
change
rocks
for
in
this
the
item.
jars? Just do
Okay,
that.
so-
But 35 days
Okay.
is
and you just start
correct. I just have to
smashing
figure
around and
out
you're like,
How much is gonna cost?
Okay.
how many items I'm going to require.
I'm
so this is gonna be
slowly
a attunement
compiling
item, 'cause
a
it'd probably
list of like things
Yes.
I'm going to
Okay, so this is
make,
attunement.
like food
Yes.
wise for
Okay.
for
I would
Mathew,
imagine,
which is
like,
the 20th.
You can make
September,
it not.
which is the
I'll say
so it's pretty
attunement
much
is
just
something that like
you know
is up to
beginning.
you.
I think
But,
attunement should be if it's a like
you know what I'm gonna
powerful
make?
magic.
I'm
Like
gonna add that.
generally in magic items,
the
attunement
fucking
means to be
raindrop
powerful.
Cakes.
Like this is
in my
it
head.
has like
I don't necessarily think
yeah.
that. I just think attunement
That would
means
be
that
Well,
it,
it's like
dice.
complicated.
These are dice.
I think of it
That
as
looks like
attunement
candy.
means that it's
Just like
made
drop
for
them in a-
someone to
in water
use
and then
constantly,
full of
sugar.
rather than
Yeah.
just a one-off use. So like that crown would be
If I were-
constant
Well, it's
use.
like,
it would
Hawthorn's
be like
full name
something that's
is
It's
it-
like
used.
plus
Hawthorn
one
and Bear
items
Branch
are
is
non
which produce red
because they're
fruit or
simple.
that produce
Right.
red fruit?
While like
Because that can
Bear
just be
branches
pick up and
with
use
well,
it.
fruit.
well
Which
like flame
produce?
blade, which is
Gummy.
complicated, is attunement.
Because you should be able to pick it up and use it.
They look like Sour
So,
Patch
like, the
Kids.
crown-
Or like Sour Patch
Up
Kids. They
to
look
you
like
whether
they're
you
made
want
out
it
of
to be able to
just
be picked up and used
Gummy.
immediately, or
I
Gummy.
prefer
No,
if it
they're
wasn't
actually gummies.
attunement just so it can
Oh.
pass around the party.
Yeah.
They are
I mean,
actually
yeah.
gummies.
Because if it's attunement, that basically is gonna make it.
I'm not gonna rule on that as much
You
as
roll
I'm
bad,
gonna
it's
rule-
a dice
holy
roll.
crap, attunement slots are important.
Gummy.
Said also attunement slots are important.
Gummy.
If it rolls
I
back,
know
you
what
can
attunement
just
slots
eat
are.
it.
Yeah.
Lollipop.
A character can attune to
Just
three
D20
things
low
unless you're an
lollipop.
artificer,
Just
which
how much are
have
they?
more.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
so
good to know.
Attunement is basically to limit how many powerful magic
I
items
mean,
you
it's
can have.
250 per
Right,
lollipop.
that would be helpful.
Yeah,
Wish
so
I knew
like,
about that in earlier campaigns.
yeah,
It'd be
so,
like
So,
something that,
But for a D20
yeah.
lollipop.
For right now,
A D20 lollipop.
oh,
Yes.
guys, did you know there's actually an official ruling on how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
I mean, I wouldn't.
I mean, I wouldn't be-
320.
It's
Yeah.
like 374.
I was close.
You were close.
I was pretty fucking close.
You guys actually
Apparently-
eat suckers.
Apparently they tested
Pick
this.
suckers instead of just like.
Okay, but depends on
Why
how
does that
abrasive
mean-
your tongue is.
That is true.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'd assume
so-
that'd be
That's
the
the
average.
average, yeah.
Yeah.
so on day one, make a check for me. It'll be a smithing check as you add 2 items together.
Oh god, that's a 10.
A 10. Okay.
I love when I'm like, I roll 3, I'm like, it's still a 10.
Yeah.
Just wait until I have a plus 11.
So Kuda already rolled for his daily patrol, which means he saw nothing.
What's Henrietta and Gale up to?
On what?
Just
What are you guys
downtime.
doing? Just paperwork?
Yeah.
Just doing
Yeah,
whatever.
probably, because
Just
that's what
hanging
we've
out
been
and-
doing.
You're still filing papers.
Yeah, filing papers. I'd
After
Gale would probably hop back and forth between like check and see if like Hawthorn needed any assistance with what she
Hawthorn's
was
taken
doing.
up the mantle of trying to get all the contacts together and like send letters to them and trying to like get the guild back in running order.
You find, among Twig's papers and such, a pile of paperwork detailing some life insurance policies, retirement benefits, and funeral rights for Twig, in case of his death.
I
Get that set up.
start getting that set up.
Okay, cool.
Do you take those to Bunty, or does she, like, do we assume she already knows?
I think we should handle it for Bunty.
I will sort of like I'll get
Like,
it
we
started
should handle, like,
and like then I'll
Make it
go to
easy for Bunty.
and,
Okay.
you know.
So you get the papers in order and give them to Bunty in terms of like the life insurance and retirement benefits and such. And then the burial, you tell her where Twig's body is currently, which is like...
It's on his desk in his room.
Okay, I think we would have probably moved it like into a respectful location.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
into
where
the closet.
No,
Where
like,
is is a respectful
Hang him up on a
location?
coat rack.
Take
He's
him to a
inside-
morgue, maybe.
He's inside the filing
There is no
cabinet.
We're
morgue
on
on
a
this
peanut island.
He's in the filing cabinet.
Hawthorn
so-
would kill someone if they tried to put him in a filing cabinet.
Barracuda would legitimately kill another party member if that happened.
So, I'll say Twig is resting comfortably on
It's
a
not resting,
long
he's
table
dead.
that it... Twig is a corpse that is bloody and
We
gross,
cleaned him.
lying
I
on a
cleaned
table
him up.
in the workshop.
I
He's in
cleaned
his-
him up
he's in
last
his office.
session.
Yes, but he
cleaned
still
him.
had wounds that seeped out overnight.
Oh.
I would have stuffed it like for
I'm
this
pretty
lady.
sure that's actually not how
Wait,
it
didn't
works.
he
Okay,
embalm?
All the
So-
blood
I was
cells
going
are
to
on his
because I
body.
thought it was
Twig,
trash.
Yeah,
however
if
he
you're settled-
exists in your mind, is on a table in the workshop, covered up with a blanket.
I think he'd be in his office.
Did we
'cause
clean
my
the shit out of his
workshop's
pants? Because you shit your pants
Your
when you
workshop is what?
hot because I have
I
a
assume
forge.
Hawthorn cleaned it.
So okay,
Twig
he's
is
in-
wherever you
move
want
on.
him. Tell me where you put Twig.
in his
He's
office.
he's in his office on his desk
Okay.
with his hands on his chest, and I have cleaned him up, and there should not be any seeping wounds because
I would've done
once
it.
you die, your heart
Okay.
stops pumping and stuff.
Goodness, that was
you
such
know.
a long,
Coagulated
that was such a
blood.
long thing.
Anyways,
Anyways,
My
you,
favorite word.
I would assume you tell Bunty where Twig is.
and I asked her what she wants to do with it.
Right. So she details like she wants to follow Twig's burial rights. They should be in a paper on his desk. He was very kind of closed off about how he wanted that done.
I'm assuming that's also in the like stack of papers I have like right
Okay.
now.
And so over the next day,
I help her with anything she needs for that.
right, over the next day, as y'all do whatever you do, on day 2 after Twig's death now, there are 5 days until the arrangements that I talked about.
Okay,
are happening.
So
Hawthorn goes to Barragur and we start trying to embalm him, I guess, because that body's gonna start decomposing.
we're
On
burying
day
him.
2, the burial is happening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I
That's
need
what
to
I was about to
involve
say.
him.
I thought you said it was like 5 days till like.
5 days until the arrangements of the bandit
ship.
who was trying
Oh,
to
the
kill them
bandit.
and all.
Okay.
You know, I told you like the arrangements were made for all that and all.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So 5 days till that, 2 days after Twig's death. On day 2, the burial happens, and he is buried next to his father. And you see the tombstone is.
I'm assuming this is on the island as well,
I made
because
Yes.
we don't go anywhere.
Is that
Yes.
is there like someone to make tombstones on the island?
No.
I probably make it then.
Okay. Either you would make it or the wife
Do you
would
want,
have made
do
it.
you want me to make a check for it?
Yeah, make a. We will call this
I'm not
a.
proficient in masonry tools.
Yeah, well, we'll call it a masonry check.
Okay, so just that's plus.
Just roll.
That is an 11.
11. Okay, so it
It's
looks
a
okay.
headstone.
It looks okay.
It's a headstone.
You engrave what was written on the like funeral rites that he talked about. and he is buried next to his father, who is titled Tug.
Tug.
And
Tug.
his last name, which you'll never learned until now, is Hugbear. A
Oh!
play on Bugbear, putting
Hugbear.
Hug. And on his tomb is written Twig Hugbear, a brave man who fought for all his life for the rights and peace of others. And then the next line is a protector, a father, a knight in cloth and armor.
Lover of my loins.
Lover of my loins!
Oh, a knight
I'm
in
not
cloth and
put-
armor is from the letter.
I'm not putting the lover of my loins on there.
The wife would have been very upset if you had.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try and like put some like nice engravings of like, just branches and like, just to make it look pretty.
It looks okay.
I mean,
You're not proficient with masonry tools, and
so I'm just.
you're
You
new to
can
a
tell it's a
gravestone sort of thing.
branch.
But you can tell that it's like.
Well, I mean, Barracuda
branches
is
and
still an
stuff, and
artist
It
and a
looks okay.
craftsman, so it's not.
Yeah.
It's not the most elegant thing ever.
Yeah, it's not
but
like-
it's a good tombstone.
It's
It's a
just
good one.
made by a proficient craftsman.
And then
If I could, that would have been awesome.
It's like
the
I'm an artist.
knight in cloth and armor is the wife came up to you and asked if that phrase could be included.
I do.
It's like if you asked me to engrave
Uh.
something. I'm an artist, but I don't know how to engrave.
Yeah.
What was the rest of it?
The tombstone.
Yeah.
A brave man who fought for all his life for the rights and peace of others. A protector, a father, a knight in cloth and armor.
Oh, guys, by the way, the boom knife is legal, sort of, as long as it's electric.
Yeah.
A protector or what? Father?
Protector, a father, a knight in cloth and armor.
Sorry, I have one brain cell, so I have to keep asking.
I guess
Well, I mean, a boom knife that was gunpowder would be legal as long as you don't take it over state borders.
Yeah.
Okay, so you bury Twig, and then
Henrietta gets the potion.
that's like a full. It's a
That's
full.
the actual
thing.
good, not suspicious.
That is the potion
I mean,
possibility. It's-
Hawthorn doesn't know the potion's suspicious. I just gave her a potion.
How does the potion look? You
So
can
it's
click
It looks
Well,
like
you
a
said
potion.
so this
you said
one
it
is
was
like
blue and glowy.
this one's like a
That's yours. not-
it's mostly a clear potion, but it has two spinning like gray smoky gray
Bubbles.
pearly bubbles in it. that just
Boba
kinda
pearls.
spin.
Boba!
And they're kind of just like spinning and orbiting each other.
Okay.
It's Boba.
And when you shake it, it causes like smoke trails to follow them for a little bit.
Magic 8-ball.
Do you tell her anything about it, or do you just give?
I basically tell her like, Lassie, when you drink this for the next 8 hours, when you're about to fail something, or someone's about to do something, you can spin one of these little motes of possible outcomes,
Mode of possibility.
and you can influence the outcome.
Warp fate.
Okay.
Yes,
Cool.
you can warp fate to some extent.
On the third day, you get to the office and find on Twig's desk a note.
Uh-oh.
It is written in a handwriting that is unfamiliar to you.
Now that I finished the potion, I'm gonna start working overtime on Twig's item.
What's
So
that?
now that I finished the
Okay.
I'm gonna start working overtime.
So it's been 2 days. Make another check.
I bring it to
The
Gale
previous
to
one
see if
was
he
a-
knows.
Oh, wait.
Because
that is a 10.
What was the first one?
By
the
this,
first
do
one was
you
16.
mean just
16.
That one's a
10.
10. So.
I bring the note to
Okay.
Gale to see if he knows.
by this, do you mean like handwriting, as in you don't recognize who wrote it, or you don't recognize what it says?
Don't recognize who wrote it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
what
Then
if
never
You
Never
mind.
can
I
read
don't.
it. It's in common.
Fair.
Okay.
It
What does it
says, I have not heard from you in a couple of days. Your usual notes have ceased to come through. Is Twig okay? Speak the answer aloud and I will hear you.
We have someone that can help. Probably. I'm not there, so.
I just hold the note for a moment and I think,
Please don't copyright strike this.
my name is Hawthorn. Twig Hugbear has sadly passed on. The guild is in need of aid. If you are a friend, please come by.
Nothing happens.
Yep.
Cool.
think
Okay.
you just sent a sending.
Yeah, most likely. That's what I'm assuming. Something like
I can't
that.
wait till
Day
I
3
at, like,
goes by. Anything happen with
10th
y'all?
level.
Kuda's just
I
on his
kind of-
patrols.
I kind of hold on to the note
You don't get sending to the
Just-
sister, do you?
so I can like have it
I'd have to double check.
just if I need it.
Spell list.
Like
PHP,
if I
I
see
think.
somebody that I don't know or whatever.
If it's an original
Cool,
PHP
cool.
spell.
So
You
day
know
3
what level it
passes,
is?
and then
Third.
day 4 starts, and there is a note on your desk.
Oh.
Again, same thing, same handwriting as the previous day. The note reads, I see. This is a highly distressing turn of events. I know you are new here, as Twig indicated in his second to last note. Even just a day is enough to know Twig and love him, and even a lifetime would not be enough to know Twig fully and be content losing him. You have my deepest sorrows within you as well, and we are sufferers of the same
Third
storm.
level.
However, work must continue for the world's sake. It is as Twig
Yeah, so
has
it's done.
always said,
Yeah, I thought.
peace, peace, peace. It's all about that one simple, complex, incredibly easy yet extremely difficult concept and reality.
Okay, 3rd level.
So, along those lines, please have Twig's successor, Jim, handle my correspondence when you are not available or need time to recuperate.
Who the fuck is
You should
Jim?
be able to find him by going to the port and
The
asking for Twig's SS
bullshit.
bullshit. That'll get you there.
It's Dawn! Oh, no.
Signed, a trustworthy friend.
Oh no, I insulted both the guy
Oh, that's
and
right,
his
because I
successor.
do have it written down. Jim is the first mate of Esso's bullshit.
Yep.
Oh god. Both Twig and his successor have to deal with my bullshit.
So it is now day.
Oh, no.
Now it is day 4. When this note is appearing on the desk.
And I guess
You
we all.
have,
I would assume
3
we all
days till
attended.
the ship going for bandit stuff.
I'm assuming the same day I would go and try to, find Jim.
You find Jim.
Are you
I
telling
informed
anyone?
Jim is on.
Are you telling anyone, or are you just leaving?
I just leave.
Okay.
Did you also inform any of us about the note? The first
Yeah.
note you found.
Nope.
Oh,
Thanks, Hawthorn.
Thanks, Hawthorn.
Thanks, Hawthorn.
Well, hey,
Alright.
y'all are just
Here,
filing stuff.
this is
and
what I
stuff,
get
and
for
I'm trying
making-
to run the guild.
I
so-
said I'm checking in on you here and there.
Oh, okay, well then I would have told Gale because
Alright.
he would have asked.
And then
Hi.
did Gale tell anyone?
Gale probably would mention it, yeah,
Okay.
with an offhand conversation to
Okay.
at least whoever I'm working nearby with, which I guess would be
I
Not
informed-
me.
Henrietta.
Not him.
I will-
Henrietta.
I
So
will-
Henrietta.
Yay! I will inform
There's
Gale
Henrietta.
when I go
That's half
find
the
Jim.
group.
That's
Does
half the
Henrietta
group.
inform
Kuda
Kuda?
So
eventually-
you were informed
Kuda
that
eventually
she's
comes
going off to
by
find
and
Jim.
is like,
All right.
so how about them
Cool.
pineapples?
So you go to the port.
Alright.
You see the SS
pineapple.
bullshit sitting on.
Is that the same ship I
docks to the
came
dock?
here from?
That's the
same
one
ship
I
This
that
is Barragur's
he came here
one.
The
from.
mini
Barracuda.
ship.
Yeah.
It's not the large ship, that's the mini ship. And you do find that
Yeah.
ship.
You arrived on the.
You do not recognize it because, of course, you weren't
It's
friends.
Y'all
the
arrived
one
on the
that
Corvette.
does not have the Kankus.
Right.
It's like the Corvette or something.
You
It's the
do
Kinko ship?
see the SS bullship. There is a halfling kind of swabbing the deck with a mop.
That's Jim.
Also, can you just send those letters to me over Discord?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Just
so-
because, like, for notes for later.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
The mass snagging loft. That was the SOFT mass snagging loft.
Which one was the
Or
Corvette? Oh, the Corvette was
SOTG.
your ship, right?
SOTG.
SOT. Just the just SOT.
FCAT.
SOTG.
Corvette.
Yeah.
Ship of the guild.
Ship of the yeah, I've got
Corvette?
that. Yeah.
I remember a ship called the Corvette for some reason.
Are you sure you're not thinking of the Tabxi?
Oh, Karat, yeah.
Yeah, the TAV Korat. That was the,
Yeah.
that was the ship that I sailed, that Gale sailed on, and
For
that
some reason, my brain
that
mixed
Henrietta
Henrietta
that
and
picked up
Corvette.
Henrietta.
Yeah.
Yeah. The TAV Korat.
Okay. So, you go to the ship. There's a halfling swabbing the deck.
I guess Gale will inform Henrietta about
I raise my
what
hand.
Hawthorn's doing.
I'm assuming
Hell.
Henrietta eventually
Yeah.
informs Kuda.
He doesn't look up.
Yes.
I make my way onto the ship.
Okay. You get onto the ship. He continues swabbing.
Uh-oh.
Jim?
A halfling walks out from like a door that's back here. Walks out and
Start the halfling. Not our fault.
and walks out and goes, "Hey, how are ya?
Oh. Is he...
Are you looking for me? I heard my name.
Yes.
I'm Jim, obviously.
Anyways,
Do you need a ride? Are you looking for passage?
Uh-oh.
I am here. I bear bad news.
I don't know you. What bad news could you possibly have?
Bear dogs.
Here is your bad news, mate.
He starts
cracking your knuckles.
He cracks that joke and then just starts laughing like pretty hard.
One of these days I'll make gauntlets of ogre strength for myself and be like,
okay,
alright, bitch.
Wait.
Boom.
He does not know.
Everyone gets used to like Barragud's punches doing.
So he's smiling at you just waiting for you.
It's like when you crack your knuckles, you get like 18 strength for a minute.
Laughing, and then I just kind of.
Then there'll be that one time when you roll a nat 20 to hit, and Jeremiah's like, okay, I'll let you deal 1 damage.
Greg has recruited several new people for the guild.
Yeah, like the Satyr, the that guy. I know you know who I'm talking about. That guy's
yes.
a jackass.
Indeed I am.
Boy,
You're not even there.
I'm just acknowledging that like Barragud's an ass.
Indeed.
He said,
come on, I don't have all day.
Sure.
Gotta get this ship going.
Not anymore.
Sadly, Twig Hugbear has passed.
His face drops. He was kind of tossing around a paperweight. He then was like mid-toss when you said that.
And it just goes.
It just goes, rolls off the ship, and dunks into the sea.
Oh.
He... That was a good paper.
He has left you.
It's a good paper.
He has left you as his successor.
I'm aware.
I have been maintaining the guild.
And he turns to you with he has been just kind of talking to you haphazardly, facing like wherever he's working, just kind of looking over his shoulder. He drops the paperweight. He was like walking like alongside you, or not like alongside, but like walking in your general direction like this. He dropped the paperweight. He goes, "That was a good paperweight." And you said he's named you successor, and he goes, I know. Okay. How many guards do we have?
2.
2 of them have been left alive.
Okay. Have we made arrangements with the rest of their families?
Yes.
Okay. Have we gotten in touch with, and he names off like 4 or 5 different names that you do not recognize.
I was sent a letter from signed a trustworthy friend, but I have no knowledge of who this person is.
Okay. Do you have the letter with you?
I do.
Let me see it.
I pull it out and I hand it to him.
And he looks at it.
Would it be both of them?
Yeah, I hand him both of the letters because I put them like in the same.
That didn't
envelope.
roll. I'm gonna roll that because I didn't roll it. Okay. So he looks at it and he goes, "Okay, well."
Oh yeah, that's Twig's fruit basket.
Yeah.
They seem to be
It's about images.
trustworthy enough. I'll look into it a little bit more.
Could have felt bad for all the shit Barracuda was giving
him. Let me finish up what I'm doing here. Tell my mate Jack over there.
Hatred, so.
Let me meet you back at the
You saw how he
Okay.
interacted with
I have
his
also
childhood
sent
friend.
letters to the retired guard that I was notified of.
Retired clerks too, I think.
Clerks, sorry. That's what
Oh. What did you tell them?
I essentially I wrote the state of the guild.
Okay.
And I asked them to return.
Okay. He looks visibly distressed.
Ah, shit.
Okay, I'll handle it.
We were left with.
Let me meet you
Maybe
back at
we
the
should
guild.
have just like left this on the
You
Hawthorn.
round up everyone that's currently still working. Have everyone ready in the lobby in say 2 hours. I should be able to get everything done here and be back there by then.
She nods and goes off to start getting everybody together,
Uh,
including the 2 guards that are left alive.
As you leave, you hear him go, "Jack, get in here!" And walk right directly into his office. Jack like throws the mop on accident, like spooked by being called so harshly. And
I imagine him doing like This kind of
No, he just throws it down.
So,
It
like-
hits the ground,
like,
bounces back up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that kind of thing.
As I'm walking away and I hear this, like, as I had walked away, my ears went up, but I kind of, my ear twitches as I noticed that the one that wasn't listening to me.
He isn't deaf.
He isn't deaf, and I'm like, okay, just an asshole, and I keep walking.
He was mopping. He's not Jim. He didn't know who you were.
Yeah,
He doesn't handle the
I
business.
was
He's
like-
the cabin boy.
I mean, to be fair, he probably just didn't want to get entailed in whatever
Probably.
didn't
Isn't
concern
Hawthorn,
him.
like, at
He was minding his
more
own
than
business.
twice his
Yeah.
He was
size?
minding
Also,
his own damn
Also, she's
business.
chaotic neutral, so she just kind of writes
Fair,
him off
though.
as just being
Neutral
an asshole, but
good.
didn't want
fair
to
enough.
listen
Fair
to
enough.
him.
I just wanted you to know it wasn't me playing him like that. That was just what he would do.
Oh, no,
That's
she's...
what I would do.
I know.
Alright, so, he
I was
goes into the
hiding
office,
Hawthorn where Jim was.
and then you go back to the place. What's happening in the place?
I'm
I
still working.
notify everyone to be in the lobby within 2 hours.
I'm just talking to the guards about patrol stuff.
Barracuda's actually gonna like work up until that like exact 2 hours, and he's gonna just quickly stop what he was doing, walk out still covering like soot and like working, and like he walks out and he has like huge bags under his eyes. He's been
And, like, the charcoal rings from his
and,
goggles.
like his goggles are on his head, like he's still wearing his apron and his work gloves.
Got a bit
Okay.
of oil just smudged across his
Yeah.
forehead.
Did you eat the food I left you?
That's way more common than you
You,
think.
you left him
Well,
food?
yeah, oil's
I've been
pretty
leaving you
freaking
food for the
messy.
past
And
4
you
days.
see it's like there's some like the first 2
Oh,
days like
better
the
than
things are
us.
moldy. It looks like Lionel's taking some bites out of some stuff.
Mhm.
But like
Exclusively out of the moldy stuff.
yeah, and like like and you see by his desk he just has like packages of like rations that he's just been eating, just like dry tack and stuff. Like just he's just kind of like
He's been eating
autopilot.
fucking hardtack.
Yeah, like he's just kind of autopilot, like just making shit.
He starts, like, just
Okay, so
trying to eat everything like a goat.
Yeah, like there's like a couple bites out of like a can.
So, y'all
Yeah,
come
no.
out and line up.
Okay, we'll have a
He
meal
gets
later.
stressed, he
We'll
just
have a
starts
meal.
acting like a goat.
All this- all this
I got work to
happens.
do. What are we up to?
Jim walks in at this moment.
I have them all kind of lined up
Barracuda's
behind me,
gonna
and I
see
have my
Jim
arms
walk in and he's just gonna be really confused.
I've got the like kind of like
Are
soldier
you
pose.
standing in the line or out of the line?
out of the line. They're behind
Okay.
me.
I'm gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Let her talk.
Alright.
Jim walking in hears that and is like, "Whoa!
He's
First
always
off-
like that.
First off, chill. You're not in charge. I am, and you aren't either. Y'all are new. Y'all have been here for like what, 2 weeks? Taking care of stuff and throwing letters out, like asking people to return. What the heck?
Barracuda's just really confused.
It
Okay,
wasn't
What,
us.
So-
what's going on?
So, Twig's gone. I recognize that. Grief is important. Twig was a good guy. However, just because we lost someone doesn't mean that we can stop working. This guy gets it. However, another aspect of work that is important to do your best work is sleep. Make sure you're sleeping. I can see those. Yeah. So,
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I'm going to, as
There's
successor
a fuck
to Twig, I'm going to handle the paperwork, get everything in order to like fully shift that into my control, make sure that everyone knows about Twig's death who needs to. But as for the time being, we don't want word to spread rapidly, because if people who don't like the guild find out, oh, the main guy is dead, might not be a good idea.
How's that care?
And he looks very aggressively at Hawthorn.
Hawthorn just raises a brow.
And he goes back and goes, so, you, update me. What was Twig having you do whenever he first hired you?
Mainly just working on sorting through papers, sir. We're
Okay.
getting everything organized. That just missed a bunch of papers that were just set out here, just having it organized. That was the first order of business, and we haven't gotten anything since.
Okay.
We hadn't gotten a second order of business. Sir.
With the people who killed Twig, like, because I know he didn't just like die, he was healthy.
know where they
First off, who killed him?
some arsenal named they call themselves K. We know where they're going to be in a few days, and we're gonna head out and deal with it.
Good, I like you.
a...
However, I was
Burger's
asking
too
him.
tired to be a jackass right now.
Right. However, I was asking him. Okay, so we have the lead of where they're going to be. Y'all, I knew you haven't had much training. I only have 2 guards.
The kiddos are competent.
Who took out the people who were killing Twig?
We did.
We did.
We did.
We did.
These kiddos are much more
They
competent
stormed
than they look.
they stormed the headquarters itself while we were working, and Twig
Barracuda caught them.
Twig-
We caught them on the
Twig
on the
rest
Caught
in
them
peace,
murdering the guards. Sir.
walked
Yeah.
directly up to them, and
As he does.
yes,
This is fighting style.
yes.
Should left him as fucking off. Like, Burger's like
It's not your
down on
call.
himself.
And he like looks at you with like a knowing look and goes, "It's not your call. Even if you didn't get him, he would have heard the commotion and come out anyways."
Things,
Twig is a strong-headed sort of guy.
their prerogative was him. They killed him.
Okay.
We
Tried to kill us.
Barracuda, what's the word?
Captured.
Incapacitated.
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 Okay.
Yes. We incapacitated them and extracted as much information as we could.
I'm gonna
Have
hand
you
him.
written it down anywhere?
I'm gonna hand him the 2 letters that we got from the guy.
Good. Okay.
And they have
Hush.
been dealt with.
So sit down like on the desk in the lobby.
Mhm.
Okay, continue.
I have been joining the guards on patrol, considering I can fly.
Okay, I appreciate that.
We've
That's
been
smart.
I've been doing broad laps of the island and have seen nothing so far.
Okay,
But of course I may have missed something.
fair enough.
I can't be in 2
Yeah.
places at once.
Exactly.
Gale and Henrietta have, or I guess Henrietta and I in character. Henrietta and I.
Almost exclusively doing paperwork.
Yeah, continuing paperwork. I'm checking in with Hawthorn every here and there, but for the most part, Hawthorn is over it. That is trying to do what she can because we didn't know what needed to be done, so we just tried. We didn't know who all was still like. We just
Fair.
tried to do the best that we could.
Fair point.
Even though
Did he have a letter or anything saying that I was his successor, like, clearly out on his desk?
He
Not
did.
that we found, no sir.
Fuck.
I've been plying my trade as best I can with the resources we got left.
Wait, didn't I find a paper?
It wasn't
You
from
found the
him.
note. You found the note from the trustworthy friend.
Yeah, the note was
No,
given.
but like something
it's-
that led me to.
It just appeared
no,
on
No, it just
the
appeared.
note, the note appeared and it
No,
outlined
like
the Jim
no,
thing.
led me to James.
No,
Jim.
Jim.
No.
That stuff was
That was the
one.
that was the note. That was
You
note
found the
one.
first note that said, like, what happened to Twig, and then you found the second note that said, you should go find Jim, he's his successor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how you knew that
So
he was
those
his
weren't left by
successor.
Twig, they were left
Okay.
by the trustworthy friend.
Yeah.
Right.
Who,
Okay.
well, we don't know.
Well, then I
anything
don't say anything.
Right. Okay, so he goes, fuck. Okay.
And none of us would have
How
found
thoroughly
anything.
have we searched his office?
Not that.
That would be me.
Okay.
Yeah. You
That would be you?
Yes.
What did you find?
Can I? I didn't see anything.
Okay.
I can go through
No.
it too.
It might be worth it to go through it another time possibly.
Oh, I will. But I don't want to double check and like miss something that y'all took out or moved or a clue that faded over time or anything like that. So I want to get as much information as possible.
Most of
We
what
have
we
not
found
If
is
you're doing
personal
that again,
effects.
I will help once more.
We mostly just found personal effects.
Okay.
Which have been delivered to Bunty.
Okay. Good.
We
We
took care of a few
gently
do you
things.
have a list of effects?
I
that you
gently
returned?
motioned to
Pardon?
the
Do you have a list of
I-
effects
I-
that you returned to Bunty?
Yes.
I'll give him like a list of
good.
like the stuff that we like gave the bunch.
Good. Okay. Okay, that's makes sense.
And then I said he
Wait. Ooh.
he had some blueprints that I
Good. Okay.
He has some blueprints that I kept in the workshop. Might work on those at some point.
It's basically a swinging
Should have
bed.
a copy of them. Okay. Good.
What are you looking for?
Nothing.
Okay.
Or that's on me, not on you.
Okay.
It's not your responsibility.
By the way, I was going to give it to Twig, but I have something for you in the workshop if I can go grab it real quick.
Sure.
I go grab it's a fountain pen that just never runs out of ink. If you want me to roll for that, I thought it was like just a little aesthetic thing that I was just going to give to Twig.
That works.
Here, inauguration present. It'll never run out of ink.
He grabs grabs one of the sheets of paper that are on the desk that aren't like important.
It
They're
also
just, like,
won't
a
stain
list.
your hands if you spill ink on yourself. Like the ink gets on his skin and it just runs off.
Does it drips onto his clothes?
Yeah, it will stain his clothes because I didn't.
Okay.
This was
So
something
he'll
that
go-
Barracuda maybe was kind of tired.
All right, fair enough. Should have expected that.
It's. best
Thank
I can
you.
do.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I earned that 4th beat.
You what?
He says, if anyone knows what that means, I earned that 4th bead. Oh yeah, Barracuda has 4 beads on, like, in the middle of his beard, signifying that he's a master craftsman.
Cool.
It's a dwarvish.
Right. He then. Yes. Okay. So he looks at you
I
and
also
goes.
have a
He counts the beads again and then goes. Good to know. Good to know. Okay.
Twig didn't have a
He
chump.
sticks it into his breast pocket.
Hey.
Then realizes that a little bit of ink started to stain.
And
so
he
he
can shut it off.
So he picks it up, shuts it off, and then back in. And then he goes.
I also have a picture of Barry.
You guys need to post all this art.
We did.
We did.
It is posted.
Y'all just
It
don't
is
check the
posted.
channels.
I guess I don't.
I do. I've seen them. It all looks nice.
So far we just need Gale art.
Okay.
We have Gale.
I have Gale art.
It's not finished.
It's not finished though. He needs clothes.
Right.
Yeah, he needs clothes.
He needs
Alright.
pants.
He
You
needs pants.
You.
Give the boy
Yes.
some pants.
go sleep.
Alright, and I'm gonna
I want you to sleep until tomorrow morning.
Oh, and then he's gonna like hop up on my
And
head.
at this
and
point
I'm
it's
just gonna
like
start
3 p.m. So you're getting
Yeah,
like
Barracuda's
long
dead
hours.
exhausted.
Yeah.
He will. Yeah.
Hawthorn without
Barracuda's
any
like to the point where he
notice
can't even
just
be an asshole. He's so
walks out.
tired.
Right.
Hawthorn
Which I'm sure you
fucking
hate.
leaves.
Hawthorne's gone?
Hawthorn
I'm saying like Barracuda hates.
Does
I mean,
anybody
he's just
notice
that
Hawthorn?
tired, he's
Can we roll to see if
roll
we
a
notice?
perception.
What are we doing?
Hawthorn fucking leaves.
I guess we'll roll our perception against your team.
I guess.
Oh wait, I
okay.
have that giant stupid
Barracuda,
bonus.
you could be a
17.
20, or Barracuda's gonna
18.
see you sneak away.
Oh, okay, well.
Because don't you get the double from?
If it's expertise, you double the
Yeah,
proficiency.
That'd be stealth, right?
Yes,
Yes.
15.
I rolled
so,
a 17.
As,
Yeah, I've
as
got
you
a
go away,
17
Barracuda's
here.
gonna point like, kitty cat, don't run off.
And then proficiency.
Hey, I didn't dismiss you yet. Stand there.
I don't work for you.
Then you don't work for the guild. Exit.
I leave.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool.
Wait, just the double the proficiency bonus, or
And he
that
goes-
plus?
I don't know.
Yes,
We'll
that
discuss
you
it
didn't
later.
If
Did
you have
you not
if you have
successful?
expertise,
No,
you instead of
Hawthorn's
adding
pissed because this
proficiency,
dude's
you
just
add.
being a dick.
Yeah.
No,
oh,
he's
yeah.
not.
Oh, to Hawthorn, yeah. He's
Yeah.
being a dick to Hawthorn. Hawthorn did like her best, and he's
Okay.
just insulted her like
Barracuda's
And
gonna.
she
at least
fucking
4 times
leaves.
now.
Can I make
If you have
do you want me to
expertise in
make like an
something,
insight, so, like,
instead
to
of
see if
adding
Barracuda
proficiency,
notices?
you add double the proficiency
That
in
like
its
he's being a
place.
dick to specifically Hawthorn.
Does that count? Whatever your modifier is.
No,
Yeah,
just
make it-
if you have
make
expertise
passive
in
insight
something, it's
16.
just
your
like
passive inside of 16.
if
you notice
you make
that he's
the roll
been being a dick to her.
with the ability score.
Make an
If you
insight
have
check on
proficiency, you add the proficiency. On top of
that
that,
is
if you
a
have
21,
expertise
21.
with your
doesn't
proficiency, you add
realize he's
you add
doing it.
proficiency bonus again.
He
Okay.
is just thinking
Okay, that
she's
makes sense.
trying to take control and she's not in charge.
Barracuda's
so
gonna walk
he
up
needs
to
put her
Jim
in
and be
his
like,
place.
"Hey, laddie, give the lass some credit. She did her best. It was panicked. We were all. She didn't know what she was doing. She was just trying to keep this shit from falling. She's youthful. She's good. What?
Is that a 1?
It's
It's a 2. It's a 2. That was an insight check on you, so he has no idea why you're telling him this.
No, I'm, like,
but he
straight up
trusts you.
telling
And, he trusts you implicitly now.
Like it's like, go to that lassie you just ran off. Apologize. She's more clever than you're giving her credit for. She may have messed up, but you got to remember she didn't know what the fuck she was doing.
We had no information that you were there.
I was a little
I thought you were just some ship boy. I legitimately forgot you about
That's a
you.
valid assumption based on our first interaction.
I mean, I did cuss at you quite a bit, but
Oh, I haven't
he
forgotten.
pats you, and as he walks up, your ship is a piece of shit.
Piece
Oh,
of
after all.
bullshit.
Your ship is a piece of shit.
So he goes, okay, I'll go after her in a bit. Sleep,
Yeah, he's already walking off to go to sleep.
file sorting.
Very
Yes,
so wise
sir.
old man. He's just an
Ice.
Leave the office as is until I get back.
Isa.
Please let me know. I will help you again.
I will. Where have you patrolled? And then he like pulls out a map.
I've been
But
mostly.
no, Hawthorn she's chaotic neutral, so she's like, why am I working for this man? I wasn't hired by him.
Right.
What the fuck?
I've been mostly.
As I wander off to go to sleep, I'm also gonna try and find Hawthorn real quick.
At the beginnings and ends of my
She's
patrol, I circle
going
the
towards
guild
Arctic
building.
area,
Okay.
so.
I take.
doubt you can hide.
That's
from
where
me.
like
Regular-
her temporary home.
That's
is.
her
I take
temporary
regular,
home. She's about to
would-
grab her shit and fucking leave.
intervals
So,
to
She's about
the
to steal her
shores,
fucking ship
to
and just
each
go.
They're
the
just
depth
going
side
towards you.
and the docks,
Because once again,
and then the rest of the time I
You're not
generally
hiding from me.
circle
Oh,
the
yeah.
perimeter to watch for any ships.
Okay. How much have you done? How much have you done in the roads and in the buildings of the town? Or have you just been perimeter of guild, perimeter of island?
Is the other one for a reason?
No, I forgot to turn it off. Sorry for not catching that, and thank you for catching that.
I walked by and
I refilled your Brita!
thank you.
When I'm going from the guild to the perimeter, I take a cursory glance over the roads and the buildings, but probably not as much as I should have.
Okay. We have people on the ports patrolling. Not really patrolling. That's the wrong word.
watching.
Watching. That's a good word for it.
I'm not there.
So you've gone back to your.
No, I'm looking for Hawthorn.
Oh, you just exited the building.
Oh yeah, he told me to leave, so I'm heading out.
Right.
Before I go to sleep, I'm gonna go find Hawthorn. I'm
Okay.
trying to sort this shit out.
Right. So we have people in the docks and on the ports watching. We don't have them all the way around the perimeter, but the higher concern right now is people were able to not only get past the ports, but into town and into the guild and kill Twig. Sorry.
It was.
So, our focus should be right now more on the residents that are still here,
Understood.
rather than on people coming in to do more damage, because at this rate there is more damage they could do, but I think they likely have, based on the letter, accomplished enough that they will be satisfied for now.
Understood.
So make your patrol around the guild as normal. Instead of going full perimeter, then go. He does like he marks out a route that is a decently efficient route through the roads of the town, and then circles Twig's house and says, an important part of this is make sure that they are either there or have left a note saying that they have left. I will inform them of this later today, but if they killed Twig, we need to make sure his family isn't a part of their hit.
Understood. Considering I do have a better vantage point, I'm able to scan fairly efficiently. I have been trying to do intervals near the house. Every time Bunty sees me, she understandably does not want me there.
Right. I will explain the situation to her, and also
I'm sure it must be.
I'm not asking you
frightening
to
ordeal.
check on their house and make sure nothing has happened. I'm just asking you to, once per patrol, check to make sure they are either home or accounted for.
Understood.
I also will talk to them about that.
I have a thing I'm gonna make food.
If you fly by and see them there, you don't have to swoop down to talk to them, just fly past. If you don't see them there, land in the road,
and then once a day,
see if there's a note on the door. If there is,
come to life and
can go ahead and no need to stick
snow on,
around.
Of course.
Guard.
Understood.
Okay. He holds
I
up the
think that's
map.
to me like one of the
hands it to
things
you.
that Barracuda make for the family.
Yeah.
So I'm going and I find Hawthorn because
Files.
I'm faster than
Patrol.
Hawthorn.
Break.
She's not stopping,
and
she's walking.
Yeah, well, I walk faster than you, so.
Oh,
He
yeah,
walks out.
like
Unless
you're probably walking circles around her, but she's just focused
Lassie?
on...
Are you attempting to like sneak somewhere, or do I have to?
No, she's just walking towards
And I
her like
and I find
temporary
her because
place.
I'm perceptive as fuck.
Right.
So I go and I find Hawthorn. I'm like, Lassie?
What?
I talked to the kiddo. He said he's going to apologize. So listen to me. Lassie,
She stops for a moment.
you do realize how much stress the laddie's under, right? He just found out he's in charge of this whole shit right now. And I made him understand that You did your fucking best. And he acknowledges that now. He's just stressed because you did something that you didn't know you weren't supposed to do. Like, understand that he's just, right now, he's panicking. He's doing his best, but he was not prepared for this, okay?
Her ear kind of flirts a bit and her tail swishes around her ankles.
And by the way, if you leave, you're gonna have to give that dagger back. he's basically trying to like, he said that.
He's trying to keep her there, but yeah.
He said that like any giggles after he says that.
Oh.
Because it was actually made as an apology.
Yeah.
Because he actually paid for it.
Yeah, she kind of looks at him for a moment.
Can you come back to the guild with me, lassie? Listen. Right now, that place needs you. Whether that little lad realizes it or not, you did good, okay? You did your damn best, and I didn't expect you to even try. So come back with me real quick, and we'll talk it out, okay?
At this point, Jim does like come into your sight. What's your passive perception?
16.
12.
12. Okay, into yours, not into yours.
That's fair. I'm kind of facing towards the Arctic anyways, because
Right.
that's where she was about to
were,
go
like,
get her
facing
ship and
towards
fucking
her,
leave.
But I,
talking to her, and you
but
see
like
him in the background.
my goat ear like kind of swivels back, and I hear him. I'm like,
Right.
Lassie, would you agree to at least hear the lad out? And try to stay.
She folds her arms and she and kind of nods like sure she'll like he convinced her to like.
Berger's gonna take a deep sigh. I'm getting too old for this shite. Laddie, come out. I made her stay.
He hasn't been hiding, so he's just like at this point standing behind you, and
Berger's
she
gonna
assumes
say
that
like, I'm gonna walk
he's
off real
there.
quick. I need to talk to you right after you're done with her.
Okay.
I'm like kind of just meander off, like so they have some privacy.
Okay. Thank you.
She
by the
just
way.
kind of goes,
Uh,
I'll find you.
Didn't expect you to do that, but all right.
Berger's a good dude.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Not DM saying that.
I know.
Jim
Honestly,
saying
if it was one of the others who had gone to try to convince her to stay, she probably wouldn't
Right.
hear him out.
Berger's a wise
It's
old man.
but she has a respect for Barracuda now.
Yeah. Murder kind of does that to you.
Yeah.
Murder goat.
So
So you're
Jim-
saying all of them to
Jim-
murder you?
If we
What
all
have I done?
if we all perform an attempted murder,
We will all gain Hawthorn's respect.
okay, so
If I just
Jim
fucking
comes
stab
up,
you?
or Jim is like behind you. He kind of like
She turns around, like as she hears him coming up.
he kind of looks at you. What you did was valid and was smart and was an attempt to take care of things when things were chaotic and awful. I got very mad because my best friend had been murdered. And I got mad and I saw you as like trying to take control of things, as trying to be in charge when Twig had said that I was supposed to be in charge. And so I was, honestly, I was trying to put you in your place, be like, you're not the boss, I can't have you bossing people around, but that doesn't mean that I should yell at you or be angry at you for trying to take care of things, because...
There was no one else to run the guild.
Exactly.
At least as far as I knew until I received that
Right.
Berger's
letter
probably
from
more
friend.
qualified, but he doesn't want to.
I got that. So I am
have a shit career.
very sorry about that. Twig trusts you to handle things,
There's
and I
only one
definitely
member
should
with
do.
like a good charisma.
So I'm
I used to
sorry.
plus one, right?
Yeah.
And that comment about me being like, you don't work for the
compared
guild,
with
that
18 or
that was
whatever.
wildly
I
out
have
of
an
line.
18 wisdom
I'm
and a
so
20 in
sorry.
intelligence.
If I'm going to be in charge of things, I should do it properly,
Good thing.
level-headedly.
She kind of
Twig always had a knack for staying calm, didn't he?
indeed
Even when dying. Oh yeah, and
She kind
Barrier.
puts her hand
Dude had
on
the
his like
patience of a
off shoulder
saint.
and just kind of pats.
Thank you.
Trauma bonding.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, Barracuda's still hanging out.
Will you
like,
come back to the guild?
I will.
We could use a good leader like that.
I don't know about that.
And you both, or he smiles a little bit.
I kind of walk back with him.
Okay. So you go
as
back.
soon as you start, I grab him. I'm like, he's like, I got to go with the kiddos when they go to find the arsehole and arrange this whole shit, but I'm gonna send out some. I'm a decently respected craftsman back at Flint. It was Flintlock Island, right? Is the main island?
Loco Flint.
Loco Flint.
Island.
Loco Flint.
Back at
Flintlock pistols don't exist in this world.
Loco Flint.
Yay.
So,
Back at
and when
Loco
they do,
Flint
they aren't
Island.
named that way for anything like that. They're named
It'd be
after
like-
the island.
It'd be like
Back at Loco Flint
Explosion
Island, I'm
Murder
a
2 or something. I
decently.
don't know.
I call it my base. I'm a decently respected craftsman. I'll see
Wait,
if I-
hold on. What? Not in character. Like,
I'm-
when is this happening? What is this happening? Like, what's
I'm
going on?
right now. It's right after he talks to Hawthorn.
Oh, you pull him
I'm-
aside
yes.
as she walks back, and like he steps
Oh,
away
well,
to talk.
This is Hawthorn can
she'll
hear this.
see
I'm just
him-
like
Okay.
walking up.
She'll see them kind of like go off to the side, and she'll like walk a little bit and then
walk him off to the
wait
side.
for
I'm
him.
like just.
Okay.
I just walk up and start talking to him.
Oh well,
I
she'll
can
walk a
maybe.
little bit away and just stay there for a
He's
moment.
like I can maybe.
He'll continue walking if
Oh.
Barracuda walks. So if
Okay,
you wanna be
walk
like-
and talk. Let's
You
go.
want-
if you
hear
want to
this.
be with
This
them, or
isn't
if you want to
like-
be like 10 paces
This
ahead, or
isn't
whatever
like
you
top
want.
secret shit. This is just Barracuda making an offer.
Okay, well then I'll walk with you.
I'll put out some progress that I'm. If people come work here, I'll let them be my assistants. And people are always looking to apprentice under a master craftsman, so I might be able to get us some beginner or intermediate craftsmen to come to the island and at least be able to make like armor for guards or basic healing potions.
Yeah.
If you can handle some correspondence for me.
I can.
If you can send a letter, I can let me old buddy know that I'm offering to apprentice. I can't believe I'm offering. Like,
It's all right. I'll figure things out.
nah, just I'll write a letter and I'll just send it to the island. Lionel's what was the shop called again? Lionel's what?
Lionel's Flint and Lint,
Right.
or Lint and
Lint and Flint.
Lint and Flint,
Send it to
Lint and
Lionel's
Flint.
Lint and Flint, and he'll spread the news that I'm.
because it's like
Honest.
cloth and armor,
Mhm.
and also like metals and stuff.
Sounds like a fire hazard.
I'm
Hawthorn
I
just
like
yeah,
that
I
name.
like it too. I'm accepting apprentices at here, and it should get you at least some base level craftsmen.
Okay,
It won't
Ah.
get you any advanced or masters, but
of course.
it'll get you something.
Something is better than nothing. All right.
Just warning ya, don't mention my name if you talk to any of the really high up assholes at Loco Flint. There's a couple that are like good customers. All the others hate me.
You hear
Oh, all right.
Hawthorn like slow, like a little bit.
And he's like,
chuckle.
and he like giggles to himself. I can't imagine why when I called them a pompous prick to get out of my fucking shop because they were asking me to give them half off. 'Cause
Hawthorn literally covers her mouth and just looks to
he's
the
like
side.
something about ruling the island or some shit and being like they should get half off. Fuck no. I have pride.
Jim
that's a-
obviously understands why they said that and laughs like really hard, very obviously at you.
Oh fuck it. Barracuda doesn't care.
Okay, cool.
He's trying.
He's trying to hide it, but
lighten
it's
the
like
mood.
just like he just stopped. He was just like, "That's
Barracuda's
hilarious.
trying
You're
to
such an
lighten the
asshole."
mood. I'm an arsehole. When you get to my age, laddie, you stop caring.
I get it. I get it. I'm a captain for a ship. Sometimes you got to be an asshole.
And I'm gonna like take one of my hooves and pop him in the butt
I
like,
agree.
you're still a young goat.
When you can talk about something
Yep.
you
No,
don't
I'm
know.
gonna shut
That's
water
always
and go to
great.
bed.
All right.
Barracuda's team grandpa.
Team Grandpa.
Team Grandpa.
Yeah.
So you go off to bed, filing.
Barracuda sleeps like for a
Trolling.
hard 12
You come back.
hours.
Mhm.
So I'm assuming I don't see anything.
You want to roll for it?
Oh yeah. Roll for it.
Yay.
My brain went. What's going on? Oh,
No,
roll.
19
nice.
plus stuff.
Oh.
This is
19
why
plus
Luke is patrolling.
23.
23.
It's good.
You see some kids on their own, just wandering in a road somewhere.
I'm gonna eye them. What are their races and like?
Oh, you're gonna racially profile.
I'm gonna racially profile them.
One of them is
Stereotypes exist for a reason.
One of them is
Controversial.
one of them is a dwarf, and one of them is a Tabaxi.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So it's only
the
2 of them.
babies!
We got another.
And approximately how old
We
are they?
have a kitten on
Most
the
of them are
island!
about 4.
4. Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god. Okay.
Go find
I'm
their
gonna like
parents.
swoop down and kind of land in front of them, and I'm obviously fucking tower over them, so I'm like.
Oh god, you're gonna scare the kids.
They both scream and start running.
No! It's okay. It's okay. I'm a guard.
They both are they take off.
Oh my god. Okay.
Little Tabaxi kitten just.
Yeah, the Tabaxi.
There's like a little
God,
thing
the
like,
Tabaxi in about 6 seconds is down the road to taking a right and is out of your sight.
Well, if I
at
have
least
flying,
I ran
The dwarf
home.
is at the end of the road.
okay, I'm gonna like fly and just pick up the dwarf.
Okay.
Oh god!
oh god.
Make an athletics
You get
check.
killed because they're gonna think you're kidnapping.
You can't even lift a child.
Okay, do you crit fail or can I add my +4 of
Oh, it's a
athletics?
crit
It's a
fail.
crit fail!
Crit fail.
Bum,
Not
bum,
only- Okay.
You like
Not
face
only
planting
do
the
you
child.
not only do you
You
not
go to-
pick up the child, you accidentally like knock the child over, and it skids like a good. Because it and you were going like full speed, it skids a good like 10 feet. You see some blood start pooling a little bit. You
Kick
see
the
some
baby.
blood just start
Don't kick
pooling.
the baby.
It doesn't get back up. It doesn't get back up.
You killed the kid! Quick,
Can I make a medicine check on him?
Go check.
You do
go
a
for
medicine check
Barugur.
on him. Go for it. Oh my god!
god!
Find Barugur.
Okay, so this kid
Go find the
has something wrong with it now.
Can I just like kind of pick him up by the straw?
Go find
You can't tell what exactly is wrong, but there's a lot of blood. There's a lot
Go
of blood.
find the
I'm just gonna like
At this
cradle
point,
him.
it's not worth going after the Tabaxi. You need to get that kid to someone who can help.
I'm just like cradling him and
one
basically
guy on the
fly
field.
him back.
Who is not at the guild right now.
Go find my house.
Are you just well, I don't know you left.
Make
No,
a perception
everyone
check.
knows I left.
Oh yeah, because he had to go
Yeah,
sleep.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you know exactly. You see him. He's like 2 roads over. You're able to get to him in
Oh
time.
my god, I swooped
Uh,
down and like skate in front of him.
As you do that, like I pull
She's
out.
carrying a
I
kid.
pull out a vial.
Make a perception
A
check for
bloody.
me.
I'm like
Okay.
there's a fucking bleeding
what the
dwarf
hell
in
is
my arms
going
and
on,
I'm like
23.
Okay, so the kid has like road rash all along their face. Their
as soon as I
nose, their
see
nose appears to be in a weird position,
Oh, fuck.
and their eye has like a rock in it.
I'm gonna quickly I'm gonna grab like a vial on the
Oh my
frozen
god.
herb. You see my hand start glowing. Oh god, I gotta roll D6 for this.
The first cure wounds
Okay,
of Baruger's
6.
life.
Okay.
So it's beneficial. So I'm gonna. No, this isn't cure wounds. I'm just.
I thought you didn't have anything left for a health potion.
No, this is my class feature.
Okay.
And
Gosh.
it's a 2D, and I'm gonna quickly pour it. I'm gonna pull the rock out real fast. I'm
Okay.
gonna pour it. I'm gonna start gently feeding this kid the potion. It's 2d4 plus 5. So you want me to roll that real quick?
Yes.
What was the initial D6?
Okay,
then?
6.
Oh, that's
8.
8
13.
plus 5, 13 health.
All right.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna I'm also gonna pull out some disinfectants, and I'm gonna start
Right.
wiping his face.
Make a
The
medicine
fuck
check.
did you do? Because I have a bad insight, so I know this was Kuda.
You can make
were
an
not
insight to see
kidding
what
about
happened.
the
I can-
Kuda like hunches over, he's got his wings up, he's like
24 for 22 for
You
insight.
can
so-
tell it was like
An
a
accident?
really
He
bad
hunches
accident
over
where he
and, like,
just
he has,
messed
like-
up.
Kuda, he's gonna as the kid.
She is probably as traumatized as the kid is.
No, like,
I saw
so
these-
as the kid's healing, Barragur's gonna walk up and he's just gonna hug Kuda.
okay, so these kids
Laddie,
I was gonna
Laddie,
ask
you're
them what
okay.
they were
And
doing.
he's like hugging you and stroking you. It's alright, it's alright.
Okay.
Deep breath, deep breath.
I was gonna ask them what they were doing.
Tail Grumpy Barracuda. Tail Grumpy Barracuda.
I was gonna ask them
Grampy!
You probably want to make a medicine check.
Grampy, I killed a child!
Oh god. That's a medicine check. That's a 19.
Okay, so
Oh god.
the kid
Okay.
looks like he'll be healing up fine. The road rash isn't that deep. The nose you're able to just
Well, I
set
did
back
give
into
him
place.
13 health of healing.
Yeah.
You're able to set the nose back into place, and the potion effect just like everything starts to heal back up. It looks like there might be a small scar on their eye,
Oh, I did-
But he still has sight?
but he
pulled
still
out-
has sight.
I pulled
He
out
still
the,
seems to be okay.
I pulled out the rock and I'm like, if that's still happening, I'm just going to use my feature again.
No, it's okay. He'll be fine.
I think you
Okay.
can.
Well, like I'm trying to make
Can
sure
you
like
use
he
the
can see,
Oh, he can see.
No,
Okay.
That's what
he
I'm saying.
just
It's
told
just
you he
there'll
can see.
be a small like scar
like next
here.
to his eye.
Right.
I have one. Kind of
Unless
like,
did you
just
can you use that
very
once a day?
faint.
I also
Of
have
where
I
I
but
can
it's
fell
like
move
and
myself
from
up.
skidded my
jumping onto
face
Oh,
and
oh,
along the
it's
side.
So you know what this
Better
kid's just
than
been
cure
through.
wounds.
Yeah.
Scar.
Well, also I skated.
Oh, you
Right.
can use a spell slot to get another access.
But
to
yeah,
it.
so this kid just
Alright.
had
So
like a
it's like
hard wipeout.
Versus a level 1
like
cure wounds is
one of the
better.
worst.
Yeah.
Okay, Barracuda, I saw these two kids in the road,
kid
and I
was
was gonna ask them where their parents were,
Ah.
and then they screamed and ran away from me, and I was gonna catch up to him, and then I hit him.
Barracuda's just hugging you like, did you fly down and all imposing?
I guess.
Here's the trick. He's trying to give you advice. Next time you try to approach a kid
God.
from the air, land a good
I don't know.
You know they're
and
passive
walk up,
perception.
okay? Don't just land in front of them.
I don't know, the kids are used to be flying around. I mean, I guess they're not Aarakocra.
And he's gonna be like, no, these kids aren't just the big guys flying like you. Like he's just trying to like soothe you and like. calm you
Okay,
down. Deep breath.
so, I don't know, this kid's like young, so I don't
As
know
you
why
point
he's...
to where the kid was, it is no longer there.
Fuck!
Wait, did he roll above a 16?
Wait, no,
Yes.
I was holding him.
Fuck!
I was literally I crazy.
I was like,
No, it was.
He hugged you.
Yeah, I think it was kind of implied that you were until Barugur started
Right.
healing
Oh, yeah,
him because
yeah,
he
yeah.
wants his
Started
side.
doing
He
stuff,
tried to
and then
do
after
stuff.
he got done doing stuff, he
Barracuda's
hugged
gonna
you.
bolt out of the house like and like look around.
The
Kid's
kid
gone.
rolled exactly a 17.
Perception?
Well, that's now a
You
22.
can make a perception if
I
you
ran
want,
out
yeah.
like this could have happened in more like 12
No,
seconds.
absolutely.
I ran
That's
out.
fair.
It's a 22.
22. You see it just like down an alleyway.
Shit, what am I gonna tell Jim?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You
See him then. You see the boy just like
But he should
dart
just
across
get
the
me.
road again in another alleyway to another alleyway.
I'm gonna yell out, "Hey, kiddo, come here. I got some candy for you." No.
Here.
Okay. No. I just like was trying to say something. I was like candy. I was like, oh fuck no.
Shit!
I was just trying to help. I was trying to find. I
This
was gonna
kid's parents are gonna have a story tonight.
No, I was trying to
Well,
help.
then again, he's 4 years old, and 4 year
bird
olds
tried
tend
to eat me!
And then a goat tried to rape me.
The goat saved his life.
I would assume he doesn't know what rape is at that
I
age.
would hope. He's a
I-
4-year-old.
He
A lot of
compute
4-year-olds
that,
make
like,
up
I
stories
just
like
saved him.
that's where
I
the old
healed
troll
him.
lives.
I just healed him.
But then you started hugging and scheming with the bird creature.
Oh god. Okay, so
I've probably never seen a big bird monster!
They will never They will never trust Aarakocra again.
I'm gonna grab Kid. I'm gonna be like, all right, kiddo, let's go find Jim.
Can I take to the air?
Yes.
Just
Oh
gonna
no.
Fly away
What
from
are
me.
you doing?
I was just gonna see him scan a little bit.
See if you can find him.
Yeah.
No, don't.
roll
don't
a-
You
roll
fly
gotta go to
into
sleep.
something.
You're
yet.
going
You
to
still gotta go
traumatize
sleep.
No, this is
fucking
probably
kid.
after I assume this is
Yeah.
after I've slept.
No, this is
No,
before
this
you
is
slept.
And then I have no idea where the Tabaxi kid is.
Right.
Okay,
The Tabaxi kid's gone.
But we gotta go explain this shit
So
to
I
Jim.
land again. There's also a Tabaxi kid, so I don't...
Varriger's gonna be like, oh.
They were like the same age. They're
You
just
should
walking
probably
down
go
the
get
road.
sleep. You should probably go get sleep.
No,
and have-
I'm gonna go deal with this shit.
No, you don't have to. I know how to deal.
How are
I'm
you
an
gonna deal
adult.
with it?
Barracuda, I'm an adult. It's okay.
Yeah,
There's like
there were
two
two people.
And now
small
I'm like,
people in this
no,
entire
we
party.
need someone else to help you explain this to Jim.
Okay. Okay.
And we're gonna go find Jim.
All right.
Okay, so
The
Jim is back
bag's
at
got
the
like a
office.
centimeter longer.
Jim is back at the office, is organizing the letters and stuff on the front desk.
He's gonna
nice
walk
and
into Jim's
eventful.
office and
Or has actually picked up the. He actually
No
has
idea
picked up
what's
the,
going on.
the letters off of the desk, has sorted them, has placed them in a bundled
Hawthorn's-
stack,
Barrager's
Hawthorn's
gonna
kind of
is
helped
in the
him out with
closet
this.
in your workshop.
Barrager's
looking
gonna,
for
like-
something.
Jim,
Like,
I
go
have
to
a
the, like-
Hawthorn's
report.
like helping
Jim?
him out with this.
I have a report.
Oh, you said Jim. I thought you said Jeremiah, and I was like,
Oh.
Jeremiah,
I was like,
have
yeah,
a report.
are we okay? Did you lose arms in the session?
I have a report. No, let me
So
say it
Jim,
first.
Jim is like,
Jim
is like,
It's okay.
Hawthorn's helping him with the files. and stuff.
Jim?
he's not looking fast.
Jim?
What are you
Yeah.
looking for, laddie?
I have a report.
Some sort of corkboard or like
There's a free one in my workshop that I'm not using.
you're not using it?
Not the one that's not by. There's two.
Which one?
The one that's not by all the tables.
So you point to it.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes, you won't need that one in the future either.
Probably not.
Okay, cool.
Jim, how
yeah, what's
well
up?
how well generally do you know the population and the families that live here?
Let's see. There's the board does make that noise, by the way.
No, I have to hear this first. Shh. It's okay.
Murder's just gonna sit down.
Pretty well. There's one or two families that I don't know.
At this
And there's
point.
that Tabaxi kid we've been trying to track down, but.
Okay,
Other than that, there's not really.
Tabaxi
I know
kid,
most of them.
like
Yeah. Like a 4-year-old.
4-ish,
Yeah, you saw him?
like tabby, like brown tabby.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw him,
Burger's just like.
Okay.
sitting
but
there
then
like,
he saw
this
me.
Hawthorn walks in with like
Yeah,
a stack
did you-
of
did you grab
papers.
I wasn't able to grab him because he was
I mean,
afraid of a huge ass
obviously not
bird.
literally grab him, but like talk to him and get.
No, he ran away from me immediately.
What happened?
Okay.
Is there someone
Well,
suspicious?
That
There
happens
was a
at least fast.
There's a
He just
dwarf
waved you
kid
off.
with him, about the same age. Do you know the dwarf?
Depends. There are a few different dwarf.
I described the
here.
dwarf kid.
Oh yeah, you did see the dwarf kid.
I killed the dwarf kid.
He thinks for a second and then goes, I think it's probably Austin.
Do Austin's parents live on the island?
Of course, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't explaining it to you. Anyways, so I was gonna talk
what's up?
to them,
Okay.
and then they ran from me. So I was
Okay.
gonna catch up, and then I knocked Austin over.
I had to pull a rock out of his eye.
Stop! We're not gonna talk about that. We didn't need to tell him that.
Severe.
That sometimes happens.
Severe.
They're loose.
I'm
it's
surprised the
cobblestone
kids still
road.
have-
If you fall, you're gonna get a rock.
I'm
somewhere.
surprised the kid still had a face.
Stop it! Oh my!
How bad was it?
It was not that bad.
You just like accidentally tripped him, right? You didn't like
No.
kick him or like shove him down the road.
In my medical opinion, the
How-
He
how
does
far
not.
did- how
Jim does
far-
not need to know
Probably
this.
a lot of
Hawthorn's
fall.
just
Jim
standing
does
there
not need
holding
to know
papers,
this.
On the road.
listening to this. Like,
yeah.
How far do you think he slid?
I just treated the kid.
You did not.
Is he gonna
Jim
be
did not.
okay?
Jim did not
Oh,
need to.
yeah, he'll be fine.
You did not need to tell him that because Austin's gonna be
No.
okay. Austin's gonna be
He's
fine. Why did you tell him?
Hey,
The kid will
don't
be
hide
fine.
stuff from me.
He needs to know.
Okay, but Austin is
This
okay.
kid's parents are going to talk to me and be like,
Yeah. If one of my guards kicks a kid
I
and knocks
didn't
him
kick
down the
him.
road like 30 feet,
in Kuda's defense,
I
don't
didn't
think-
kick him.
need to
I
know
didn't
about
kick
it
him.
so when
I didn't
they
kick
come
him.
yelling at me, I can
didn't kick him. I didn't kick him.
In Kuda's defense, it looks more like Kuda fell into the kid.
Okay.
So it was probably an accident.
Okay.
Hawthorn
That
kind of
makes sense.
sets the papers
Uh,
on the corner of
and
the
he-
desk.
and
I
he's
was
like,
trying.
Slowly walks
He's like- he's
out.
gonna say, by the
Day
way,
one,
just
and not
sits-
even
like,
a
she
day
stands
goes
there for
by
a
before
moment.
something big happens.
he's like,
Damn.
he like leans
So
back.
what's with the Tabaxi kid? Why are you trying to catch him?
Oh, because he's an orphan.
Oh, okay. So
Or at
like,
least we think he's an orphan. We haven't been able to track him down.
okay, so he's just like.
He just showed up one day.
How does he
Hawthorn's
show up on
standing
an
behind you
island?
guys.
Burger's gonna be like, Hawthorn, could you go
That
deal
could
with
be
the
Hawthorn?
Tabaxi kid?
How well can you track? How well can you track another Tabaxi? This is so racist.
Actually, how good are you with people?
How good are you with other
He looks
Tabaxi?
at Jim like,
She
You've
kind of like
interacted with
looks
her,
off
right?
to the
She's
side,
almost
like
as bad
in
as
that
I
way
am.
of,
Okay, but it's another Tabaxi. That's so racist. I'm so sorry.
no,
Cut me
she's
some slack.
Gale?
How good
I
are you
almost
with
had to kill her.
How good are you with people?
He's not here. It's just me, but Hawthorn.
Yeah, I'd be in the
sets
other
stack
room
of papers
still.
she was holding on like the corner of
he's
the
like,
desk.
if you want to deal with the kid, you should probably go find Gale.
She
Yeah,
holds
that's
up her,
true, that's
she
true.
holds up her
Gale
hand.
would be a
Like,
good
she's
choice.
been listening to this, but it sounds like a lot of babble to her, and she just looks. What did you do?
So there's a Tabaxi orphan
She kicked a kid,
boy.
knocked him
I did
over,
not.
and made him slide
I didn't
30
kick him.
feet.
I didn't kick him. I
It
ran
seemed
into
to
him.
be 10.
I ran
10
into
feet.
a
That
child.
doesn't make it better.
Okay, this has
You want
nothing to do with why I'm telling
You
Hawthorn.
might want to clean up the blood on that.
Okay.
This has nothing to do with why I'm telling Hawthorn.
Hawthorn like
Jim gives you a knowing smile, knowing that he was just poking fun.
Okay.
Hawthorn
There is
kind of takes Kuda by like the scruff of the neck and drags him out.
He's like beating his wings. He's like, Hawthorn!
Burger's just gonna like sink into like
Okay.
saying he's like,
There is
I'm
a
getting too
orphan
old for this
Tabaxi
shite.
child running amok on the island
You don't have to
unaccounted
deal with
for.
this daily.
Okay, but
Oh,
what
you
was
do.
this about?
He looked at him
a
like,
dwarf?
Oh, he was walking with the
You
dwarf.
feel free to.
Twig put me in
And that's
dungeons.
Wait, this is
Well, I
your
tried to
trap.
talk to them to see where their parents were.
He's just
That's
gonna
funny.
like,
I screamed
Sorry
they
about
ran
that.
from me
I'll get out of your hair.
because
And
I'm a
he
very
starts
large
pulling the
bird,
board
I
out.
guess.
I'm gonna install that
Well,
intercom system that Twig
I guess I
was
should
gonna
have
put
realized
make,
that
just so I
only
can
bird
fucking yell
children
at
see
you.
other birds.
So he
They are
he
small.
And Berger's
takes the board.
gonna
Could.
once
And also
again.
direct- directs you to, like,
They
leave.
probably thought I was
No,
leaving.
Berger wandered like Berger's even
So they
asked.
ran from me.
He's trying to go
And I
sleep.
tried to catch the slower one,
Good.
the dwarf, because the Tabaxi was
So he,
coming.
Berger's
he takes the
just
board.
tired.
He takes the board,
Tabaxi.
starts going to the office, and
Our
then
people
stops
are
as you
very
like leave your
Uh,
workshop, and
so
then he
the
goes,
dwarf's just like running along.
"Oh,
I tried
okay,
to
you had to like
Catch him,
patch the kid up."
and then I
Okay.
actually
Go.
knocked him.
And
And
then-
then he's like, "Why are you here?"
Right.
And
He's like-
And then he goes to the office, walks outside
as I
the
yell, I'm
office,
like-
sets the board down.
And he's like, he yells out as he walks out, like, "By the way, that kid's
Well,
treating with 25 gold.
Ever
I'll
put a
expect
rock
that on
in
my
his
desk."
eye?
So
But it's okay. He can see. I think
I did have
he
that
can
agreement
see
with
well
Twig.
enough to get up and run off while they're.
Oh, I'll check your contract.
Okay.
It's in there.
But it turns out he does have a
I
family.
get
so
paid for all the
guess
shit I
can
do.
check that.
Fair enough.
She kind of
That's
stops
valid.
you for a moment.
Oh,
Uh,
and technically,
Hawthorn
You
reopens
wouldn't
the
don't get
door.
paid for.
paid.
I don't get paid for Guilty Thorn because I made that. Oh, Guilty Shard because I made that myself.
And,
Hawthorn-
and you also didn't give that to the guild to give out. You gave that directly. To
Yeah.
Hawthorn opens the door again, and she's like,
I did make.
Alright.
I did make.
"I am
13
taking
potions for that,
Kuda, and who is the family of Austin,
so-
and where does
Probably
Jenna?"
would be better if the
I'm
bird
like, "You
didn't
fuckers, I'm not broke."
repeat what happened
I
earlier
will
today.
be. I will be over her.
I'll
I
just.
still do not trust that. I trust you.
I feel like.
I will
but
remain
I-
on the ground at all times.
No, you should.
No flight.
No,
No
flight.
flight.
I feel like that's a bad idea.
Whenever you get
I've
there,
heard.
will you sit down before you go inside? So
Yes.
that
Yes.
They
Yes,
see you
they
on
will.
eye level as opposed to like towering over them.
Yes.
Yes, he will.
Plus, I'm wearing like. I would assume he like exchanges
You'll
all the
take care
armor
of
for the
things?
guard armor.
Okay, I trust you.
Like with the guild insignia, he like changed out his like breastplate or something.
So she just kind of asked him where like the family is and stuff.
He turns around, grabs a piece of parchment.
Maybe we should send our face character and go do it.
There is where they
Thank you,
live.
Social
We're
Hawthorn.
here. You go along this
Yeah,
route
should we
to
take
there.
Gale?
That's where they are. Okay, you got
Gale
it.
has nothing to do with this.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, you only have to do with this because you walked in.
And Hawthorn is antisocial.
So
Hawthorn
he
is
draws
also
them out,
bigger
hands
than
you the
Kuda.
map.
Hawthorn takes the map.
Hawthorn's
and
also
then
the most
takes
imposing character.
Kuda with Hawthorn takes Kuda with her, and they
Yeah, we're the two tallest characters in the
So
her leading.
And you're going to talk to some dwarves.
Hawthorn leading. She goes
I don't know, maybe
to
we should
this
take
oh, you
the
place.
character
think
that-
dwarves.
What?
Oh, you're going to talk to dwarves, are you?
Which is funny because if you actually took Barracuda, he's like
About the same size.
no, like I'm.
You're
Even though I'm a stater,
dwarvish.
I'm dwarvish. Like
Yeah.
I'm a dwarf.
Well, you
I
could
was
have. You
raised in a
heard us
dwarvish
talking the
culture.
entire time. You could have asked to tag
You
along.
could have just.
Yeah, there
no,
are two
I
party
was-
members who
He was
probably
already
speak
left.
Oh,
dwarf.
Barracuda didn't want to go out of his way, but if you had wanted someone that knew dwarvish
No,
culture,
Barracuda needs to stay.
Okay, no, you wouldn't.
We don't wanna bother them.
So,
the
y'all go to talk to
Let's
the
go.
people.
I lead,
Right.
and I just
the near
knock
you.
on their door.
Make a persuasion check.
I
for
literally
me.
like look like
I-
this.
I
Or
have-
make
I have-
a charisma save.
I have
for me.
Kuda.
Charisma save.
The
Kuda's
kid
behind.
opens the door.
What do I?
Oh no!
What do I add for a Christmas save?
Charisma.
Okay,
Hawthorn's
It's
the
up-
first
it's
Are you
If you have
person.
here?
proficiency bonus,
I
you
don't think
also-
Rose.
I do
Hawthorn
not.
is the first person he
Yes.
will see.
Right.
She kind of kneels down to get on his level.
19.
So 21 total.
Well,
Because
no, I don't have
okay.
a saving throw.
Well, you have
So I have
charisma.
first
It's
Kneels
bonus.
down to get
Yeah.
on
Well,
his
actually,
level.
Kenzie's
So it's just charisma
Yeah,
bonus.
yes.
the
14.
kid
Charisma
seems
mod-
to have been crying, and then kind of like is standing in front of
I
a
have a fruit basket.
Yes.
couple of elves.
Whoa!
I've got like a fruit
I-
basket.
Good
Two-
thing you didn't bring Barracuda.
Two male elves.
Once those
He disapproves of
Are you
elves.
the parents of
I stand up to
Austin?
kind of address them.
Whenever you speak, the kid
Hello,
like
I am.
darts behind the parents, but doesn't look like traumatized. Is just like shy.
I am a member of the guild, and today, accidentally, one of my
They already
companions.
look kind of mad.
It was
So I charge the guild
An
for the treatment,
unfortunate
not the
event.
parents.
They put down what they're
and
doing and
they
like,
would like to
Bro.
apologize. I stepped aside to kind of let Kuda.
Because I'm like, I'm contracted.
There has been an increased
Real
level
contract.
of danger on
I
the
get
island,
paid
as I'm
full
sure.
market price.
and that
you
means
know.
you knock kids over.
No, sir. It was an accident. I am from a place. I did not think that he would not be accustomed to a very large Aarakocra.
Okay, so you scared him. That's not an issue.
I
And
scared
then you
him.
knocked him over. That's the issue here.
Yes.
If you're gonna apologize, apologize.
No,
Don't make excuses.
I'm very sorry
Sorry.
that I knocked him over because I was being reckless and stupid.
Thank you.
But I do want you to understand that if he is
Don't
to be
push it.
wandering alone on the roads,
Oh, I've already laid into him about that, and
Okay.
he's still getting punished, or later tonight too. And
understandable.
he looks at the
learned his
kid.
lesson.
The kid like darts into the other room.
I think the
Thank
kid
you
learned his
very-
lesson.
Thank you very much, sir. This is an event that I will not repeat, given
Good.
my horrid mistake.
Yeah,
Um,
it's for.
he-
That's one way to put it.
How is
It's a
he
spin down
doing?
dice.
Is he okay?
I think. Oh wait, no, it's
I don't know
not
what
because
entirely
I got it for a
happened.
set based on D&D.
he-
Just based on what he
set.
told me.
It's just really big because it's used to like.
You know how kids are;
it's
they
like a
exaggerate
special- it's
stuff.
like I got it from
What
like
I
a promo
gather
pack kind of thing.
is you landed from flight, which scared him, obviously, because he hadn't seen flying people before. And then he tried to run away, and you knocked him over, and he skidded like a good distance.
Yes.
And then you,
You can go
picked
slow
him
up
up
some
and
smear.
took him to some sort of a medic or like medicine person.
Yes,
took
our
care
other
of him.
companion that knows medicine.
I didn't think we had a cleric on the island.
We don't. He's our craftsman, but he knows how to heal because he's an alchemist.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Barracuda should have
Uh,
many talents.
Yeah. So I just gathered that
So-
you knocked him over and
It
then
seems
took
like
him
he's
to
shaken
heal
up, but he will be
Enchanting and
okay.
alchemy.
Oh yeah. He
Hawthorn.
should be fine. He'll have a scar. So
Where's
like,
from his
That's
I'm
not
so
cool.
sorry.
but
Hawthorn
high tier
raises
small
her
one,
hands.
Nice.
Like,
I have
he's from the
nothing to
United
get bent out of
Islands.
shape about.
For your family.
You have what?
That all known because it's
For basket.
He's like, he's a master craftsman.
He's like,
Make a perception check for me.
fuck. Are they like fucking carnivorous or some shit?
They're elves.
They're elves.
I don't know. We don't know much about elvish culture because none of us are elves. None of us are.
15,
Okay.
19.
You notice like a couple of baskets of like very, very nice looking fruit in their house.
Oh, they're
and
well.
this fruit basket.
They're
this fruit
judging your
basket-
fruit basket.
This fruit basket is like just normal fruits and stuff. And so like comparatively, your fruit basket does look like trash.
I'm just kind of like,
Uh,
is there anything else I can do for
Hawthorn.
you?
Hawthorn.
they reach out to take it.
Oh, okay.
I
And
have so many
they
fruit
like
baskets.
they like they set it delicately on the table next to them. And then
You
go
know,
back to being
he
like,
knows they're gonna throw it out later.
Hawthorn raises her hand. With all due respect, sir, there is an individual, a child that
Yes.
your child was with when
Right.
this happened,
oh,
and we have been trying to locate that child, as they do not
Uh,
seem to have a guardian.
A young
Alden.
Alden,
Alden,
the young
Tabaxi.
Tabaxi.
Yeah.
Brown tabby,
Yes,
about the same age as
uh,
Austin.
Yes. Austin has.
This kid's adopted.
Don't know how, but this kid gained like Alden's trust. Like Austin, as much as he's a little brat at times, sneaks out all the time.
Reasonable point.
He's like 4.
As much as he's a little
This
brat
is
at
the door
times,
open,
he's
don't
also
look
like
around.
somehow gained Alden's trust and
May-
is able to like catch up with him at times.
May I
Has
speak? May I speak to Austin?
I'd prefer not.
That's entirely.
Based on what's happened today. Not any disrespect to you, but
No, I entirely understand.
yeah.
Has Austin ever spoke of Alden?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Okay.
Do you know?
No details that would help with like tracking them down. I already talked to Twig about it.
Oh.
But
Don't mention it. Don't mention it.
nothing so far.
Okay, perfect.
I'll shoot a letter the guild's way if anything comes up though.
Thank you so much. If you could do anything,
you
like
later
see if
to
Austin
talk to
might
see if
try
we
and
can find
invite
Alden.
Alden over.
Oh, we've tried that. We've tried.
I would
could
assume you
try.
would have.
We've tried pretty much everything that Twig suggested, and Twig
Guys,
just basically.
Later, we'll
didn't really
send
give up, that's
Austin
the
with
wrong word
Gale,
for it.
and Gale will deal with it.
Well, he seems
It was a bunch of wasted efforts.
he seems to be taking care of himself. All right, from what I gathered, he looked healthy.
Yeah.
A little
Alden
small,
has
but-
some way of getting food and some way of getting water, and we provide him food on Sundays. So he has enough to eat and drink and is healthy. There's also the matter of like education, and there's the matter of making sure that he's protected and taken care of in case someone like kidnaps him.
Should we find him and he have nowhere else to go, could he find respite in your house? Hold.
That's something we probably shouldn't volunteer them for. This would be a
I'm-
guild matter.
I'm just.
They look.
I mean, they've
They
got,
seem to
obviously
be trying
adopted
to
one
hide
orphan.
their reaction, but their reaction is very much not comfortable, not really sure of what their answer should be or would be, and
You
so
can take as long as you'd like to consider it.
he just goes,
If you give
"That
us-
should be okay."
If you
You
give
shouldn't
us
volunteer.
And then
Tell
looks at
people.
like the other guy, and the other dad like looks back at him and is like,
if you give us
"Yeah."
if you give us no answer, we will understand what that means
We will.
with no judgment.
Why are you volunteering these people? You're guilt tripping them.
So they look at each other and just go,
It is a very large
"You
responsibility.
will know what that
You do not. You do not
Yes, sir.
have to.
Just leave.
You do not
You're
have to
very
take
clearly
on.
being like, I have no idea what that means.
You do not have to take on this responsibility.
We'll take care
We
of
are
it. Don't
just-
worry about it.
Okay.
Just continue doing what you've been doing, and again, I am incredibly sorry
They're
for the
digging a
events of
deeper
today.
hole.
I appreciate that.
Is there anything
Good day.
else I can do for you?
Oh, meanwhile,
No.
Hannah's over there like,
Please
oh
leave.
god.
I'm just
Understood. Have a
like,
good
this
day.
is
You too.
an adventure of
Okay.
increasingly bad. Well, not increasingly.
This party is
Listen,
like
it's a
Really
family that knew the child, knew of the
There's
child,
so
and
much
gave
happening.
him food.
Oh my
So
God.
I was
Okay,
asking.
so back
hey,
at the office.
Barrager's the most socially
Fuck,
back
oh
at
adept
your
my
character.
office.
fucking
Yeah, Gale
god.
just doing clerk work.
Back at the office, Gale and
Henrietta.
Etta are doing.
Listen, when you live on
keep
one
wanting to
island
say
your entire
Morin,
life.
but Morin is not your
No.
Barracuda
character.
too.
Morin is your name on.
This
Yeah, but with more than just
So-
Aarakocra.
So
Sure.
Etta is currently. Etta and Gale are currently sorting papers. Jim, right before they leave, has like set up the board beside his office. Has not stapled, but like tied the roped letters to the board, and has kind of like taken a moment to.
The meme with the like red string and the like.
Not yet.
Okay, not yet.
Conspiracy.
So he has set the board up, has taped everything together, just for temporary time, and has stood outside the office for a good like 30 seconds.
Once
to
Hawthorn
2
returns,
minutes.
she does go up and
He's
ask if
not
he
there
has.
yet.
The only conspiracy he's putting
Y'all are-
together
y'all are
is just
off right now.
only
Yeah.
just general
We jumped
chaos.
back like a good
Okay,
You
Like
guys
a-
are
flashbacks.
flashbacks.
jumped back like a good half hour.
Okay.
To whenever you first left.
Okay.
So he stood there for a good like 2-3 minutes. Crap. Drew is always better with names.
Huh?
No, I'm not talking to you. In game, Jim like is standing at the door for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then he kind of goes.
There have been so many sirens at UH just in the first couple weeks we've been here.
Crap. Twig's always been about everything.
Fluffy?
I see nothing.
I'm Jim.
Come in.
I'm Etta.
Etta, nice to meet you. Oh, you're
I'm on.
Yeah.
You're not there.
Jim.
Gale.
Gale. And you're in the workshop. No, you're at home sleeping.
You're sleeping.
He knows my name.
Yes.
The asshole.
The
He had a
jackass.
whole
The jackass.
several-week journey with me.
Etta.
The asshole.
Yeah, the asshole.
I'm about to go through his office, see if I can find anything new. Can you quickly walk me through what you did to search?
Okay.
And then he like opens the door, takes like another minute of just standing still.
I mean, yeah, that's probably pretty hard for him.
Yeah. I'll point to the corner where the box of stuff used to be. Well, the box itself is probably still there, just empty.
Something like that.
There was stuff in there. It was mostly just wood, those blueprints, and a couple of notes that we did deliver to his wife.
Okay.
And I unfortunately didn't have much
Oh,
time
yes.
to...
Okay, and then he like walks into the office, and are you in the office or are you outside pointing?
Inside.
Okay.
A couple steps.
He walks in, shuts the door, and then walks over to the desk. Opens a drawer. Starts going through stuff. Very obviously searching for something. What do you do?
What are you looking for? Do you think I can help?
There!
Oh no.
Give me a minute if I go get some water.
Go for it.
Barry, you should move your way around. Can you come help me?
There. Okay, cool. Circles something on a sheet of paper, sets it onto the desk, and then goes, okay. That's predominantly what I was looking for. I need to remember that, so folds into fourth, sticks it in a pocket. Alright, continue, sorry.
What was on that paper?
Nothing you need to know about.
Insight check?
Go for it.
Wait, which one is... Okay, I do have proficiency. 13 plus... Wait,
What?
that is wisdom.
So, plus 2. 15.
15.
15? He seems to be not trying to hide anything from you, he just doesn't think that you need to know about it.
Okay.
So. You can't really tell whether it's like a good thing to know or a bad thing to know or like if it's just neutral, but it's just something that you don't necessarily need to know in his eyes.
Okay.
He's not being nefarious.
Like I said, I just looked through the box, and
Okay.
that was all I really had the energy for.
Okay. Well then I will pick up where you left off. Thank you very much.
So, is there anything else you need me to?
No, I'd prefer this to be a... This is going to be kind of hard for me.
You know he's gonna be like crying as he does it.
Essentially, with that insight check, you also can tell, like, he's trying to... That was, like, him, like, holding on to it, because he knows that anything that is not, like, protected right now, he might not be able to handle. It's like, he's emotional right now.
Okay. I'll just back out of the room and close the door again.
Okay. So, he goes through...
Alright.
I'm just dropping everything all the time.
Gotcha.
He goes through...
I dropped a rock and a watch and my phone. I'm dropping everything.
Wow, imagine having a background other than Sailor.
Alright. So now it is nearing the end of the day, and he opens up the office again, pulls the board in, and sets it in the doorway, closes, like, beside the doorway, closes the door, and you hear shuffling around in there for the rest of the day.
Okay.
What do y'all do? Anyone else? You get back now?
I get back and I ask him if there's anything I can help with.
And he says, trying to think of things that wouldn't just be grunt work.
She just stands there patiently with her arm behind her back.
I feel like this would just be busy work, but would be helpful in the long run. The closet in the workshop. is extremely disorganized. Like it is, I can't find a single thing in there. If you could come up with some sort of sorting system or some way to organize it so that it would be easier to find things, preferably one where adding a new item wouldn't be having to move everything, it would just fit in, because we get a lot of different items at times.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay,
And
thank
she
you
goes
very
off to
much.
start sorting them.
Cool.
You know, like bento boxes?
Mm-hmm.
Can Kuda make some?
My brain knows what a bento
I feel
box
like
is,
Kuda should
doesn't
get
remember what a
proficiency in
bento
cook's
box is.
tools.
It's like very
Yeah, I feel like it should be
organized
proficiency in
lunchbox.
cooking
Yeah.
because of his background. It's just like a cute little lunchbox of just like
Is
there's
it
like
all
rice,
like-
there's meat, there's
What is
vegetables.
your background?
Well, my background is technically sailor, but given like
What
his
feat does Sailor get?
what?
What feat does Sailor give?
By default,
It's
it's like the ship's passage thing where it's like you're
Yeah, the
able
ship's
to
passage.
get.
It's
You're
just
able to
ship's
like
passage.
you're able to
Well,
like
then-
Rules as written.
you're
you get
able to
ship's
really
passage.
easily get on like any ship
My
because you're known as a
My
sailor.
My
to
background
other
is I have
sailors.
connections in the craftsman world.
Here I'm at.
Then you could, if you wanted to change that, you could make it be.
Little bento box.
Yeah.
Isn't
So
it, like,
if I could
made
change
of-
it out for cooking, because given this is a
You could change that feat, just drop that and gain proficiency with cooking schools.
Yeah,
Okay.
Isn't that native to like Japanese culture? I think.
yeah, I just
Alright.
thought it was cute though.
Cool.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, so you can do that.
Ship's passage. When you need to, you can secure free passage on a sailing ship for yourself and your adventuring companions. You might sail on a ship you served on, another ship you have good relationships with, perhaps
16.
one captain,
Just do
former
what? To make
crewmate.
To make
Because
bento
you're calling a
boxes.
favor,
Okay.
you can't be
16
certain
to
if
make
it's
one for
yacht or
everyone
yacht.
in the party.
Yeah, so I just go around
Including
delivering. Oh, including. I go around delivering them, so obviously the people in the guild first. If they look busy, I just kind of like set it beside them, and then
This is kind of like dinner, I guess.
Yeah. It's
for-
portable, it's easy. Nobody has to like.
You make one for him?
Yeah, I fly over to see if he's awake.
I'm dead asleep, so like I'm gonna be sleeping for like 12ish hours.
What time is
You're
it?
gonna be
in
sleeping
the,
until like morning.
thing now?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm
What
sleeping
time
for a long
about is
time.
it?
Probably like 6.
I have something.
Like in the-
I'm
no,
putting
like-
something in the
I'd
chat.
say
for when
around
I
6
wake up.
p.m.
Yeah,
I'd
like
say.
6.
It's like 6 p.m.
So
That's
just,
what
if
I
you
would
see
say.
something in the chat right now,
Hawthorn.
I'm gonna read that out in a minute.
Okay.
That's something for like when it's the next day. And Barragu's awake
Hawthorn,
again.
later that night, probably as everyone's settling down, she kind of
I'm settled.
tries to look for the little Tabaxi kid.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Or would it be survival to track him?
What is the tracking? Survival?
It would be survivable. Yeah.
Okay.
Figure Hawthorn's better.
13.
You do not find the kid.
No.
He's a stealthy little shit.
Yeah.
So do we?
Don't account the rolls, please.
Huh?
Don't watch my rolls.
Oh wait, was I supposed to
Oh, I
add
wasn't watching
survival
that.
stuff
Okay,
to
cool.
that,
I
or
was
is it?
looking at her.
Was I supposed to add survival stuff to that, or?
I mean,
Yes.
it's a survival check.
15 then.
You catch a short glimpse of his tail as he darts around a corner, but then he's gone.
This kid is level
I
in
keep
rogue.
trying.
Like throughout the entire night, or just
Hey,
like
go to sleep.
a little
Don't
more.
take exhaustion.
Not the entire night, but for like a good while.
Okay. I'll say
Okay.
make one more, and that'll count for all of them.
Okay.
Would we be able to tell that it was? Oh yeah, because Kuda's dropping off the dinner things.
Yeah, no, I'm like I'm like
No.
basically giving them to you.
That's a 10.
It's just I don't really say anything. I'm just like,
You do not even see a single more glimpse of him throughout the rest of the time that you look.
Okay.
She kind of like clicks her tongue.
I'll
on
save
the top
yours
of
for
her
the
mouth
morning.
and then
It can be your
goes,
breakfast.
like, to go sleep.
Barragu's been really hungry,
All right.
actually. Next day.
Day
5.
5.
Day 5 total.
2 more days until the
I thought
trip.
it's 4 because that was.
That was day 4.
That was day 4.
Okay,
This is
This
day
is
Yeah.
day 5.
This is
Okay,
now
so as morning comes, I'm gonna quickly write a quick letter and just end on ahead to the guild. I'm gonna try and gather everyone up.
Hey.
Before
And he's
that,
gonna take it and be like,
can I-
thank you, and he's just gonna like take a bite out of it. And what is it in?
It's in, like,
a
a
box that has, like
Okay,
a
never
couple
mind.
different
I thought you had it
assortments
like
of
in like a
items.
10 or something. I was gonna like do a good thing. It's like I'm gonna eat this in a sec.
Imagine like a lunch
He's gonna
box
go.
that's
He's gonna get Jem and be
organized.
like, Jem, come here. Okay, listen.
Yes.
You should be very, very thankful that I'm doing this. He pulls it out like this is to an associate that will spread it. Linty, announce it to that anyone who wishes to apprentice under Master Alchemist and Enchanter Barugur Runehand. Can I just have him roll a history check real quick to realize if they notice anything about the name?
History.
It's basically to
You
see
say
if
all of
whether-
us or just
Yes.
us?
It's just to see like it's basically like a cultural thing because there's something weird in
19.
Barrager's name.
Nat 1.
19.
Yeah, I
18.
also have.
I don't notice. I notice jack shit.
You go
Yeah.
in your head.
Yeah,
You
we
think,
tied.
who's
Yeah.
Barugur Runehand?
If you roll like above like a 13 or something, you're gonna realize that it's really weird that Barragur has a last name because it's not something that satyrs normally have.
It's probably something
And
dwarvish
his-
you picked up.
And also if you roll like above a 15, you recognize that his last name is dwarvish in origin.
That
So
would
it's
actually
probably
make
a-
sense.
I've been
Henrietta
traveling
would
for
know.
a good while, so I probably would have heard dwarvish names.
Runehand should travel to the guild headquarters on Peanut
You
Island as
forget
a,
what a satyr is.
yeah.
Forget.
As I am now accepting.
You're like, wait, you are a dwarf. Why is that weird?
And then I'm gonna like package up, seal it, and like address it to Linty. Send that to him. You should probably at least get a couple.
Do you want apprentices?
I'm getting old. I should probably do it anyway.
Before this
Nice.
Also, I don't know. I'll teach some kiddos from this island too. If you have any kiddos that are interested in learning craftsmanship,
It's a
I
good skill
will
to
put the
have.
word out. I'll put the word out.
Tabaxi kid runs in like.
I need.
tongs.
He's like, I need. He's gonna say like, I should probably expand the Runehand craftsman style, anyways.
Brunen, Runehend.
It's just Runehand.
It's in the fresh wool.
And well, my
Oh
phone's
yeah,
recording, so I can't
Forgot
check.
about that. Forgot about that. Okay.
And he's gonna like,
Before we do
and he's
it,
gonna like
yeah,
sit
good.
down, like,
Runehand.
So you
Yeah,
know
room
that thing where like they'll
Sleep
cut out
well?
apples and it'll look like
and
a
he's gonna like
bunny,
start eating. He's
with
like,
slices?
he's
Can I do that and just
he's
get
gonna
a
look at
plate
Jim,
of food,
like, Jim.
as thank you for
Oh,
the
sorry.
food.
He's gonna be like, Jim,
Oh, little buddy.
you got any fucking
Yes,
alcohol
good
in
up.
here?
You get a plate of little bunny
That's
apples.
a good question.
What are these?
Apples.
Hawthorn,
Let me
right?
have them.
Indeed.
Okay.
Is there like a tavern on the isle or
In
something?
the when you were organizing,
You can always make more.
did you find any
It's like
alcohol in the
Oh.
Did I?
Did you?
Did I? I was organizing for a
Would
while.
You found
Like,
3
I've
bottles
never slept
or
that long
2
in my
bottles
life.
of red wine.
You rolled a
and 1 bottle of
d12.
whiskey.
Jeremiah, you rolled a d12. Look
I'm
in your
aware.
hand. Okay, cool.
I was intending to roll a d12.
Gotcha.
Wait, did you say you
two-
found whiskey?
2 bottles of red wine and 1 bottle of whiskey is what you found, but you haven't communicated that with us yet.
I have found 3 bottles, I believe.
Alright.
What did you find?
A harder liquor and 2 thin, long bottles.
Alright.
He's gonna look at me.
Let
Can
me
I
see
bust out
the
that liquor?
thin. No, let me see those thin long bottles.
She goes and gets
Does
it.
this guy realize
He
that this
holds
is something that like Barrager's doing out of the goodness of his heart?
It's a red wine.
Hey,
Uh,
anybody opposed to me cooking with this?
He made an insight
No.
check of 19.
Okay,
I will
there's
let you
now
tell
only
me.
2
Oh, Barrager's
how-
not trying to hide that he's doing like.
I want you to tell me like what is the vibe that he gets from like your incentive for doing this? Is it
I'm
I
doing
need
this.
to do this for me to like have apprentices, or is it entirely the guild needs more?
It's the guild needs more people, and he's doing this out of respect for like what he's pretty sure is Twig's life work. Barrager's basically trying to get this thing off the ground like as fat in the best way he knows, which is craftsman.
Okay.
And he's very aware that like the fact that he has 2 masters is like that's rare.
Mhm.
So like even if they're not really interested in alchemy and enchanting,
Mhm.
he's still he's still good at most things.
Right.
So like it means like he's just trying to use what weight he has. And it's like even people that
Fair
don't
enough, yeah.
like Barrager respect him as a craftsman
Oh yeah.
because background feature and the 2 mastership craftsmen he 2 master craftsmanships he has.
Okay, so.
Oh,
so
and if
he-
anyone like rolled good on their history check, the whole like him being a master alchemist and enchanter is a huge deal because both those are not only harder professions and rarer professions. It's just he has 2 masterships.
And a mastership is very difficult to get.
Yeah, that's like that
An
means
actual master's degree.
it's like he's basically at the peak of his field, and he's in 2
Dr.
fields.
Barrager.
Dr. Barrager.
Yeah.
Or like his
Barrager.
PhD, his 2 PhDs.
Doctor.
Dr. Runehand, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Dr.
And,
Runehand.
if any of y'all ask him, Runehand is actually a name that he adopted himself. He's the first of his Runehand last name.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
And that's why he's like saying he's gonna expand the Runehand like school, because like different clans have their own schools, and he's basically starting his own,
Oh, okay.
which is a feat.
Solid.
And like he didn't just like give himself a last name on a whim. He earned it.
Mhm.
Because like craftsmen have to earn their last name.
Yeah, just like Dwarvish stuff.
It's Dwarvish tradition.
So yeah, he takes it. He looks you over.
Hawthorn's just standing here with 2 bottles of liquor.
2 bottles of wine, 1 bottle of
Oh no, she took one of the wine.
I'm cooking.
So
wine's
bottle
not
of wine,
liquor.
a water of liquor.
I'm gonna take the
bottle
liquor.
of
I'm gonna take the
Whiskey's-
liquor from you.
Whiskey's sorta.
I'm gonna like,
Whiskey's
open
a
it and
tea.
sniff it.
So he reaches over and kind of reaches for the whiskey.
Oh.
I just want the glass, mate. And he takes it. It's like
Have as much as you want. When you're done, please return it to me.
You're gonna get back an empty bottle.
Greg's
You're
gonna
gonna
take
get
that
back
in
an
the
empty
bottle.
bottle, Jim.
he's gonna walk into his workshop. He's gonna
He gives you a knowing look of
gonna,
like, if you drink it all, I won't be mad.
he's gonna be like
Without saying that.
he's gonna like cheers, and he's gonna pop it open. And he's just gonna start chugging,
Hey, give me a sip.
and he's gonna leave him,
Hawthorn does
and then
the,
like he's gonna take a long
respect
swig,
thing.
and he's gonna take like 5 glasses, and he's gonna pour one for everybody,
Oh, hell yeah.
and he's gonna like, and like as he's like finishes like, oh that's some, he's like, I'll give Twig one thing, dude, that's some taste.
It's strong for you.
Hawthorn
That he
takes
did.
her.
That he
Hawthorn
did.
takes her shot
you want me to
glass
make a
and downs
count save
it
since I just
immediately.
chugged whiskey
Yes.
to like
no.
see if I get tipsy?
Yes.
Hawthorn takes her shot and just straight downs it, like no
I'm
problem.
by the way, I'm like saying that like this is like
Ah,
hard
fuck.
whiskey. Like this is meant for a Goliath.
Yeah.
Sure are a sale.
I think all of us like that drink this need to make
My
con
captain
saves to
enjoys
stop
his
getting
hard
tipsy.
liquor.
Con save for everyone. You make.
Can I get an advantage on that because I was with a captain who loved hard liquor?
Did you ever drink any of the liquor
I am
that he
assuming
drank?
I
like,
did.
I got a
I'm
nat
assuming
20.
I did.
Then make a check, not with advantage, but with +1.
I got a
Um,
nat 20.
You did
DM,
20.
Oh
Yeah.
no, 12.
DM, I made a 13, a 22, and a 16.
Okay.
A 4.
So fair is fine.
It's only
Was it-
one shot. Oh, he's like light.
Do I add my
No,
con
this is
to
stuff
this,
that's made
or?
for
It's a
Twig.
con save, so you add your
But
con.
then Kuda
Save.
is like
Okay.
Plus
Plus
bird.
2,
Yeah.
plus
Plus
1.
bird.
I got a nat
Well,
20
so-
on this.
Not proficiency.
So
points,
my
just-
DM,
Okay.
my lowest roll was a
Well,
14.
it's a con save, so I
Right,
do
yeah,
have
yeah.
plus 2 to it.
my brain went +1. You're not proficient with it, even though I just said literally
No,
a second
so-
ago +1. So
10,
yeah,
10,
So my lowest was a
13.
14.
14,
13,
12.
12,
4.
4,
20.
20,
13.
13. What was your first?
14.
Second?
22.
Third?
16.
Okay.
Third
Whenever
is
you
probably alright.
finish the first, you like gulp it down, and you're like, that's good. Then was the fifth shot for you or for Jen?
Oh, it was for Jen.
Oh, okay. So you
But
you
he's
like
got the
pour
whole
it pour it
bottle.
out. Do you take any more of it after you pour?
I'm
shots?
gonna like, after that, I'm gonna like take it slow.
Okay, after that, whenever you take it slow just a little bit,
Yeah.
it becomes just a little bit too much for you, and you like are like, I need to stop.
Yeah. So I like stop before I get tipsy, or I'm like, just, am I tipsy, or like, is it like,
Not full tipsy, but like
so it's like my nerves are
You're
just
buzzed.
calm. I'm buzzed.
you're buzzed. You're like
Okay.
right. You know how like they describe
I
it as like a
barely-
line of like
Yeah.
good to like bad
I'm
and like
right
sharp.
before it gets started.
You're like a little bit past the line.
yeah, but
You
like,
should have stopped
it's-
like a sip or two ago, but you're still okay.
yeah, so I'm still fine.
I'm
not-
fine.
With a 12?
Fine.
You're fine with
I mean,
12,
it's only a
though.
shot.
True.
With
Oh, I guess
with
my DC
one
was higher.
shot.
My DC was higher.
Well, the first one was DC 10,
Well, you chugged a whole, like,
and then it
Yeah.
went up
half
by
a
5 each
bottle.
time. So the last one, it was just like, oh. So then,
Hawthorn
fine.
Hawthorn takes the
Uh,
rest of the glass from
You're
him.
now like hard drunk.
Hawthorn's
Ugh.
gonna take the rest of the bottle from him and just chug the last of it.
Make me.
There's still like that much left.
I'm
there's
gonna
more than
chug
that.
it.
Oh,
It's
it's
I'm
like a
gonna
big
do
bottle?
it.
It's like a bottle about that
Oh.
big.
So like I drank
Uh,
probably about that much because bears
you
are
drink-
still small.
You both collectively drank about that much of the bottle. Or you all, and then there's like that much left.
Oh god.
But the bottle like widens out. So
Oh.
You're about to have to make like 5.
I'm about to drink the rest of it.
Make me one con save.
One con save.
What the
High
fuck was
DC,
in
one
that?
con save.
What did
And then we'll get to you.
He
in
like
a
look at you
second.
and like
You pass out.
I'm done.
he's gonna like he's like no you shouldn't drink.
Hawthorn just lays on the floor with her arms crossed.
Curtis like laughing his ass off. He's like, oh
Before
my
dex save?
Before
god.
you pass out.
Oh
My
god.
dexterity's pretty high.
Hey, you should
18
you
plus-
should draw
Okay,
something on
so
her.
you like sling the bottle this ways, but are able to like
Catch yourself.
catch it onto yourself as you fall.
Hey, you should draw something on her.
You're going
Hawthorn's
fur.
He's gonna
What?
like
You're going
great.
fur.
So
He's gonna like great the birds
Oh.
delight
Do you think you
got
could
a
dye
natural
her
20
fur?
on drinking.
He's
I
gonna
don't
get-
think Gale would know.
He's gonna like look at Gale.
Stuff like that.
Perfect.
Is-
Could
It
you
tastes
dye?
wonderful.
Lightweight?
Could you dye her fur?
I don't know how to make a nat 20.
If I have the-
good
Yeah.
for drinking.
Probably.
I don't
You
know.
should
don't
dye her
get the
pink.
alcoholic trait.
Hawthorn just
Damn.
like as she's
Be
just
fair with
Damn.
this
How long would it take me to make a quick
lightly
potion
crosses
that would
her arms
turn
and
so
passes
this
This,
out.
totally-
this totally wasn't that bad. How are they all?
Can I just throw that together? Would that be
Let
like?
me see.
You
It's
hear
just a
the
cosmetic thing.
sleepiest
Right, that's why
Like,
I'm
just
saying
like
let me see.
rumble of a
Make
bird.
someone pink for a day. Like have pink hair for a day.
I
I'll
think
say.
Wake up with like
I will
pepper.
say,
He's like, Curtis like
uh,
laying
Let's
on the
make an
floor
alchemy
petting
check to
her.
make this.
Hawthorn,
Wait, why
like,
are you making an
gently
alchemy
slaps.
check? Just use, just disguise.
She's
Oh no, I'm
You
trying.
probably have
Well,
dyes in your alchemy kit. Just use one of those as like a disguise check.
No, I'm trying to make Hawthorn's hair legitimately.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't have a
Very
disguise
soft.
kit.
I'm saying you have an alchemy kit. You probably have
So can I
dyes.
just make like hair dye?
Yeah.
I didn't want to make it
Where's the-
permanent. I wanted this to be like a thing where she
And
drinks
now
it and
just
she's like
out on the floor.
pink for a day.
I thought she just sleeps on the floor.
You don't want to actually dye your hair.
Not
No,
here.
it's just like when she wakes up, she's gonna be like hungover and pink.
She just assumes that it's like her
I'll
eyes
say it'll
playing
take you
tricks
the
on
rest
her.
of the day to make the pink
Fine.
hair dye temporary.
Yeah,
Thing.
like 24 hours of just pink.
Alright, make me an alchemy check for that.
Hawthorn's just like
You know where
snoozing with
she
her arms like
Crit.
barely crossed.
I crit.
It's done in 20 minutes.
Like I'm
Do
like.
you know where she lives?
Okay, so I'm gonna like quick.
yeah,
I'm gonna like
sit
walk
down.
over to Hawthorn.
Should've
I'm like,
thought about
Gooda.
What?
Look at this. And I'm like gonna bring you over like, and I'm gonna like open Hawthorn's mouth a little bit. I'm like, basically
She
gonna
kind
be-
of tries to close it, like, but she's like, because she
It's like when you
not
open a cat's
comfortable
mouth, like,
sleeping.
You're
with her
blackout,
eyes.
yeah. So I'm like just like, I
You
do
just,
the
like,
method
take
of,
it
like,
down her.
You see her like
Like when you
her
give a cat
jaw
medicine?
shudder a little
Yeah, it's
bit,
like when you
trying
give a
to
cow
close,
medicine, I'm
but
like,
not really.
put like a little in her mouth.
You,
and
like,
take
rub her
throat,
throat,
like,
yeah.
So she swallows and like basically feed her the potion, and then as I feed it, like you watch, it's like from her chest slowly all her hair starts to turn pink, and then when she finishes the bottle, it's just a pink Tabaxi,
Yeah, look.
Like, am I neon pink or am I
She
like
becomes-
baby?
like
pink?
hot pink.
Like
Oh.
She
color
becomes
picture.
Kipo.
You're hot pink now.
Do any of you know who Kipo
No.
is?
No.
Kipo and the Wonder Beast?
Yes.
Okay, I know of it, but I don't know it.
So when Hawthorn wakes up
It
hungry,
is a good
like
show.
drunk and hungover
Oh, that's okay.
from like drinking
Oh,
way
no.
too much hard whiskey, you're gonna be pink. And I'm also gonna use one of my things to make it so that every time I'm gonna enchant your gloves real fast with my tinkering. So every time you touch your face with your gloves, it makes a fart sound and makes a fart smell.
I'm not wearing gloves. I just have.
Well, like
Whoa. Sorry.
Kipo.
She's got bandages.
oh yeah, I'm gonna enchant your bandages.
Probably shouldn't do that.
Okay, I'm not gonna
That's
do
a
that.
little
You
too
could,
far.
you
She will
could
murder
measure
you.
you could measure her arms or whatever you were
While
measuring
she's
before.
passed out, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you probably shouldn't.
I shouldn't touch. I remember not. She
Listen,
doesn't like touching
you are
porn.
messing with essentially a drugged up tiger.
You are like hard passed out.
Yeah, like a trained tiger. That is what you're messing with.
Right.
You know what? I'm gonna take. I'm gonna go to a guilty shard, and I'm gonna put the fart. Yeah, the fart enchant on guilty shard.
All right. It works.
While this is going on, I'm going to take the bottle of whiskey cap it.
Thank you.
Drag Jim back into the office.
I think
Oh,
it's
it has like one sip
Yeah,
left.
no,
It's like
sit
nothing.
down.
Oh
He,
yeah.
like, starts
I
like
don't
grooming
care.
Bear's
Bear's
hair.
gonna pour another shot and give it
She
to
took
Cuda.
the rest of that
Like,
bottle and she's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
drink
laddie.
this. I've drunk
No,
hard liquor
no,
before.
right.
And then she
It's gonna taste
kept
very good, trust me.
drinking
No, let
and
me
drinking and then
hear.
blacked out.
No.
I'm
No.
just gonna tell him.
If you
don't
if you
let
can
any of
if you're
them
down this, I'll let you
so
do
much
it.
as see this again.
Okay.
Cuda takes
The
another
last
shot.
was poured right before you like crafted it.
Okay.
But it's
All good.
empty.
Bearger is
I gave a
manipulating
full shot to
Cuda
Cuda.
into Cuda giving him another shot.
Make me a
19.
We
Okay,
love
doesn't
our
do anything.
beach day
She's
episode.
just as drunk as she was before. It doesn't make that big of a difference.
And he Kuda's like has like forced Bearger to sit down, and he is currently grooming Bearger's hair, like
should have made the
preening
fucking
him.
bird pink, not the cat.
He's like preening him. He's like
Probably convince him.
Oh my god. Can
He
I
is-
making little. He's making
he has
little.
he has disadvantage on like
Check.
mental checks.
He's making like little braids in Bearger's hair.
And he's gonna like, Cuda, follow me. And I'm like, quickly
What?
like put together another pink potion.
Okay.
I'm
What?
like, here, I made this for you. It's gonna make your head feel much better.
My head feels fine. I feel really good.
Now just trust me. This will make you feel even better.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm
Make
gonna
a
do,
make a persuasion check. Make a
insight with disadvantage.
insight with disadvantage.
Way to go.
11.
Oh.
How long do I
5.
stay under?
Wait,
Oh.
5?
5?
7.
7.
7. Oh.
Oh.
Oh wait, that's a -2 anyways. That's a 4.
Oh. So
How long
so
do I
you
stay
don't
under?
want to.
I don't.
How long
what?
do I stay under?
Oh,
Just
you're
drink
out
it.
for like the
No, I
night.
think
The
I'm
night?
okay.
Okay.
Or at
And
least
be like,
for like
okay.
a good
And then I'm gonna take my back. Is Gale
chunk of
nearby?
time.
Yeah.
Is Gale
Not
watching
night
all
yet,
this?
it's like
He's gonna like.
I'm
Can I roll
probably
an intimidation?
watching.
He's gonna like pick it up, and he's like.
yes.
I wake
Like,
up at like
sniffs it,
dawn. I mean, not dawn.
Okay,
dusk.
that
Do you like
didn't
smell her?
work.
You smell?
It's a 5.
He has a beak, but he can still
No.
smell things. He just kind of holds it up to like where his nostril is. He's like,
What?
You asked a
As
question.
you do that, like
Oh,
one
I
of your
said
feathers in your face turns
so I'll
pink.
basically wake up at like dusk.
No, you wake up at like
And Barrier gets like very bashful.
4 p.m. or
Oh no!
4 p.m.
Hawthorn's waking up.
There's waking
As soon as
Not
like,
yet, not yet.
Oh.
4 p.m.
It is still like 11 a.m. for y'all. 4 p.m. is when you will wake up.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
11. It's
I
11
think you
a.m.
have to be like, okay, as soon as he like Barrier's gonna keep the door open, like keep an eye on Hawthorn.
Okay.
As soon as Hawthorn starts like waking up, Barrier's dipping.
Okay.
He's gonna like
what
So-
does Jim look like?
Jim
halfling.
is a halfling.
Yeah, but like, what does he look like?
Oh
A
my
halfling.
god, she's a Cheshire cat!
He's white, has no glasses on, has hair.
DM, DM, I'm gonna put
He's
a
kind of stocky.
DM, I'm gonna put a label on the pink hair potion, and it's gonna say, and it's gonna be potion of strength, and I'm gonna put it in Hawthorn's bag, and I'm gonna leave a note that says, "Sorry I got you so drunk and turned you pink. I left a gift for you."
He's. Kuda's like now petting Gale. He's like done with Barracuda. He's like
She's
petting
not
Gale
gonna
now.
trust
He's
any
like,
of your potions ever again.
Hi, Gale.
That sucks because I actually make really good potions.
I know!
And also
Cuda.
really bad
It's
potions.
really bad. Like the 24 hours of being hot pink.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the recipe I know now.
Thank
Right.
you.
That
I
is
pet,
20 minutes. You don't have any
Hawthorn,
ingredients for it that like cost anything. It's
but
just
then
20
she started.
minutes.
Yeah, just 20 minutes of like
I think.
mixing dyes with
Uh,
certain like sorts of like hair growth.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, she's
things.
pink.
Nothing that
She
you have
is,
to like
isn't
replenish
she?
or buy. It's just part of your alchemy
Yeah.
kit.
Wait, can birds even see color?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely
I'd say the
different.
Aarakocra, I would say.
Yeah.
Because they're
rate-
kind of humanoid.
Yeah.
So,
She's pink.
he,
Barracuda tried to
the
make me-
Jim, you made an intimidation
The
check on
Jim.
Jim. You made an intimidation check on Jim. What were you trying to do?
You're
What I-
intimidating
what I
Jim?
could tell
Everyone-
he did.
Not
So you
to
were
let
like,
him
this
bring
is
it.
bad.
I don't.
You do not give this to people.
No,
And Jim
just
go-
to them in particular.
And he goes, okay, cool. Hey, Barugur,
Aye. Boom.
What is it?
Bottle.
it's empty. It's already empty. Like, it's not going to do any more harm.
And he's like, I'm gonna use this to make a potion.
What is it?
It's just the empty bottle.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like set it up.
I was just trying to convince him not to bring any more alcohol into the vicinity of this.
I'll
I mean-
I'll be more careful next time.
The three of us held our liquor.
Hey.
Yeah, but you. I would debate about how
Hawthorn's-
well Barragur.
Oh, Barracuda
Hawthorn's
likes to
pretty
fuck
good.
with people.
Hawthorn's pretty good with strong liquor. This just happened to be liquor for a Goliath.
Liquor for a Goliath.
And you drink a shit ton
And
of it.
instead of drinking like with the captain
shot.
stuff,
Yeah,
it
instead
would
of
be like
drinking
a
a
cup,
shot.
and you would drink like that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
In
it's like
this one, you
small
just
sip.
tried to drink that much.
Yeah, and
No
she was God.
Yeah, and
So
now
you
pink.
drank like 10 times as much as you normally.
Yeah,
And you're pink.
and I'm pink now.
You sit down.
So,
You still have not woken up.
Do
You're
No,
pink
or-
now.
are there
That's
any-
my attack.
It is
What?
now at 12
Do you
p.m.
think there's any
Uh,
pink fruits?
It's now 12 p.m.
I have, like,
Things happen.
I have like I put like a pillow under her head.
Strawberries are
Normal
kind of
work
pink.
stuff. There's more shifting around that's
I don't
happening
know,
in his office.
Like,
Y'all are
people
still
like
sorting
waffles.
clothes,
I'm gonna put a
sorting
notice.
stuff.
I don't
Is there
think
like
She
a
there's
is
any
out for the
that
count.
pink.
Is not flying.
But I'm
She's
sure
just
there are
walking
some
around town drunk.
That are some
is there like
very
a
light
is there like a
colors.
town like post board like where you
No,
put
she-
like
I think I would
she-
like
when you can
pink
put stuff up
fruit.
like so people can like notices?
Not
Dragon
really.
fruit is
No.
pink on
Is
the
there like
outside.
a place where I can put like
He
a
builds a
a
post
notice?
board.
I don't think
Is there somewhere I can put like a notice for like just so people
Wait,
can
no,
see?
no. I have.
You could put it on
Okay.
buildings like posters,
Might-
but
I'm gonna like
not many people do that. That'd be kind of weird.
Oh!
The spiky.
How long would it take me to make
it's a
like
little
a
spiky,
like a
and then the
town
inside is
crier?
white
board?
with dots.
Like, just like-
And it has this-
Like some
Like to build a new board
Yeah,
for the
that is-
town,
that's like
like a message
Is
board.
it
yeah like a
just
message
pink?
board like
Oh,
It
just
does.
like throw something together. It's not fancy.
You know
It's
what
just
I
like
mean, right?
functional.
Yeah, it
I'd
doesn't
say
taste
about a
good.
day.
Okay. But
Okay, I'm gonna work
Probably
on that.
half a day.
Imagine
gonna, like,
a
So
work
you
on that.
could do that
Like,
and work on one of your items.
I'm gonna keep working on Twig's Embrace.
I wonder.
I
It's
should
now
let-
been 5 days.
I've been working on it on the past days, and I started working on
And,
that
like-
after day 2. So I've been working on it for 3 days.
3 days.
2 of those I was overtiming it, so
So
5
it's
days.
5 days essentially. Okay.
So I got 30 left.
All right. So,
And then
make a woodworking check for me. It
What
would
did you
be
say the
Tabaxi
Carpenter's
kid's name
tools,
was?
I think it's called.
I do not have
Alden?
carpenter's tools.
Alden?
in this
Alden.
Alden. Just,
Alden.
Okay,
Alden.
normal check.
Aldwin, the world eater. No. I'm just kidding.
24.
24.
Aldwin, the world eating tabaxi.
Okay, and then I'm also gonna put
But
when
what
I
if
set it up and
actually,
like
though?
set it in the ground. I'm
I'm
also gonna put a
spelling
notice
this
that
a
like
weird way. He gets
guild head
AHLV.
craftsman
Yeah,
Barugur
Yeah, that's
Rune
like what I
Hand
was thinking too.
accepting young apprentices.
Mhm.
Like I'm gonna put like an age group of like 10 to like 18.
Tabaxi is ruled out.
He's 4. What? You really okay? Would you people want me teaching a 4-year-old how to deal with hot metal?
No.
Would you
Yeah, I
want
would
him
assume that
teaching a
was not-
4-year-old
Well-
how to make fire?
Will
Yeah.
you teach me how to make fire?
How old are you?
Anything could happen.
Okay.
27.
Bronx.
Do you want to learn how to be a craftsman?
Keep in mind, Kuda's still drunk as fuck.
All right. Sober up and we'll talk about it.
What?
I'm not involved in this.
Go.
Jim
to
isn't
the-
even here. Jim is in his office.
I'm gonna like walk Kuda like to Jim's office. Like, here, take my hand, laddie. And like you probably have to reach down. And I'm like hold his hand, like bring him to Jim's office. Like, or like set him down in one of like the chairs in Jim's office. Can you watch over the bird while he sobers up?
Kuda's gonna try and like pick him up now that he's got his hand
I'm
on
just
it.
not resisting. I'm like, this is just a drunk.
Make a-
idiot.
make
He's gonna like
Make an athletics check with advantage.
With advantage?
I'm not
Yes.
resisting.
with
Because
his
you're not
hand.
resisting and because alcohol.
Oh.
22.
22.
Yeah, 22.
22. Yeah, you pick him up.
Can you watch over the
Look.
bird?
Hey, Kuda.
What?
Kuda, right?
Yeah.
Kuda.
I suggest
Yeah.
shiny things.
Kuda.
Uh-huh.
I said just shiny.
Look, it's Barracuda.
Yeah.
Look,
Barracuda. Can I see
What?
Barracuda?
No.
Can I see Barracuda?
No, I
need to talk to him.
no,
for a
I
moment.
braided
Can I
his
please
hair.
have him?
What?
Can you please hand him to me?
Okay.
Okay. And he sets you down and
He
kind of like,
surprises me.
yeah.
I
would
just
assume
kinda
he's
like
just grabbing you so that your feet will be placed on the ground and then let go and you'll just be able to walk.
I would be like, I think he likes
Bye,
fish.
Burger.
Bye. I'm gonna like
bye.
go back to. I'm gonna like finish off my like poster and then it should be like around 4 by now, right?
Yeah, it's about 2 now.
Okay, so I'm gonna like just get back to work on Twig's Embrace.
Right.
It's coming.
I feel like I'm like kind of starting to come out of it. I'm just kind of like
Oh,
And
not
would
yet.
you know it's
No.
Barracuda that
You're-
died
you're-
in
like-
a note
you're like
in
hitting the
my
bad
head,
part.
motherfucker.
I'm like
You're
No,
not hitting
I
the.
said
You're not
sorry,
hitting
I
like
got you
being sober and
blackout drunk.
hangover. You're just now
Yeah,
hitting
sorry,
the part
I
of
made
being
a
drunk
potion
where you're
and got
like
blackout
getting
drunk.
sad.
None of these other idiots know how to make a potion.
I'm gonna point. Okay, in my note, I'm gonna leave like. By the way, the pink was Kuda. I mean, Kuda's the one that suggested
Okay,
we
but-
dye you. They wanted to dye you for real.
he's like
I made it temporary. You should
Okay.
thank me.
Oh no.
Okay, but that
it's
implies
Rita's
that you wrote the note, but
birthday.
Kuda was in on it.
Rita's birthday. I'm not on
Rita?
the island.
That's pretty sad. And then for the next like 2 hours, he does some organization in his office
Enough for
and
a
continues
short rest?
talking to you.
Very responsible.
Enough for a short rest,
Okay.
yes. So, short rest, everyone. At the end of the short rest, at 4 p.m., you wake up.
As soon
You
as I-
start to go into hangover mode.
As soon as I see Hawthorn start to stir, I like pack up all
Hawthorn,
the stuff I'm working with,
shuffles
put it in my
herself
bag, and I'm
over
just gonna
to
go
the
back to my
wall
house,
and just
which
sits
has like
up
at least like
Because
a work
immediately
table.
you don't know you're pink,
No.
like within the first few
Like,
seconds.
And that's
All
all
her-
her time.
all her
because
thoughts are,
Evans
is
was
my
gonna
head
go in
hurts.
and be like, "Hey, are you
There's
is
the
this
wall."
for anyone?"
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
you go into Barracuda's
Fine.
workshop, Henrietta, and he's
Just
gone.
gone. The stuff gone.
It's gonna be like, and there's gonna be a note that says, "Going to get supplies. Be back later."
What did
Kuda like tries
Was gonna-
like looking
She
at
was gonna
the
poke in to see
letters
the
and he's
sign
like,
about just
I can't read.
I'm doing stuff to help people learn how to do this thing is available for party members, or if that's just a guild
What?
only.
She's not even
Okay.
looking at herself.
Gone.
She's looking
Okay.
at like her pants,
What were you gonna
and
ask?
she's like thinking, "Why did that
No, because you're
get
gone.
me so
Yeah,
bad?
fair.
What happened?"
Okay.
Just
Because
asking
she
a-
doesn't. She
Make-
didn't.
You
She
should probably deal
wouldn't.
with that.
Perception?
My passive
You
perception.
should probably deal with
is
that
Yeah.
Actually,
because Henrietta feels like the
you got a
responsible
over
one.
roll a perception check
Right
to
now?
see if it's.
Because Gale probably
Worse.
doesn't want
We'll take the
anything to do with
lowest
this.
of passive
Probably, yeah.
and whatever you roll.
No.
Henrietta,
but
Henrietta
I'm
seems
done.
like that they'd be the sober friend.
Unless you want
I
to
mean,
I want to reroll it. That was cocked.
Henrietta.
There are two sober people
If
present.
Barracuda
Well,
ever
Or I guess all of us.
Cancel
I don't know.
all
I
of
don't know.
was so
Nice.
sober.
But you're not there. You're not
I
present.
fucked up.
Yeah,
What?
that's what I'm saying.
I'll keep that.
I
in mind.
ran from the consequences of my actions.
I guess if you're
What
hungover,
the
you would
fuck?
be sober
Plus
by
two.
that.
You drink
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know
You
how
haven't been
alcohol.
Yeah,
hungover.
but I think you
I don't
had
know.
more.
I don't
You're
know.
not
Yeah, you
sober.
haven't seen the. You
I don't
haven't
know
seen
how
the
alcohol.
Harry.
No,
like,
I'm
drunk
just
Hungover
staring-
and
you're
sober
so,
are
like-
two different
I'm
things.
just staring at
Gotcha.
my pants, and I'm like,
You're
why
like-
did
Press on your
that?
head. He's like,
Why did
so,
I pass
like-
out? I drink hard liquor all the time. What happened?
fuck.
Kuda, you now
She
go into
she
hangover
hasn't
mode.
quite
Everything
grasped
starts
that
to
it
hurt.
was a Goliath liquor.
He's just like
You
in
look
the
at your
corner with
hands
his
yet.
wings over his head.
No, she's just kind of holding her head and like
He's just
looking at
kinda
her
like-
pants.
Okay.
He's just kind of like this in the corner.
So it's our Henrietta and Gale. How do you two deal with this?
At this point, Jim kind
This
of
worked out
like
better than I hoped.
turns off the light, and then just kind of like says,
Her ears are laid flat back.
"All right, we do actually need to get work done if you're done."
Looks to the
I'll
workshop.
find a blanket and
Looks
just
to the
workshop,
lay
there
it
it is
over
gone.
Kuda. Just like here.
So, do you want to be included or sleep?
Good answer.
He like manages to like pull himself up. He's like, no, I'll be okay.
He turns back the lights on. Make a
Ah,
make a
fuck.
make a Constitution save.
Meanwhile, Hawthorn's like starting to like wake up and like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
You-
happened?
Like she's
You
just sitting there
audibly,
holding
like,
her head with her
Ah!
eyes.
He turns the lights back off and goes, "Take a rest," and then opens the door, closes the door.
Okay, so now how do you two deal with Hawthorn?
Hawthorn's just sitting there with her, like against
What
the wall
kind
with
of
her head in her
drunk
hands
is
and her eyes
Hawthorn?
closed.
Jim exits his office and calls both of you into the lobby. Goes to your workshop. You're not there.
I'm gone.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's a
Gale,
note that says, getting supplies, be back later.
Gale will follow.
It was supposed to be a productive day today, but I guess since everyone's drunk, which is mostly my fault, I
mean-
will.
No, it's Barracuda's fault.
It to tomorrow. Do we have time?
Well,
Will we have
technically, he
time?
was the one that asked for liquor.
I can keep working today, sir.
Yes.
That's not what I'm talking about. Okay, well, I will tell you three. Are you with us, Hawthorn? Are you back to the land of the living?
Hawthorn just
What kind of drunk is Hawthorn? Is Hawthorn like an angry drunk?
Need a minute?
she nods her head.
Doesn't find out
Think
she's fake?
an hour will be enough?
Gale put a hand
She
on
nods
like.
her head.
Does Jim,
Gale put a
Jim
hand
not
on
reacting
Hawthorn's
to a hot
shoulder
pink Hawthorn?
for while she's there, just like.
No. Dude, y'all were drunk and you were carried into the office by. Kuda.
that was me trying to get him to babysit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He knows why you did it, but he also was just like.
Technically,
This
they're the
has
ones that
happened.
drunk.
So.
I just have a light buzz.
So he's just like, okay,
I can still drive.
I guess I will be back in an hour. Please still be here. And he walks out.
Is he going to find me?
What?
Is he going to find me?
Where are you?
I go to like the room that Twig provided for me. I go in and I shut the door, lock it.
Okay.
I'm hiding.
I'm assuming Gale kind of stayed with Hawthorn.
Yeah.
He does not
She
find you.
kind
he's
of
just,
like
he's just out in the.
muttered something
like,
and then
to, like,
asked
knock
him
on
to
my
go
door, I
find
would've
like
pretended
some
like I'm
fruit
not
or
home.
something.
He's just out.
I'll
and
go
about,
ahead. I guess. I guess would I be able to
He's
know
just
some
sick of
fruit
our
stuff?
bullshit.
I asked Henrietta. I've probably overheard
He
your
does
fruit
go to your house.
conversations.
He goes to your
probably
house like
overheard
20 minutes before the hour is over.
So Gale goes over.
And he just kind of goes to your house and knocks on the
So
door.
Gale goes over to Henrietta, like,
in the
Barugur.
office, and he's like,
I like get really quiet. I'm like making sure I'm quiet. Like
We
lights
should
are
just
off.
get
Like,
something
I'm like,
like bread. Just
I'm hiding from the consequences of my actions.
food.
You
because
say that or
there'll
you
be
don't?
something
No, I'm
for
not.
stuff.
No, I'm like.
Okay.
But nothing.
He goes,
Nothing
it's just Jim.
yeah.
No one else. They're all back at the guild.
I'm like unlock it.
So Gale approaches Henrietta
he
wherever
comes
you
in.
are.
He does the
with
peek
us.
thing a lot.
Hey,
Yeah, let's grab
Twig put her
something.
right in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like crouch
Set me up
down
with
next
a,
to
more fruit
Hawthorn.
friends.
Hawthorn.
You are gathering fruit
Hawthorn's
You know
friends.
that it's
holding
like.
her head in her
I can't.
hands like
Oh yeah, I
this.
can.
So, yeah.
You know that you're like
So I guess I hop
You're
on
like
talking. Hey,
here,
we'll be
right?
back shortly.
Yeah.
Or not,
We'll get
you're
you some
like
fruit.
Here, like. in
She
your
kind of
pocket.
just
And
nods without
Okay.
looking up. She's
Yeah.
So.
So,
she hasn't noticed anything yet. She's just
So-
opinions.
So I get for being an
He
asshole.
finds a way to get to your house. Knocks on the door.
Like air tubes, you said, right?
No, you were given like a
Yeah.
bubble.
Yeah,
that carries
like as
you.
a hangover
Yes.
snack.
So he finds like he
No.
just somehow
You need-
gets a bubble.
Yeah.
And gets to your house. And
something
so him knocking is like a surprise in and of itself.
Yeah.
But so he goes, I'm about to have a meeting where I tell everyone
Banana
like
I'm
what
gonna like.
the plan is for like.
I'm like
you
gonna
ever
take
had a
off some like
smoothie?
mango tea that I was making. I'm like pour him
It's
stuff and
like-
like hand it to him.
Juice.
Thank you.
Thick.
It comes. It helps me when I'm
Juice.
working.
So yeah,
And
I'm about to get everyone together and tell them about the
Hold on.
plan for
I like-
following through on the lead we've got.
Do you think Gale can make
I would like you to be there.
And he's like, "Did you see the pink kitty?"
maybe.
I probably.
On that note, you probably
He's gonna
should
like
stay
get up and try to
here.
go find
Pro-
the
that's
other.
why
I
I
will-
can. He points to like the work table and he has like,
What is it?
I'm gonna
Can you
work
make
the rest
Work
of
from
the day
home, yeah. I will.
Don't worry,
I
the
don't
pink
believe so.
it'll wear off by tomorrow morning.
So
No.
Why are you here?
It
What
will
are
wear
you
off by,
What do
I
we
just-
use you
It'll wear off by
for?
that
What are
loose
you
bottle.
good for? Oh my fucking god!
So
you like turned around, you like stormed off.
you
Gale's just like laughs his ass off for that.
ridiculous.
I feel like
Yeah.
yeah.
So-
I'm lost.
Yeah, same.
Fucking
Hey, we're not
Gale
there,
can't
so-
make cold.
Hey, they're doing their own stuff. They don't
You
want the
don't
DM
make
involved,
cold. That's
so
not how thermodynamics
that's their own
works.
choice.
What the fuck is
but
magic
so,
for? You can't like
I
make cold.
will
or
just
hot.
go over it quickly with you.
Well,
Essentially,
it might not be
he
the
should
roads.
be on the boat. His arrangements say to find this bar, and he walks you through what like
Yeah.
the plan is, so you know what the plan is.
He's like
Alright.
grumpy, you know?
And then leaves about.
You've probably never seen him grumpy.
I'm
We
gonna
need to
send him with like
document
a
this one.
sealed like canister of more of the tea.
Thank you.
I'm like,
What all this
after the
prestidigitation
the
entail?
kitty.
It probably doesn't cold, but it might
figure
cold.
I mean, it could
thing,
probably make cold
You're gonna need
water.
this to calm down. He's
Maybe.
gonna like hand it to you,
I'm checking. I gotta check
He
the
just like
spell.
puts his
I did
entire
forget
head in a
about the
cup
fact
of
that
cold
she-
water.
and
He
then
is an Oscar.
and then I hand him a
Yeah,
little.
meanwhile, Henrietta's
And then he
off
walks.
running
No, then I hand him like a
jerky,
little
couple
like
fruits to
little
bring
bottle
over.
of
She knows
bourbon
that
whiskey.
you eat jerky a lot.
That
Yeah.
that
He
will
like
help.
puts it into his bag and goes.
I mean, could have
She eats
sort
some
of fried.
fruits,
Like
but
I
it's
said,
it's not the ones that are like
then turns
normally
around.
He's like,
sweet.
No,
nah,
because
he's like,
when
I'm
it
only
does
not being
like
an
fried,
asshole
you know
because I
how,
feel
like-
bad.
still
Oh,
doesn't matter.
shoot!
Works?
Oh shoot!
He's like, oh,
Prestidig-
he just eats it,
Uh-oh.
and he's like,
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. You chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic foot of non-living material for an hour.
Gale
I
can make
can't.
cold.
I can cold. Gale can cold.
Oh, that's
Gale
what
can
they're
make
doing.
damn smoothies.
That's what you guys have been talking about.
Yes!
Gale
So-
can cold.
So
Meanwhile, I'm
They
like,
are
Can you
making
cold?
smoothies.
Has
So-
Hawthorn figured
I
out she's pink yet?
think so. I
No,
haven't
she's just
before,
sitting
but
there
it's
with
worth
her
a
eyes
shot.
open.
Okay,
If you want a
okay.
smoothie, I can make
Water-
smoothie right now.
cold.
Like in real life.
Yes.
Have we got the
I
water?
like this movie.
Nice.
So long as it doesn't
I actually
have,
like,
will
pulls out, like, a
withdraw that
water
also because we're in a
cold.
session.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
But another time, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Jim gets back.
I can't wait
Hour
till
comes
Hawthorn
up.
Like a
walks
little bit of
on
like,
the
It is now 5 o'clock.
Oh my fucking
You
god! Why are
realize that you
you?
were pink.
Why are you Sparky?
I
said
looked
cold,
at your
not Sparky.
hands.
Hey, odd or even.
It's just what happens when I do magic.
Okay,
Don't worry.
okay,
No.
okay. Cold.
Odd or
Dude,
even.
Cold.
Like a little bit of like zaps
Even?
off his finger and like touches the water and like
No, she
no
does not
noticeable
notice.
visual
We'll
thing
just do that
changes
every
about
hour.
it, but when you
She's
touch
still
it,
sitting there with
it
just
is chill.
eyes closed.
Okay,
head in
so-
her hands.
Hawthorn.
Is no one gonna tell Hawthorn they're pink?
Hawthorn like opens her eyes for like the first time in a little while and like winces a little bit.
Drink.
She goes to reach for it and then notices her hands are pink and just.
Don't worry about it. Just drink. It's fine. It's fine. Cold. Think about the cold.
She kind of
The way Kuda is acting at this exact moment is only helping Barragur's alibi.
Yeah. You should be. Is Hawthorn a little sus because of Kuda just said that?
No, she's
We're too busy about the cold.
she's not thinking about it too much. She's just like she takes it and she starts to sip it.
Oh, I can't wait for the potion of strength.
And he like
So
puts it down and
Henrietta.
just slams his head in.
Is
into the
Henrietta
water.
like,
He's like,
sitting around
I also will
along
note,
with
as a
Gale
side
here?
effect of the pink
Yeah.
potion,
So
your
far-
hair's a little longer.
So neither of us have gone out to get fruit.
She's
yet.
already
No,
a
she
monster
has.
Oh,
cat.
okay.
I know.
Henna
But it, like, her hair gets like.
So I know Gale's
2
at least
centimeters longer.
like snickering a bit at this. I don't know.
That's how Barugur made it. Is he mixed dye with hair
Huge
growth?
grin, like.
So basically, it
Wasn't
so it
good
gets the
earlier,
pink through
but-
the hair, and then it's gonna wear off. Like,
Oh.
so your hair will actually stay longer, but the pink won't stay.
She just starts hacking it off with a knife.
Well, because you probably haven't noticed that your hair is
Please
like,
don't shave
I
the
don't-
Tabaxi.
Don't shave this back.
No,
You're
it's
not
like-
shaving the
No, it's like
Tabaxi.
3. It's not that much longer. It's like 2 centimeters longer.
Oh, 2 cent. Okay.
It's not that long.
She probably leaves it then because it'll probably just shed out.
No, I meant like like 5 millimeters. It's not like half a centimeter.
Okay.
Barely noticeable.
Okay.
Okay,
No,
so
it's about
yeah,
the
so Jim comes in and explains like what the plan is for you to follow for the next couple of days. Tomorrow you will prepare and like pack your things, and then he was hoping, if you are willing to, that your group of 5 who already were like
I
friends
think
and
put
take care
on-
of stuff would follow on the lead and go find and track down, basically go on a quest to find who is Kay.
Have you put down the potion of strength in your inventory?
No, I haven't yet.
Potion of quote unquote strength.
Send me the stats for that.
Potion
No,
of
it's
strength.
It's just
when
a
you-
pink potion.
It's literally just the pink potion.
It's the
Yeah,
pink
it's
potion.
literally
It's
a
just,
second.
it's just another
No,
pink
I don't have
potion.
a pink
So I did modify it so like it's like a pink color, but like
Thank you.
it has like bubbles that like smell of like when if you
I'm
open
assuming
it,
it
it smells
smells like bubble gum.
No, so I actually modified the smell so it smells like it's gonna smell like a hearty, thick it's gonna smell like it's like
Chicken
it's gonna
soup.
smell like what you would think a potion of strength would smell like
Oh.
hearty, strong. Like it's just the pink color's a little suspicious.
Just a
But
wee bit.
you know what? That's the color of muscle, right?
If you squint at it.
What
Okay,
the
so,
fuck did you give me?
I'm gone.
Yeah, Varga's not
Potion
at
of
the.
Oh,
he's
he's
not in the
right.
building.
He's not in the
I
building.
fucking.
By the
left.
way, over the past few days, as Jim has kind of
You killed Jim on the
become like in control,
Oh, that's a good guy.
another guy comes in with brass knuckles and just destroys him.
I would actually.
Just by the way.
You would resign from the campaign. I'm done.
I'm
Done.
out.
I don't want this.
Barracuda just made his 3rd friend and you kill that friend.
God damn it!
Notes have begun to regularly appear on his desk in the same handwriting as the ones that were given to you, or that appeared for you. You never see anyone deliver them. You never see anyone like give him them.
Hawthorn gets a little suspicious.
He does post like to like the organization like official documents cabinet a copy of the insurance like the life insurance that Jim did, which lists under the spot for business successor Jim Halligan, which is that. So it is
It's not a bad thing.
So
it is
like
straight
that,
up like Jim is officially the successor.
Is
Oh,
it
yeah.
like wait? Is it the next day?
Cool.
It is now day 6 out of 7.
Okay, so
So
I
one
shall.
You
day.
have 1 day until it.
Okay, so I
Hawthorn
shall-
never figured out who it was because no one talked about it. So no one talked about
You're
it.
still pink.
I'm still pink until further notice.
You're pink until about 12 a.m. of the day 6.
Okay. Well,
Halligan.
anyways, she never
House
figured.
boat.
She
12
still
a.m.
thinks.
is.
Well, you look through your bag because Barugur did leave you a note to explain everything.
Even or odd.
Odd.
She does look through her bag.
And you find like the note saying, "You drank the whole bottle. Not a good idea. By the way, Kuda made me dye you. It should wear off in 24 hours. They wanted to dye you for real." And like a smiley face.
Barugur, you will fuck. No, just
You
kidding.
did want to dye her for real.
I was
If
drunk as
anyone-
shit.
If anyone sees her while she's reading this note, like the
And it's
kind
like-
of the snarl of her muzzle kind of.
And it's like,
Yeah.
Anger
thought-
snarl or happy snarl?
and
a little bit of an anger snarl,
And
but
then,
like it's irritating.
and then you
but-
see a P.S. By the way, left a potion of strength as an apology.
Please drink the potion
She-
of strength. Please drink the potion of strength.
But you wouldn't need it right away. Wouldn't it be funny if she?
That's,
Wouldn't it be
that's
funny?
a 7, not
I was
a
about
1.
to say.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be
If
funny
it
if she
was a
drank it
1,
right
I
before
would have her
battle?
drink it, but it's a 7. So
Wouldn't it be funny if she drank it right before
Anything.
battle though? Like, why would you just drink a random
Barugur,
potion of
your
strength right
grandpa.
away?
She's like, okay, this isn't.
Okay, so
Hey, Jeremiah,
she just
how is
kind
Halligan
of
spelled?
nods at it. And
that's a
puts
good
it back
question.
in her
Like
bag.
the elemental,
know,
like the
the potion of
Pyro
strength.
table.
She's suspicious,
H-A-L-L-L-I-G-E-O-N.
You rolled a
Burger's trying to be
7.
nice.
Cool.
In your mind.
And it's not halogen, it's halogen.
Here,
Yeah,
look,
Halligan.
I'll roll a
That's
deception.
Roll deception.
Because
That is a
spelling
16
rules.
minus 2. Well, you just made your insight. You rolled a 7.
It's still a 7.
So you believe that I'm trying to just be nice.
It
Okay.
should be a potion of strength, right? Like it should.
You
Okay,
can-
I
you
don't
can
think she kind of be like, well, like even if she wasn't
you sniff it?
suspicious, she probably.
And then you, like, it's like a hearty,
Smells-
thick...
yeah, it smells
That's
musky. Like it should be.
Like,
a
you
potion
smell
of
it,
strength.
like, you feel invigorated almost.
I kind of pulled the potion up to my fur.
It's not quite the same. It's like a murky kind of, like... It's different. The
Like,
potion doesn't have the same color as, like, it turned your hair.
okay,
It's like a dark pink because it's mixed with other things besides pink.
Yeah. okay.
She straight up ingested hair dye.
Sort of. It's
Pretty
magic
much.
stuff. It's magic.
But with other components,
Okay,
it's
so-
works.
She
it's
just
not
kind of
poisonous.
she kind of shrugs and she's like, I'll use it later, and she puts it back in her
So
bag.
with the past
I
few
can't
days,
wait for that not
Yeah.
to work in the middle of combat.
So over the past few days, Jim has kind of become in control of the guild. Has officially put that in so that all of you know, like, and he does like make a point to mention, just making sure that y'all know officially I am like the successor. It wasn't just like random note. I am officially the successor, and I did want to make sure of that because it wouldn't be fair for me to just assume based on some random person's notes.
That's why I asked you whenever we first met to see if you knew.
Twig told me like all the time about how I was the successor, but he never had me like sign anything, and so I wasn't sure. And that's why like whenever you said that, like I was like, yes, okay, we have that, good, okay. And then over the course of time, Jim continues submitting stuff, paperwork, doing things in the office, and the guild just seems to be run by Jim.
I'm gonna give Jim a
Hawthorn
wish
kind
list of like some supplies that I'm gonna need for later.
Hawthorn
yeah,
kind
so-
of helps with whatever he needs.
By the way, on that like day
Make a
6,
perception check for me.
Hey, perception.
does Hawthorn have disadvantage
Why do
because
I
I'm hungover?
keep rolling shit with this? 6.
Does Hawthorn have
Perception.
disadvantage because hungover?
Plus 2.
She's not hungover anymore, I think.
It was the next
8.
day.
True.
I get an 8.
Left it off.
An 8.
By the way, Barracuda's
Uh,
gonna walk up to you and like he's gonna have like a sealed mug and he's gonna hand it to you like some tea I brewed. It should help with the head. Are you alright? You drink a little too much. That's made for Goliaths, not for Tabaxi. You may be big for your race, but you don't got the Goliath constitution.
Indeed. She
Yeah, you take
takes it.
Take a sip, and it's like it's a mango tea.
She enjoys it because it's not necessarily sweet, and,
And it
cats
has, like,
can't really taste sweet, so.
Well, it's like I put some other stuff in it, and it's actually gonna like help with your headache a little bit.
Okay. She drinks it.
So Jim,
A little bit of
on
magic
this
tea.
day, like at about 10 a.m., meets up with all of you again, and the day prior you already planned this out. So this is like, again, reiterating the same points.
Yeah.
But now he hands you a list, and he says, I found this, by the way, as I was going through Jim's old documents. It's a list of trusted contacts in the Arctic that you can rely on if you can find them. And all the way along from here, all the way there.
Kuda's nodding as if he can
Wait, are we
fucking
heading to
read
the
it.
Arctic?
That's where High Hornendel is.
I'm gonna start working on like just a rating that like prevents like cold from being shivery.
Okay.
Start working on
Ring
that.
of Warmth.
Yeah, ring
So,
of
it's a list of people that you can trust. If you go to them and tell them that you're with the guild, and that they can expect reimbursement from us, they are people that you can rely on to safely house you and protect you while you are there, and not like out you to any bandits or thieves guild or anything like that.
I look at Henrietta real like.
There should be people along the way. Might not be at every place that you stop. Might not be at every town, but a decent chunk of people are on this list. So take it with you. If you meet someone new, just try and learn this list. And he hands it to Kuda. Try and learn this list because you were confident about it.
He points at Kuda. You know
Hawthorn
Kuda cannot read.
just
You didn't have to say that.
He's gonna like look at you like, but I wanted to.
He doesn't pick up on that because you were shushing. He's like,
It's okay, don't worry about
Hawthorn
it.
just takes
Kuda
the
can't
list.
read.
oh.
Kuda's illiterate.
Hawthorn just takes
Oh.
the list.
I'm learning!
Like, folds
Kuda's
it.
learning. What's the
Okay,
fifth
thank you,
letter of the
Hawthorn.
alphabet?
E. F.
Let's-
F. 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 F.
Fifth?
F.
The fifth.
F.
Fifth.
You were
F.
right.
City.
That is E. You were wrong.
A, B, C.
It is E.
You were right, and then
You
That-
corrected yourself to
Wrong.
be
I
wrong.
understand now. I understand now. Okay, so
I could see how that could mentally happen. I could see that. I
but so
I see myself screwing up like that. Don't worry.
Well, the player
so-
screwed up.
I know, but it works so in character.
you screwed up by not screwing up and then thinking you screwed up.
But that was like,
but so
you messed up
you
out
took
of
a list.
character, in character.
It's a list of like 40
Awesome.
names. A good list of 40 names and locations that they are at.
And none of these are hidden per se. Like, if I were to ask someone around where to go to find them,
Well, of course, usual safety rules like apply. Like, don't go up to a random stranger and go, "Hey, do you know Jim?" Because that's gonna tell them exactly who you are, exactly who you work for, and everything about you, basically. But if you're talking to someone and you go, "Hey, I keep hearing about this guy named Jim. Do you know anything about him?" Track him down like that. Like, if you meet the person and you say, "I'm from Twig's Guild," or "I'm from the
I want to
Adventuring
drop that
Guild,"
Tabaxi kid
they'll
so
know,
fucking bad.
like, to treat you well.
Oh no, I know that.
You scarred the kid.
Associate myself.
I didn't
with
scar the
someone right
Tabaxi,
off
I
the
just
bat.
scared him.
Right. So
You,
yeah,
I
did
took
not
his
hurt
friend's
him.
Yeah, it's
face
just
and drug it through the road.
He was already gone by then.
His friend probably
As
told him.
This is
I
not,
apologized.
This is not at all related to any of this, but I need to show you my friend's bird.
She just smiles after thinking.
Why
for
is
a
that
moment.
Kuda? Just he's a bird
Bullshit.
taking
Okay.
pasta.
And then,
His name is Zazu.
Zazu.
and so he hands you the list and he says, "All right, so today you need to make your way to the port, as we talked about. Make your way to the Gral's Crawl, which is a bar you know of and have talked about yesterday. He showed you a map.
There's bars.
So
We're not
Wasn't there
we're not
ship
doing a
that was
repeat of
coming to get
yesterday.
us or something? Or coming to get the.
You don't want me to dye
bandits?
Hawthorn pink again.
yes,
We are not going to talk about
This is
that.
out of
that was very harsh
Yeah.
the way. So that's
I
not
said
what
that
he
out
said.
here.
He
Oh,
said
okay.
it lighter. I didn't
I'm
say
a
it that
whisper
harsh, or I didn't mean to say it
Not
that
even
harsh.
make
I just
Hawthorn
did.
pink again?
No,
He
like,
goes,
not
yes,
talking about
you go to the Gral's Crawl.
pink.
The note says to speak to the barkeep of the Gral's Crawl and ask if he knows where the nearest bathroom is. He will
I
direct
offer.
you to the ship and
You
give you a
drink it,
secret
and
word
then
to get
you don't have the
passage.
constitution for it.
And it
What
says,
did you
remember
think
your
was gonna
mark, it's
happen?
critical, you don't
It's like
accidentally,
get like
accidentally
lightning
let it
burst
slip
as
that you were
I
at the
drank
event
4
being
times
killed.
as much as you.
Obviously, because they don't want the
I'm
person
not
being
done
caught
today
for
yet,
poison
huh?
murder.
Yeah.
I have hollow
Um,
bones.
So obviously,
And I'm
don't
three
let
for
loose that
three.
you're with the guild, because
You're a 6
Player
foot
to
something.
DM, can
Aren't
you
you
just send
raised
me
by
that little
dwarves?
paragraph?
Yes, I can.
Because
I-
I have the I
think
have
that
the
makes
memory of a
me-
goldfish.
Was that
Constitution
was that
secret?
paragraph specific?
I mean,
Was that
I
paragraph
thought about my
specifically
lit
from
and
like
but
Gem to Pyro, or
I'm still
That
small.
was,
or Gem to?
That was the note
Oh,
Jim
Lord.
read off to all of
All
you.
right, just put that in like Fred.
Fresh
Just put
world.
yeah.
Yeah.
If I can
Let
take it,
Gale
you
or
can
Henrietta
take it.
take care of that.
First shot.
Totally.
Because
I
I'm
will
definitely not
give
hearing
you-
that
I will
over
give
the
you because I
XS
was not
roleplay that's
expecting
going
that.
on here.
Right.
But then you gave me another one.
Nothing against it. Just
You
saying.
remember that?
Yes.
Okay,
I was
so-
drunk, not blackout.
So yeah,
Then you tried to make me pink.
he tells you that's the plan you need to do. And he
Sorry.
says,
But no,
He's
like
just laughing to
player
himself.
to DM wasn't there like a
Almost got the
a
battle.
ship that was coming to Peanut Island to get the bandage?
He like gives you
and
one
then-
feather. That's
player
pink.
to
He's
DM,
like, you got this
there
one.
was a ship that's
He's
supposed
gonna-
to be
I'm gonna-
Wanted
like,
to make a
there
little
to pick
trinket
you
out
up
of it.
and leave and take
in
you
memory
somewhere.
for you.
You don't know
Like,
what the ship
actually, he's gonna
is,
start-
you just know that
he's gonna
there
actually
is-
start enchanting,
and that's
like,
what this
with
note
some,
is
like-
about, is this
Like
is how you get
to
to
take
that
out
ship.
some magic twine.
Oh,
and just
get to
start
the ship.
enchanting it.
Right.
And eventually he makes it into it. Jeremiah, I got a pink feather
Wait,
from
the girl's
from
crawl is
Cuda.
on Peanut
It's
Island.
it. I make it into a magical
Yes.
pen that just
Okay.
writes in pink ink. I hand it back to you.
What?
I just did a thing to make a so Cuda actually had one feather that turned pink from like testing the waters,
Okay.
and I
Oh
turned
yeah,
it
when
into
you
a
sniffed it.
and I turned it into a. I made that one really strong. I made it into
Is that
a
the strength potion?
no this
No, he
that's
tried to
good.
get me to drink the other one.
Right.
that became the strength potion. So I modified it so Hawthorn wouldn't be likely to figure it out.
Right.
So it's now I just made it's a magic quill that writes in pink ink.
Okay, cool.
So like when you dip it in like black ink, it writes in pink.
That'll take your day.
Okay,
Cool. So yeah,
I give it back to you.
so
Girls crawl on the
direction
island.
to Grell's
Alright,
Crawl,
that's
you
your
know how to
bathroom.
get there.
It's putting it
That's
back
the
in
nearest
practice.
bathroom.
Right.
It's something that I remember
not
an inside
that
joke
bad.
guy.
From there, he
That
should
was-
like tell you how to get there, and you should be good to go. I'd stick around and make sure that
Yeah.
the ship doesn't leave earlier or
I'm
leave
gonna
late
ask
or
Jim
anything
if, like,
happen.
If he arranged for like somewhere I can keep working on the ship so I can outfit these idiots.
Since I don't know what the ship's like, I can't.
Ah, shite.
Or you gotta remember, we're working with
Right.
unknown parties here.
Is everyone around?
Yeah.
When I was
I'm gonna ask
doing
Jim how much
the-
like. Oh, sorry. Go first.
when I was like organizing the bathroom and everything, did I see like
I have no
cloaks or anything that we could use as like disguises kind of?
Basically, are you looking for disguises?
Pretty much.
Gonna be
Yeah,
really,
you
really,
really know.
hard to
Okay.
dis-
I mean,
to
if you
disguise
have
the
someone that.
tallest and
But you
shortest
also don't
member.
have,
well,
like,
actually,
uniforms, you're
everyone
just
in his
people.
party.
I know, but
Just
I'm
know,
looking for
it
something
would
to make
work.
us look.
Just
a little
know, I can make
shadier.
you look pretty different because I can change the color, and that's generally how you identify.
I'm trying to make us look all a little shadier so that they won't suspect anything when we try to get on the ship.
Man doesn't care.
I am now
I have
a
a DM question.
Erica.
How much would a one mass ship cost?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I feel like
feel like
rules
Henrietta
No,
are
I meant
would
like
know
to
this.
straight up buy.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, so we're leaving tomorrow
I
in
think so.
game, right?
See.
Okay. Thank you. Because I'm gonna make another lap around the island and try and find that Tabaxi kid.
No.
I'm probably gonna need like a nat 20 on my perception roll, but that's okay.
And guys,
I mean, you're flying. You have a bird's eye view. It's not.
Mhm.
It might not be that hard.
He could be hiding in a bush.
A bush. What?
guys, technically, if we want to stay somewhere for a while, I can make us money.
What?
I'm a potion maker. I can like.
You can make counterfeit?
No, I can make just normal ones. I sell that shit.
Depends on the type of ship
Oh,
you're
no,
going
I
for.
thought you
You
were talking
want
about
a
counterfeit
one. You want a
money.
one
Okay.
mass ship.
I'm like, what's the like bottom line? Like just like a one.
A
mass
rowboat is 50 gold.
how much is like an actual one mass sailing ship?
Sailing ship is 10,000 gold.
Yeah, I was probably gonna say
Yeah.
like thousands of gold, probably.
That's a one mass sailing ship.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck.
You gotta realize a rowboat is like
I know.
manual labor, real easy to make. A sailing ship is to like hold several people. Is like a full deck,
Cargo ship.
full cargo,
I know, but I won't.
all that.
Just a sailboat, though, is not a mass ship. Is it? Does it have a mast? It's like
Yeah.
a pole.
One
Oh,
mast.
well then, if
One
you
mast
want like a
sailboat.
full sail, if you want like a full mast sailing ship, that'd be 30,000 gold.
But that's not even like a real sailing ship as a 10,000. Jeez.
No,
No, I
that's
was
like
saying
a.
We're gonna have to get the guild
I was
way
making
off
a
the
joke.
sailing.
Okay,
Hold
we
on.
gotta get this guild going so they can buy us a ship. Or, hear me out,
Piracy.
piracy.
If you want just a,
I
if you
was
just
a
want a
pirate.
keelboat, which is like a sailboat with no deck, it's just like the hull and then the sail. So it's like it's
How
still
much
a
is that?
boat, but it's got
That's
the
not
sail.
what I'm looking for because I want to do stuff to it, but like, how much is that?
That'd be 3,000 gold.
Only three. Okay.
Nope.
Only 3.
I
Now
can make-
consider that Henrietta's ship is completely trashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, was it like your ship?
Yeah.
To be fair,
Henrietta's
you
ship.
also like probably were not fully standard. You were like
It was not
in
fully
between.
standard.
So you
but
were probably
it was,
more like a 1,000 gold, like in between keelboat and rowboat.
But it still had like a second deck.
Guys,
Like like barely. But
I could probably ask my tribe for
yeah,
a
3,000
small
gold.
patrol ship, but not much.
If stuff happens, I guess there's still technically the TAV Korat sailing around. They do have their own business to attend to, though.
I don't. No, I'm thinking like
And there are
something
Tabaxi
for
ships.
us.
You do have like tons of stories now.
I do.
We have
You almost killed a kid.
Like,
The
you
snow
almost
bucket's all
you
we
did
got.
kill another person.
Yeah, but like, I don't think we have enough
The
stories to
snow
buy
bucket's all I
their
got,
ship.
and it's not even my
In a
ship.
separate reality, Hawthorn is dead.
Yeah.
Can I take the rest of the day to fly around looking for the Tabaxi kid?
Yes, make a perception check.
I will also.
Come on.
I will also, if Kuda
Fuck.
mentions it to me.
You notice
Does Kuda
the
mention
same
it to
Enzo,
me?
get out
That,
to go look for the kid.
What?
You notice the same dwarven kid like in an alleyway.
Okay, I'm gonna land, but like far away, and be like, "Psst, hey, Austin.
Austin's gonna like
No, no,
see
no.
you
no,
and
no,
like
no.
start
No,
walking
please,
away
please,
from
please,
you.
Please, 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 please.
He's not gonna stop. He's just gonna walk away
Hey,
Persuasion
hey,
check.
come on,
opposite
buddy.
direction. Go
What's
around
his
a corner.
walking speed?
He's walking at like
Don't push it.
5
Don't
feet a
push it.
second.
Don't push
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna like,
So about 30 feet per turn.
I'm gonna like follow him. I'm obviously not as like fast as him on the ground, and I'm like,
Mhm.
no, it's something really important. I promise.
He rounds a corner.
I'm gonna follow him around the corner.
You run right into his father, who's standing there like in front of him like this.
Oh, hey, have you
fuck.
seen what's his
Alden.
name? Alden
Alden.
around?
Why are you chasing my kid?
What? I was.
Try to ask him a question.
You literally the only reason you stopped before was because he was on his own. He's not on his own now. You can leave.
Okay, my apologies. I'll.
Thank you.
Bye. But
He,
have you
like,
seen Alden around?
He grabs hold of his son and just walks away from you.
I'm like, man, that's so sketchy. Why are they in the
Yeah,
alleyway?
Hawthorn's
hey,
also kind of looking for the kid.
Make a
Yeah.
perception check.
So.
I'm wondering, do I bump into them?
No.
Man, that's so sketchy. Why the fuck are they in an alleyway?
If
Can I
Hawthorn
look for the
sees the
kid?
dwarven kid, she's not.
Like,
gonna
I'm looking for
try.
Austin.
Oh, Austin. Okay, yeah.
10 plus.
20.
This is perception.
Dirty
You
20.
you find Austin.
I'm gonna be like,
12.
oh, and he's gonna like
You
run
do.
up.
Yeah.
He's actually gonna like trot up and he's like, are you okay, kid?
Austin is like
And he's gonna be like, oh, are you
kind
his
of
father?
shy and hiding behind his father, and his
He's like,
father's
are you
like,
the father?
yes. Who are you?
I'm the one that treated your son after the accident.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Instant
did a really
hire
good job.
guard.
I'm. Well, I mean, I am a. He points his beard like I am a master alchemist.
He's an elf.
He is an elf.
He is an elf.
And like
It's-
it
it's
like
a-
slowly dawns on him because like
It's a
I
gay
wasn't
elf
really
couple.
paying attention because I was focused on the dwarven kid. I'm like, and then he's gonna like stop it for a second, like, you're an elf.
Yeah.
I'm assuming adopted.
Excuse me? And he kind of like pushes. He kind of like pushes his son back, and his son's like, "What does adopted mean?"
Oh,
Like,
shit.
he goes, "Excuse me?
I'm very sorry.
For?"
Regard essentially dropped to 0.
And he gives you a knowing look, as like, "You will make this right now, or we will have problems."
Bear's like panicking because like bad with people. He's like, he's gonna be like, very sorry, sir. Very, 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 very sorry.
For
accusing you of that.
of what? Like what?
He points again. I don't want to say it again.
The kid's like, I don't know what adoption
I'm
means.
gonna quickly pull out like one of my enchanted toys and be like, hey look, hey Austin, dance, and like I set the bear down and start doing a little jig.
Austin doesn't look at the thing and is just looking at you. This kid's in an elven home. Like he has those things like all the time. Fancy fun toys, yeah.
Enchanted ones?
Yeah.
Elves are rich elves.
They
Elves
are
pretty
rich.
fucking rich.
Oh.
And snooty.
No, Kuda's fruit basket got thrown in the trash like the second he left the house.
So there's just like a mutter under his breath. I'm like, and he's big. I'm putting it back in his bag like. And he's gonna like stroke his beard like. Shit. He's gonna look at Austin like, do you mind if I ask where your wee Tabaxi friend is? He needs.
Okay, we're leaving, and the father grabs Austin, and like Austin's like,
I'll
okay,
be like,
bye.
This is so understandable because
I'm
if,
gonna,
like,
and I'm like,
I would
he
be
walks
like,
around me like,
what the
you.
fuck are you
Hold on,
doing?
take out your arse, you fucking elf.
oh my god.
God.
Oh
Oh
shit.
my God.
Can you imagine
Hey,
you're a
kiss her
kid
off,
and
oh my
like
God.
you're like with your kid and these like sketchy ass people keep being like,
I'm not
hey,
fucking
where's your
sketchy.
kid's hey, where's your kid's
You're not
friend?
sketchy.
Dude, like,
But you just asked in front of like a 4-year-old, was
If
he
was
adopted?
Burger's like,
How did you think that would go? Yeah, we adopted our child, or did you think it was like assured, guaranteed, like, oh, he's
People-
4, he's been told.
People would like ask
Dude.
my parents in front of me if I was adopted and like thank God I already knew, but they'd be like, yeah, why are you asking?
Yeah,
This is
that's
just-
such
that's
a big
Barracuda-
thing to do.
that's just
It
Burger's
is.
social. Burger's terrible with people.
Landor's just an
Speaking
just
as
an
someone
asshole,
who
okay?
was adopted, like I knew
Hey,
like
adopted
forever.
buddies.
Like, okay,
But
that was
still.
just Burger's like
I know,
social
I-
awkwardness.
No, I'm chill.
I cheered,
Bearing
and I
its
wanted to
ugly
make sure
face.
like it was clear, like I don't get to partake in like your fellowship.
Like, that was just Burger's like social awkwardness. Like, he doesn't know how to talk to people. He just liked talking to people.
Gotcha.
He's
No,
just
I'm not
trying
mad at you or
to
anything. I just was like, that was.
I'm gonna, like, go find
whoa.
someone.
Can I try to
Want
find him
this
again?
fuck?
The tobacco. Can I keep trying?
You can make one more try,
Okay,
and
that's
that will
fair.
count for the rest of the time
Okay,
that you
so
have until you need to
can
go.
I also
That's
make?
fair.
Can I also look for the Tabaxi?
Yes, and that'll count as the rest of the time
Okay,
before
let
the
me do
court
one more.
gets to
Yeah,
one
no. Yeah, no. That was a 3.
Okay.
20.
You catch a glimpse of a tail around a corner. If you
Oh,
want to
I'm-
go after him, like
I'm
you can.
probably faster. I have 35 run
13.
speed. So I'm gonna like,
13?
He's a tabaxi.
You do not find it.
but he can
Child.
only do that once, or like,
Okay, so he's
For a
like
run.
in an alleyway.
so I'm like dashing. like,
So
dog
you.
board.
Can you
so
imagine
you
a fucking you're a kid and the fucking goat's
No, I'm
dashing
like-
at you?
You
no,
see
like I'm
him,
just trying to
you
get like
see
where he
him
can see me. I'm like, hey kid,
get around a corner as you say that. He like catches you out of the corner of his eye as he
I'm like-
rounds a corner.
I'm like, I'm gonna hold out some food for him. Like, I'm gonna like lay some
That's
food. Like,
racist.
what? What?
You're holding out kibble
he
for a
darts
cat.
around.
No, I'm trying to
He
give
darts
him
around
like.
a corner of an alleyway.
I'm trying to leave
What
like an
happens?
apple. Like I'm trying to feed the kid. I got
So
my back
after your
up.
dash, you see him go around a corner and he catches your eye. You catch his eye.
I'm like, I'm gonna like set down like some food, like just like a meal bar real quick. I'm like back up and be like,
He goes around the corner.
that kid's a pain in the ass, and I'm like, try and catch him.
Make a perception check for me as you go around.
Ah! I
That's
thought that was a 1.
No, it's a 7 plus 6 is 13.
You do not see him.
Man, this Tabaxi kid's gonna be weighing on my mind.
What happens after you don't see him anymore?
And I'm just gonna go back.
Okay. Do you pick up the food or anything?
No, I'm actually gonna leave it.
Okay.
Just because he knows where it is, and kid's
What
probably
does the point
hungry.
of exhaustion entail?
It means you have disadvantage on all checks.
On all checks?
Yes. The only thing it really
Okay,
wouldn't
so,
affect your saving throws or ability attacks.
So it
Hawthorn's
now
gonna-
is like 6 p.m.
Don't
ish,
take exhaustion.
and it is time for y'all
This
to
random
go
kid
to
is
the
not
fort.
worth it.
What?
If you want a kid so
Time
bad,
you
let's go
it's
get
time
Peter.
for you all to follow through on the plan of like
No, but I want the baby.
The plan that you made with Jim.
Boy.
Yeah, so I'm going to
Wow, that's
pack up
racist.
like supplies for me to keep
I
walking.
am a tabaxi.
Right.
And I'm gonna pick out who here looks strong. I'm gonna get Hawthorn and be like, Hawthorn, can you help me carry some supplies?
She nods and.
I'll
Wait,
say
what's
of
everybody's
all
strength?
of all the toolkits, you can gain 2 toolkits.
I can create my
11.
own like tools.
Nice.
Okay.
Except Artificer pieces.
And
I'm like
then-
just trying to take like just like workstation stuff.
Okay.
So I
You
can, like,
can,
at
you
least,
can carry
This
around.
dice
You
is
can
going
carry
in
some
a
wood enough
back
to
in
make a
box,
workstation.
'cause it's rolling shit.
Okay, that's what I wanted.
So you get that.
It's
Okay.
fine.
And then
Bro, this gave me a nat
port,
1
port time.
and yeeted a kid
Yeah, and we're gonna
on
do
his
that.
face.
No.
across
Bear's
the public
leading
Put
the
it in
charge.
the dice jail.
Okay.
Dice jail for
Barracuda's
the bad
leading the
dice.
charge.
Okay.
Alright, cool. So you go to the port. You find the Graal's Crawl bar.
You okay, Patrick?
Yeah.
Inside.
What? Are you disapproving of
Hawthorn
how I tried to get the
doesn't
child?
enter with the party. She waits
And
for the
just a
party
lot
to
of
go
stuff's
in
happened
and
at the
then
party. I'm
insert
just
herself.
I'm gonna like
I
look
think
at
we
her
need
and
a Tabaxi
tilt
by
my
the
head.
kid.
Maybe.
I give
wouldn't.
him- I give
I as
you
a
the look
player
of
wouldn't
just
even
go.
know where to begin handling that situation. Though is the thing.
And then I wait for a few minutes before they go in.
Okay, so who goes in?
But I go in.
I go in.
I missed what was going on.
Are you going in the
You're
balls-
now following through on the plan with
Graal's
that Jim
Crawl.
made with y'all.
Oh
that-
yeah. I'll
I'm
follow
gonna like
through, that's
hop
part
up
of
to.
it.
I'm gonna hop up right
Because I
I'll be
also
like,
missed whatever paragraph happened earlier because these two are role playing.
There, you want a perch?
Are you going to the bar?
I'm gonna fucking do ya. So.
What?
So inside the bar is
Oh, are you talking
a few tables that are empty.
No,
There's
no,
no
no,
one in
yeah,
except for two people.
No, I'm talking to you.
One, the barkeep, who is standing
Oh,
behind
I'm
the bar.
I'm trying to see over the
Guys.
table.
I can see over
Guys,
it.
I love roleplay. I do need to like
Okay.
say this. Roleplay is fun, but if it's like distracting from like the actual story, please stay involved. Thank you. Only two people in the bar. There are a few tables. Barkeep is behind the bar. Is a dirty old human who is built like a truck. And as dirty as one too. He is at the counter wiping down a spill from earlier and is talking to the only other person in the bar, a young lady satyr who looks as if she has not even noticed that you have come in.
I go up and set the bar like a few spots away.
Okay. They keep talking. The barkeep kind of motions at you like, "Hey, what's up? Be with you in a second," sort of thing.
Yeah.
Hawthorn pulls from out of her bag. She pulls a cloak around her shoulders as part of her traveler's clothes.
Okay.
And pulls the hood up.
Okay.
So that, and then buttons it in front of her ears
Weird,
because
'cause
you know it's a hood. You
There's
need to
satyr, but
back-
no.
Anyways, and she goes in after a few minutes of them having settled down and in the bar, and then she kind of tucks away in a corner.
Okay.
We'll just sit at a table kind of well, I will sit at a table in the middle of the room.
I will join.
I'm gonna order like a light ale.
You said Hawthorn was entering after everyone?
Yeah, she waited for all of you to go in and
Alright,
settle
I'll,
down.
I'll follow Henrietta and Kuda then.
I'm gonna just order like a light ale.
Okay.
Remember,
That'll be 1 silver.
don't order
Okay.
anything, especially nothing that you think you can't handle.
Thank you.
Anyone else place any orders?
Hawthorn's just tucked away in a
Like
corner, kind of
probably
minding
some
her own
sort of
business
bar
for a while.
food,
Okay.
so it's not super weird.
You can get a meal for 2 silver.
Okay.
Get like a mead. How much will it cost?
2 silver for like a meal and a drink.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna get like
How many
let's get some,
coppers
like,
per
crappy
silver?
food.
I forgot.
10.
10.
10 to 10 to 10 to 100.
So I'm gonna grab
That's the way I
a.
remember it. Because 10 copper makes a silver, 10 silver makes a gold, and then 100 gold makes a platinum.
Yeah, so Electrum's also 5. So, silver.
Electrum's
I don't
nickel.
use
No one
Electrum.
uses Electrum.
I don't use Electrum.
No
If
one
you
does.
try and get me to exchange for Electrum, whoever you ask is just gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, I agree.
No.
Don't worry.
No.
It's stupid.
He doesn't really like drink much. He's just kind of like nursing it so that he keeps up the pretenses that he is a normal bar patron doing bar patron things.
I'm be like eating my food and
Kuda is a normal bar patron.
I'm also
Normal
gonna
bar
like.
patron things.
I'm not even like looking at the satyr.
What is this?
I have bad memories of other satyrs, so I'm just eating.
Okay. The barkeep will walk over to your corner and
Smells
go,
like
"Hey, how
rancid
can I help you?"
grease.
Probably tastes
Where's
like
the nearest
cereal.
restroom?
Oh, there's a restroom in the back. Oh. There's a sign right there, like right there.
She kind of looks at him just for a moment.
The smile on my face is just not
Yeah,
him. That's
I know.
me. He just looks at you like,
Barrager's like.
"Wait,
oh,
oh,
where is it?
damn it, this again?" You just fuck. Fine. The bathroom is this way. I'll lead you to your shit. And he like
Her ear kind of twitches to the
Barragur
side.
like leans on his
He's
shelf
super.
like.
Everyone in the
"Hold
bar can hear him. The lady like turns to him and is like, "What's going on?"
on." Barragur's like gonna like put his head on his cup like, why the fuck did we let Hawthorn do that?
Hawthorn
No,
was
he's
just
not.
standing
He's
there.
not mad at you. He's not mad at you at all. Like,
Oh.
no insight check required. Like, you would automatically pass. He's not mad at you. He's just frustrated because he's like, code words are dumb. Let's just say what we mean. It's a bar. No one's gonna care. And so he's like ranting about that as he walks as well.
She just silently.
What does the lady
If
say?
they can follow up, Barragur's gonna stay in the bar and he's just gonna like be aware of like anybody that walks in.
All right. As he gets out of the bar, or as he gets to the door, he kind of like.
23 is I'm like watching.
Okay. As he gets to the corner or like to the door, he like turns around and goes, "Hey, Sal." The lady turns around. Watch the wood there for me, huh?
Can I stealth behind?
Sure.
You trying to
Thanks a
sneak on
bunch. Pour yourself a whiskey of your choice on
Just to see
me.
if I notice you.
Do I roll for stealth?
Roll stealth.
Okay.
I'm just rolling to see if I notice her.
That's.
You
I
do.
still get like a +9.
So what, 12?
It's like a 12.
It's a 12.
I notice you. I notice you.
So Hawthorn versus.
I notice you, but I don't like look behind me. I just kind of hear you, and then I would go, "Yeah, that's her." Okay.
Okay.
Ooh, 26 stealth.
Oh, are you doing it too?
Yeah.
Still.
The barkeep kind of notices y'all and are like, "Hey, wait, what was yours?"
27.
27.
Mhm.
He notices you and just is like, "Can I help you? Like, what's up?"
Hawthorn kind of turns.
She was you. Okay, cool.
Come on, Gale.
Continues.
Is Gale going?
Gale, you
Is
wanna
Gale
come?
going?
Would you?
I am not bringing a whole group
Yeah.
of you guys with me. Holy shit.
I'm probably staying there because I mean we ordered or whatever, so I'm gonna stay at the.
You want
I
to
only
finish your
vouch
food.
for her because she
Here,
missed
how about
herself.
this?
Oh, Barragur's trying to keep like a watch. And
I
23,
would've gone
23 if
for it,
any
but
I mean,
I'll
because
of
there's no reason for all
I'm
of
gonna
us.
like-
Like, I'll stay
I
back and
got
also
it.
keep an eye out along, like I'll
So
keep
I
an eye out
have
for like what's going on in
successfully
the
stealthed
bar.
along with
Okay.
you.
You successfully stealth.
So
That's a nat 20 if anything happens.
nice. Okay,
I
so
redeemed myself. I
so
would've
he
seen
leads
it.
all three of you out
Yeah.
to the
What is
port,
Well, he doesn't notice Cuda, but
but
Plus,
leads all three.
it's
of
a
you.
Yeah,
plus
leads
4,
all- He only
but
notices
I've
y'all
got
too, but
proficiency
he
in
leads
it.
all
I'm gonna
three
be
of you
getting
out
more
to the
wisdom
port.
as I do stuff.
Then
Eventually,
Strangely
monk
enough,
stuff.
the
Points to a
bird
ship.
I'm gonna be getting.
Points
Gonna be
to
getting
a
quite
ship
perceptive as
titled
the levels
the
go on.
FTAG.
Like, then you wait until 5th level to multi-class.
There it is.
That's what I was going
FTAG
badly. I
hack
wanted
your
to
ship.
Because you get that ASI, put it in wisdom.
A 2-level
Yeah, that's probably
single-masted
Then you have a
transport
+3
vessel
wisdom, +4 dex.
made
And
for
that's a, what,
like, he describes
17
as
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
probably
smuggling ship, smuggles people from place to place. It's currently docked without a captain. Like the captain's off doing stuff. However, it's supposed to leave tomorrow around 2 p.m. So just wait here. When the time comes, ship will set off, whether you're on board or not.
I hand him a gold.
Oh, thanks. Cool. Boxes of gold. And then he just goes, and then I'm supposed to like give you a word or something. Just screw it. Just get on the boat. Like, it's not gonna care. And he walks back into the bar.
I just choose a random word.
Okay, cool.
Does he see me as he's walking past?
Probably not.
Nope.
No. I just like.
Barracuda's just chilling at the bar.
You're just like, I would assume that you're like up in the air.
I
little
choose the word chimera.
I'm on the roof.
just because.
You're on the roof. Yeah, he's just like, why the fuck are there code? Can we not just say we're in a port? There's literally crime happening outside of our doors.
FTAG, what does that stand for again?
I don't think I wrote it down.
FTAG is
She knows because it was on her ship.
Yeah,
He
it's
doesn't
the
tell you.
Snarl bucket.
Oh yeah,
okay.
it's not about
I
that.
just wanted to make sure
this
it
is
yeah.
a
wasn't
bugbear
the guild.
ship.
No.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't
FTAG
the
is
guild.
bugbear.
No.
Well,
Yeah, I don't think we ever got what
You can ask-
FTAG
you can ask
stands
Hawthorn.
for, but
no, but what was the twigs?
SOTG,
Yes,
ship
STG.
of the guild.
Okay, I was just
Yeah.
making sure it wasn't ship of the guild because I was like, we'll want to repaint that.
No.
That's
Yeah.
dumb as shit to give it the
F-
ship of the guild.
Yeah.
F tags are not
F tags.
sock G's.
Yeah, no.
When the
And
barkeep
it's
walks
not a
back in,
bugbear
like,
thing either.
Can I
if
take
you really need your help finding the bathroom.
You know what? Fuck it, man. They want to do a crime thing.
He's
You
gonna
gonna do anything about it?
He's
You a
like-
cop? Are you a cop?
He's gonna like look at you.
You a guard? You town guard?
He's like.
You on duty?
He's like, mate, I know what you did. I know what it was. Don't worry.
Are you drinking on duty as a town guard? Cause cool, I'll turn you in and you won't be able to do anything anyway.
He's gonna show him like a
and he's just gonna like he's pissed, so he doesn't notice whatever you're like showing him unless you like hold him. He just like darts straight to his bar, starts scrubbing
like,
down the inside of the
Barracuda's just laughing
like
his ass off like.
Is there any
like,
bar area?
So is it just that ship in the dock, or is it like?
You're not pink
there
anymore,
other
right?
ships?
There's like
I would think,
5 or 6.
yeah, I don't think it should be.
Are they like small, big?
They're medium sized. They're all like 1 or 2 level ships. The Kenku ship is not there. The bull ship is there.
Could it take
the bull ship is there.
Yes.
Barracuda's gonna like say to the proprietor like, quick question, did you intend to let the bird in? He's like just trying to fuck with this guy.
What bird?
The 6 foot tall bird.
Just a little birdie flew in when you let the cat in.
I hadn't seen one. If I see them, I'll let you know. I guess. I don't know.
Might I say this is right shite ale, mate.
Hawthorn
Dude, fuck you. Get out.
I'm sorry.
No, get out.
I'm gonna put
no, I've had a hard day. You can get your shit and leave.
I'm gonna put a gold on.
Get out of my bar.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your patronage. Please stay. And he just gets back to work.
Can I take a lap around?
You just paid for like what would have been 10 drinks. He's
I'm
down
aware.
with that.
I'm aware.
Can I take a lap around the ship, like from an aerial view? Just seems like a normal ship.
He's like, mate, can I get another ale?
Yes, right away. He brings you an ale.
Is it a different ale than the one I just had?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a nicer ale. Only marginally.
She motions to Henrietta and whoever else is behind her
better
to follow and starts walking.
Yeah, it's better. I'm like,
okay.
Nice dwarven
Just
shit.
like
That's better.
peer down at her and then follow.
I'll keep him coming.
We head down to the dock.
What is the satyr up to?
The satyr's just sitting there drinking and talking with the barkeep.
Okay.
They seem to be friends.
Infiltrate.
I think she's just like a random person, and you guys are looking way too much into her.
Oh no,
No, maybe.
Right.
no.
Maybe
This is
not,
specifically because
Who knows?
Barracuda is not a big fan of satyrs.
All right, so you said like the
Oh.
3 of y'all are heading out to the docks
Yep,
or
yeah.
whatever.
The satyr did walk.
I guess Gale.
He also
I
knows
would
about satyr
assume.
culture and
You're
does
in
not
Y'all were
trust
both
it.
in the bar.
You
walking
Yeah,
only see
when I
so-
was
everyone
out.
in the bar.
Oh,
Y'all
did
were
you not
both-
walk back through the bar?
No.
Okay,
We
okay.
just started.
Y'all were both in the
Yeah.
bar whenever he left.
We're just vibing.
What you saw while they left was the satyr got up, walked around the bar because she was told that she could, poured herself a whiskey, and looked at both of y'all and were like, "You want anything?"
I completely ignore the satyr.
I'm good. Thank you though.
Cool. All right. You're lost.
And to the barkeep, I'm like, by the way, I point at Gale. His
Yes.
shit's on me.
Okay. Cool.
Beep boop.
You're talking to the barkeep, or are you talking to?
Beep,
The
boop,
barkeep.
boop. Oh, when he gets back inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like after you give him the gold, you're like,
then, yeah.
Gale, put Gale's
That's
tab
all
on
she
me.
does. She just pours herself a couple of drinks and drinks them, and then sits back down, but does offer you stuff.
Wow, what a kind lady.
We all wander down to the docks.
I'm just circling overhead.
It's not time to leave yet.
They're
right?
not with them.
No,
They're not
tomorrow
with
at 2 is when the ship would leave,
Okay, well,
according to him.
I'm just keeping an eye out in case, like, someone tries to go in where they are.
Okay.
We go down to the docks.
Do we see anything at the docks?
Make a perception check for me.
We.
Anyone who wants to be on lookout. Okay, you see
With my bird eyes.
a very shady-looking Kenku, like hiding in a small life jacket sort of thing.
Oh my
Just kind of like
Is he by the ship
kinda
that
like
we were
this.
supposed to be?
underneath the dock, in like an alleyway that doesn't look like it's supposed to exist. It's like the water is kind of eaten into the land a little bit under the land.
Oh, yeah.
So you're just kind of like hiding out.
Okay, I'm gonna, like, keep track in my mind, and then I'm gonna swoop low enough for Hawthorn to hear, but, like, not landing. And I'm gonna, like, do a little bird whistle, like a whoop.
I'll look up.
You wanna catch a Kenku?
At this moment, you notice a couple of
The
you notice a couple of
You notice a couple of you notice a dwarven guard go down to the docks around the same area where that Kenku is.
And does he
A
reappear later?
dwarven guard or a dwarven?
Reappear later? What?
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
He just is like walking around that area.
Okay.
It's a guard, right?
Yes.
Hey, Hawthorn.
Those checks aren't important.
4 rolls.
How's your food?
Yes.
How's your food?
Sure.
It's alright.
I hate those little
I've had better,
monsters.
but
Oh, at least I'm
Anyways.
not messaging you like
What? They annoy me.
I'm trying to make it obvious that it's better.
yeah.
So I'm gonna like incline my head towards see where that water's flowing a little bit.
I take the cue and I kind of look over.
It goes in
Yeah,
a little bit.
Chicken.
It's floating there.
Just nibbling on some chicken.
And I'm gonna see what he's up to.
You approach here and I'll be right back.
The guard the guard starts looking under the waterways, like not really hanging off, but like going like this.
Yeah. Kind of like.
Kind of wrapping his, like, holding onto like a weight or something,
Yeah.
and just like sticking his head under.
Shove.
In various pots. Hasn't seen him yet,
Oh, okay.
but
okay.
is still looking like
Haven't
right in the
seen
area.
Kenku?
The Kenku seems to be like packing up his stuff like very quickly, like trying to get ready to go.
Oh, I'm gonna whistle to try and get the guard's attention.
I try to slink
Like bird scream.
Now one, he looks directly at you and is like,
Hey, can you help
calling
me with something?
Yeah, what's up?
I lost my.
Hold on. And he like gets up and walks straight to you.
If you're just gonna land, he's like, "Hey, I lost my friend. He had a little too much to drink and he wandered off, and I can't find him." Yeah, I'm worried he fell in because, like, he can't swim.
What kind of thing are you
So can we?
We're
He's
just
listening.
drinking.
So
Me and
last
Gale
I saw
was
him, is
Yeah,
he was walking out of the. What was the bar
didn't
name
want to
again?
have like
The Grolls
5
Crawl.
people.
He was
going
walking out of the
in there.
girls' crawl, and he
Okay.
had like a couple whiskeys, and
Okay.
then he went around the corner, and then I couldn't see him.
What's he look like?
He's like he's just a human guy. He just like looks like the most.
Described Barracuda.
Imagine the most average-looking human you can possibly think of.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And he starts looking like off the dock. He gets to the spot where the Kenku is, looks under, sees the Kenku, and goes, "Fuck!" and continues running down the dock, looking in the waters.
He
So,
doesn't-
like,
You're hoping this
he
Kenku
sees the
is obviously
Kenku, and the
a
Kenku
criminal.
like you see this moment happen where the Kenku and him lock eyes, and the Kenku's like, "I'm fucked. I'm fucked." And the guard just is like, "Damn it! I gotta get the human." Fuck, and then continues walking. Like he breaks and is like,
and
As soon as the guard is out
and the
of sight,
Kenku like bolts this direction.
as soon as the guard is out of sight, I'm gonna like fly over the Kenku. I'm gonna whistle and like, woohoo.
The Kenku's gonna look up, and then
Bounty die!
17.
Wait, no, that was a 13.
All right, you know what? I'm just gonna roll it on this. It's
Yeah.
not gonna fall off of this. Cool.
What's that?
All right. So the Kenku will notice you and be like,
Saved you.
"Shit," and will run like into a building that is like looks to be like somewhat abandoned. We'll run into that building very
Bring
rapidly.
my ale.
Is there like any open windows that?
Yeah,
Could it be fire?
it's 2 stories. He runs in the doorway. There's a window.
You're just gonna like dive through the window.
Okay, which one?
Upper level.
Okay. You dive in. There doesn't seem to be anything on the upper level.
I'm just gonna wait by the
Following?
stairs.
Okay. Where is Hawthorn and y'all in this?
We're still on the attack. We have no idea.
Yeah,
what's
because
going
we have no idea this is going. We have no idea
Okay.
what's going on.
You know what? I'm going to leave. I don't want to have anything to do with this.
on. It is like I'm sick of
Let
your
them
bullshit.
know. Okay, we found the ship.
Okay.
Are you gonna go tell me, Gale?
Yes.
Cool.
All right.
I'm like,
I just
about
kind of...
damn time. I'm like,
is the guard still, like, looking all over the dock?
Yes.
Okay.
Completely fruitlessly, because there's not a human.
But yeah.
As far as well,
I said the most average-looking human.
there's
so
not a
if he's-
human. So
But if he does find, I said the most average-looking human, so he would like ask every
there's
single human
definitely
he
like
sees.
2 humans, but they both have like dyed hair or a tattoo, and so he's just like, nah, not
As
you.
soon as you walk in, like Barracuda's gonna like.
There's one
next to him,
that's
like offering to like get you some food.
Is there
anyone kind of standing close to the FTAG ship?
No, not at all. It's completely like deserted. Okay. There's like 2 other ships beside it, but those ships also don't have anyone on them. Okay. Both of those are actually ship of the guild, so.
Stog.
I kind of just
I don't know how you'd say that. Sudden?
I hang around the like
would say
port of
SOTG.
one of the
How
ship
do
of the
you
guilds that's like right next to it,
So-
and I just kind of park myself there and
Watch.
But I mean, most of the time it's like pronounced.
So Kuno's
SOTG.
these camp.
I mean, like,
Kuno's
the
these
USS.
camp. Does he
Okay.
notice
Yeah.
anything
Or
on
the
those
HMS.
buildings?
Not at all.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know
Uh,
ship things. I know.
or
the
not-
USS.
HMS
in
is
the building you're in right
Her
now.
Majesty's
Yeah.
ship.
Nothing in the building you're in right now.
Or
Okay.
His
Except for like the
Majesty's ship,
usual
depending
like, haha,
Yeah.
dick,
Okay. Can he like
tits,
can he like start venturing his way
that
downstairs?
sort of stuff.
Can he like venture his way down the stairs?
You get down the stairs right as the Kenku with like full backpack and like cutlass bolts out of the door outside again.
I'm gonna whistle again. I'm like, hey man, I saved you, didn't I?
And he bolts to the right, directly towards the F tag. Right. He bolts directly to the F tag packet ship.
Okay, so just soon cluck his tongue, shake his head. It's like, man.
Are y'all exiting the tavern?
I'm just enjoying my food.
If you said
I'm buying Henrietta.
You said you
food.
found.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I found a random
They're
ass
up
Kenku.
Found a
doing so. I
Kenku.
want
Henrietta.
There's like,
Henrietta
whatever
did
it is.
say
if,
something.
if Henrietta's
Yeah.
not showing urgency, then I'm probably the
Yeah,
Gale
no.
probably won't be.
Still with my
No,
hand
unless
and
you like
everything
say
over
like
my
shit's
hand.
going down.
They're doing
They're-
something, but
For
I'm
him?
not
Yeah.
sticking around.
We're just
He's like,
fucking
ain't
right
my
past
fucking
you.
problem.
He is not looking for conversation right now. He's getting to his ship.
I follow him.
Are y'all
He beelines
chasing-
into
he's
the ship.
He's the
jumps
guy that
onto
we're
the ship,
going with.
takes his cutlass, slices a rope.
I'm gonna try to get up there with him.
Okay.
Man, we are just bullying this poor Kenku that just went to relax.
He's about to
I
get
don't think
caught.
y'all have done anything to him other than like the
Exist.
guard thing.
Yeah.
Y'all stop the guard.
Well, he didn't see.
Yeah, we helped him.
Oh yeah, you did. Oh
We
yeah,
helped
you
him
did.
so hard.
Yes, you did.
That's why Kuno's like, saved you.
So what are y'all all doing? Because while you're trying to get
I'm trying
you
to
said
pop up
The
on
tavern gang's enjoying our food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Henrietta.
tavern gang is
I'm
enjoying food.
I'm just
Henrietta
buying
said
us
they're
some
doing.
dinner.
Okay.
Henrietta
You
said
see
they're
him
doing.
like jump onto the ship and like one of the ropes.
I'm gonna kind of peer down at him and whistle again because I just keep whistling at this poor bastard.
He doesn't respond.
Yeah, Henrietta said like they were like the other two were just doing stuff. I'm like,
Fatality.
I'll go check it. I'll go check it out. So he
he's not-
is exiting
he's
the
not-
bar and makes his way
No.
towards the docks. I'm assuming Gale
I'm
knows
just
where the
kidding.
docks are in comparison to the bar.
Yes.
All right.
What was the first
No,
thing you said?
Henrietta came in
Edda
saying just
said
like,
they're doing something, but
Is
There
there
doesn't give a shit.
something? Because I was
Right,
on
I'll go
another
see what they're
ship,
going.
which was also an F-Tag. Is there something I would know that if like another F-Tag ship sees another F-Tag ship, would they like do a wave or something or
Complete anarchy.
complete anarchy?
Complete anarchy.
Okay.
FTAG just basically means I am not aligned with anyone. If you're not me, screw you.
Okay, fair enough.
In terms of ships, if you have like a friend on another ship, that's fine. But, like,
Okay.
That's
Is
not.
there
That's not
anything
official.
that I could do that would symbolize that I am also an F-Tag person?
I don't think he cares.
I don't think he would give a shit.
You could tell him if you get on the ship.
She'll
Like he's
Oh.
not stopping you. He's just cutting ropes and like untying ropes and doing stuff like that.
I just hop on a ship and I'm like,
and
where are we
Gale's making
headed?
his way towards the docks because he's like, I'm gonna go check out what's going on.
He
now that Henrietta
says
mentioned something.
in Kenku Ka,
So Henry,
time! Leave!
Time, leave?
leave? Oh no.
Are you the captain?
And he doesn't answer, he just keeps chopping. He's very,
Knock
very frantic.
him out.
Stop!
Make an insight
Our
check.
ship is leaving
Hey,
without
Jeremiah,
us.
how far away is the
Oh,
the
it's
boat
like
from
a few
the?
seconds of a walk, not that far.
You know
Or,
what?
so I like walk out the bar and
Barracuda's
like
gonna
walk.
go with him like
I walk like 30 paces and see all this
It's not good.
happening.
Right.
I'm like,
I get like
the
a 12.
fuck?
You get 12.
And like I pull out my crossbow and I start
he's
running.
frantic. You can't tell for sure if he's the captain or not, but he's definitely moving with like, we're leaving in the next 5 minutes or else.
Barracuda walks out to me, he's like, sees him like, ah shit, and I pull out my crossbow and I start running.
Okay.
Kuno's gonna call it, no!
I'm just gonna
I make a loud.
I guess
whistle.
because I went out first, I guess you passed by
I
me
make a
first,
loud
even though I'm
whistle
just
as I see
walking.
them kind of.
So I
the
like,
captain stops, looks at you,
just
stops,
don't
and
do
sees it
anything
all
violent,
down,
alright?
and then
It's not needed right now.
The king.
Shop.
The king.
three
I'm
more.
gonna
The
make
boat
a bomb
starts
on
to
his
drift
arms.
away from the dock just a little bit.
They're obviously fighting something.
Kuda like
I'm going to stop
lands.
this
He's like,
from killing somebody.
need help.
Yes.
I
Just
tried
don't
to
overdo
grab
it, alright?
Yes.
It's Hawthorn.
Need help.
Yes.
Need help to leave.
Just don't overdo
Yes.
it.
Why leave?
I'm gonna rock
Time.
it.
And then chop.
Is someone chasing?
And there is now two. There are
I'm gonna
now
rock up.
two. You just saw him like run away from a guard.
Someone
There was
chasing?
one guard.
Running away from a guard. Make an insight check. And then
I'm starting to
there are
rock
two
up.
more strings. The ship has separated by about 5 feet, or
Is-
by about 2 feet. I mean,
21.
21. He doesn't want to get caught, and you know the thing about like F tags if they dock
Yeah.
for more than 5 minutes, their captains can be arrested on site.
Oh, okay.
He was
Fuck
he
it, I
was
assume he's the
lounging.
captain.
He was lounging around really well. Like he was super comfy.
Hey.
So it was obvious he'd been there for a while.
Guards are my friends.
He then
Fuck.
Wrong thing to say.
does a 3 hit.
No?
Fuck the holy
No, I'm
shit.
He like swings at you with like the blunt end of his weapon.
No.
Catches some feathers and then like chops another one of the lines.
No, I'll
There's
help.
one more line.
As
What do y'all
I
do?
see him like,
Running.
as soon as
Okay.
I see him swipe at Kuda, I pull out like a, because I'm running that way. I pull out a hammer. I'm catapulting.
Okay.
Hey, no, I'll help.
So-
he's making a
Y'all
dex
two
save.
are now like right at the boat.
And I'm just trying to knock him
You
out.
are you running as well?
I go over to the last.
I'm shooting a
I go-
hammer at his head to knock him out.
But are you also running, or are you just
I'm
doing
running.
that? Okay. So
Question.
you three are at the boat. You catapult it towards them.
Yeah, make a dex save.
Dex save. What's the DC?
15.
15 does not pass.
So
gets it.
he takes 3d8, and I'm trying to knock him out with this.
Okay.
3d8? Holy fuck.
This is, I'm specifying, attempting non-lethal.
Cool.
Question, by the way, Jeremiah. Whenever you get a second.
Yes.
Is Gale after like walking like just a ways to
9 damage.
dock, just like after like 10 seconds or so, he's able to
10.
hear the like
10.
leave now, like the
Yes.
king was saying.
Not now,
as-
just leave.
Leave.
You said time, leave, and yes, and those are the only words you
yeah.
said.
He took 10 damage to the back of the skull.
Right.
As
He thunk, and on the way up, he like chops the last
Shit.
rope
I
and
tried to
starts
grab
pushing.
it. I tried to grab the rope.
Okay,
So
make a-
as he
make a
does
next
that,
I'm trying to do things that
Okay.
everything's happening.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
So
that's
is Henrietta just
as Barugur passes me when
Going
that
to jump on the ship.
when that happens, I'm assuming that's like around the time when I hear leave and whatnot. I
22.
quickly head back to the bar, open and say, Henrietta.
Henrietta's already gone.
Oh.
Yeah, all three of you are at the boat now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if I'd
As
seen
soon
Henrietta,
as the two
Make
two
a-
of
so I
them
like
left.
You'll have to like jump onto the boat at this point.
I'm gonna take a rope and I'm gonna take my 50 feet of rope.
I am.
and I'm
can't I
gonna
just go
toss-
pick them up? Can't I just go pick them up
Yeah,
if I needed
you
to?
could.
So
if
I'm
you
gonna.
succeed on that.
I'm going to attempt to basically lasso one of the like ship
Do I
anchors.
see?
Okay.
So like ships normally have like a thing where like you tie off. I'm gonna
Right.
basically
Make a ranged attack essentially.
You have the strength to hold a boat still.
Oh
I
no!
see-
I'm handing
You
this
are
off to
holding-
somebody.
I'm holding
I'm
the
not-
rope.
I'm just gonna
Do
tie
I?
it
I'm
off.
looking around. Do I see
You're
the?
Spider-Maning.
Do I see the fucking
So-
guard that we
is it
saw run
just-
off earlier?
Dan,
No, he is gone out of sight.
Can I try
Dan,
to acrobatics
is it just
my way
roll
onto the
plus
ship?
dex?
Ask
Roll
Jeremiah.
I
plus
mean,
19,
19. You lasso it. It's connected.
and then I'm
So
gonna
now
take
there's
I
you
will
holding that
stop
rope,
rolling.
and
and then
there's
I'm,
also that
I'm
rope.
tying it off.
Which honestly,
Okay, you're tied
just a
off.
few of them.
And then I'm-
So I,
Okay, what's up?
can I try and acrobatics my way onto the boat?
Yes.
I don't think that's
Knock
necessary
him out.
anymore.
Do not kill him.
13. Well, that's wait.
I'm just
Plus
You
acrobatics?
succeed. You
Yeah.
succeed.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
for like if
okay.
Gale's
That's a
like
lot.
earlier when Gale sees like I catch
I am
Barugur
on
passing
the
me, so I guess I
Yes, you
look
are on the
back,
boat.
see Henrietta passing. I'll go ahead
She
and like,
jumps and like tumble rolls onto the boat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell to Henrietta, knock him out!
Yeah.
He's already knocked out.
Yeah.
No,
I
he's
try-
knocked him out.
He's
He's
not
on.
knocked out. He's still up.
Can
He's
I
just,
grapple him?
He's probably low.
You can try.
What is it? Strength?
I am holding the last
strength
rope,
athletics.
trying to make sure you guys can get on.
Yeah. Gale goes to jump for the ship whenever you got a second jump.
I'm gonna.
You
Jeremiah?
catch him and he's like, and chucks his sword and the sword just goes into the sea.
And as
I
he's
like-
like,
said I said I was helping.
Wait.
I said I was
I look
helping.
over and I
As
say,
it happens, DM, I'm gonna start tying off another spot.
No, it's okay.
Companion.
And
Wait.
what'd you say?
I'm
We're
gonna
helping.
tie off another spot.
Okay.
We're helping. We will
Especially
leave.
Another roll.
We will leave once our friends are on the boat. We will leave
Yes.
now.
12.
Time.
Yes.
Yes.
DM
5
12.
minutes. And then leave.
And he's like stuck. He doesn't know how to respond, but he's also like you're
I
holding
look
him.
over. I look over
So-
at him as I'm holding the rope, and I'm like, companion, wait, then leave.
He
Time.
can, he can comprehend us.
Yes.
He just speaks like that.
I know.
Ah, you're
You know he like speaks
you're
like
being
a normal person,
condescending.
right?
I'm being condescending because he's like,
He's literally just trying to get out of here.
I know. I am just wait.
All right, now that the ship
Come on,
has been,
buddy.
I'm assuming
We'll be
like it's got a
fine. We'll
couple.
be
Is there
fine.
anything like that's like easier? Or do I need to like jump to? Just Gale need to jump to the ship.
It's a very easy acrobatics check.
All right.
It's still not like right on the deck
Yeah.
unless you like pull it in, but
4 + 3. That's 7.
you got it.
All right.
Oh, that's like a DC of 5?
Yeah.
Dude, it's a DC of like 3.
Oh.
I don't.
It's a 2-foot gap right now.
Barracuda,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just holding. I said.
Barracuda
hey,
has,
like,
the
thank
The
you.
distance between me
Henrietta's
and like
showing off.
the edge of Cuatro's chair,
Yeah.
you
What,
just
does he, like,
jump
back
it, and if you can like get your upper body on, you can pull yourself up. Like
Yeah.
it's fine.
All right.
I know.
Barracuda adds an extra
Yeah, but we helped them.
3
kind
feet
of.
to his jump. So I mean,
So you just do it.
yeah, I just do it.
You just do it.
Right, buddy.
Okay,
we helped
cool.
you with the guard.
Okay,
And
so
I'll
all of
wait
you
at
are
him.
on the ship. So he just kind of looks around and goes,
Yes, leave. Okay,
Leave.
cut the last rope.
Leave
And then-
now.
So
I
as
let
they
go of
said-
the
As they
rope.
say that, I'm gonna.
I let
and
go of the rope. And
I'm
I
gonna
go
unrope.
Yeah.
I'm
there are
gonna-
2 more ropes
I'm
holding it
going
on.
to just I'm gonna
I
hop
start
back. I'm gonna
cutting
hop
the
back
other
down.
ropes.
You cut the other ropes?
Don't
Okay,
cut
cool.
them. I untie them real quick and I jump back on.
Or I go to cut them, and he's just like, oh.
I'm
Okay.
saying jumping's easy.
Apologize
Okay.
for hitting our
I
friend
will do
there.
whatever the
He
thing
is
is
still
to do.
grappled.
He tried to kill
No,
ya!
no, 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 he didn't. We're making amends.
Does a 17
start-
pass what your original? No, your
No, I
original
rolled
was
in
a
that 20. Yeah.
I start.
I go to pick up my hammer. Fuck no, I'm not apologizing.
No, no, no.
I start barking.
We are
orders.
making amends.
Lower the sails. Steer
He's
the
a
ship.
criminal. He doesn't give a shit.
Hold on.
Etta's already on it.
I look
He
at Etta and
understands
I go,
favors.
lower the sails.
Yeah, make another
Okay,
strength
okay.
athletics check.
Okay. Okay, he probably
Okay,
wiggles out
he
10.
breaks out and dives into the water.
See?
A couple seconds later, he reemerges with his sword and
We
jumps
just-
back up, slices
Oh,
one of
and
the
comes
ropes.
back. Okay.
They're all untied.
Oh, okay, then yeah, he just comes back up and then
Sorry.
I still have my.
Hawthorn starts climbing the mast and starts unraveling the sails.
right.
I,
you
the
got-
player character, don't know
he
boat things.
takes-
Gale would know boat things, so
Yeah.
I begin doing boat things.
I do
You
know
begin
boat
doing
things.
boat things. You
We
begin
are
doing
doing
boat
the boat
things.
things.
You begin doing
We
boat
start
things.
getting at-
You do begin doing boat things.
Well, I'm talking to the character. I'm like, I am so
Okay.
sorry.
Me
And the
and
Kenku isn't registering anything you're saying to him. He like sheaths his
The
sword,
3 of us are doing both
jumps
things.
down and
We're
grabs a
like,
hammer
what
that's
is
on
a
the
boat
floor.
thing?
Actually, he grabs your
I picked
hammer.
my own hammer up.
Hawthorn.
Dang it.
No,
Hawthorn's.
I don't trust motherfuckers with my hammers.
Okay, so he picks up another hammer that was on the ground, near like
If he
set
got,
of
I'm
boards,
holding.
and he like
I guess I'm doing
pulling
both
screws
stuff.
out, pulling nails out.
I am just sitting here with my crossbow watching him.
Okay, he pulls out 2 nails. What do y'all do?
I,
Boat
me
stuff.
and Gale
Boat
are
stuff.
getting the
Boat
ship
stuff.
ready to get
I'm
the
backing
fuck
up.
out of here.
Okay,
I'm
boat
getting
stuff,
my-
boat
Get the
stuff,
hell out of
boat
Dodge.
stuff.
I'm
We're getting the hell out of
I'm getting
Dodge.
back and I'm watching whatever the fuck this king is doing. If he does anything suspicious, I'm shooting at him.
Okay, he
Leave
pulls
him
out another couple
alone.
of things, and then he just, after having pulled out the first 4, like on this side, he
Farragher,
just
I
takes his
swear to
hammer.
God, if you shoot
He
our
just takes
captain,
his hammer
I'm
and basically crowbars up a board, and then
I don't
like
trust this fucking shit.
and rips up 3 boards.
Holy
And
shit.
jumping out of the like
Can I make a perception check to at least
little
catch
hidden
what?
compartment there is jumping out of the little hidden compartment there. A little gnome jumps out and is like, "Time to leave." Oh, new folks.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm Genty. You can call me Pinky though. Pinky's fine.
I had the word pinky. I'm looking at Hawthorn and just laugh my ass off.
Let me know if I can help you. And then
Hawthorn's up on the
jumps
sails,
up,
unraveling shit.
and then he jumps up to like not the crow's nest, but like the upper deck where the steering wheel is.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it's called.
Barracuda's gonna like
The ship's.
walk towards
It's
him
just
and be
the
like,
ship's wheel.
any reason that you're may I ask the reason that you're
Hawthorn yells
You're
down.
running
to-
so fast.
Talking to the Kenku or talking to the gnome?
The gnome. I'm assuming
Gnome.
he's in charge.
The gnome goes,
Like,
oh yeah,
He's just like joking, like, what did you do to be this wanted?
oh yeah, no, it's just an F tag thing.
Hawthorn
You would
Hawthorn
understand.
yells down to Kuda and Etta, just being like, "Raise anchor! We're getting the fuck out of here."
Right. You get the idea. It's not as urgent for bugbears because guards don't want to fuck with bugbears.
Oh yeah.
But with just
yeah.
individual boats, you would understand like the need of like.
Yeah,
We need to go.
We need to go.
We leave now.
Because if a
We
guard
leave
knows
now.
that you're
Barracuda,
leaving
do you know
or knows where
anything
you
about-
are, like
Yeah.
No.
We get the fuck
I'm
out
a
of here.
craftsman.
even with just 2 guards. I would
Okay,
like
then
to
sit
put-
there and look pretty.
So
I will. That's what I was
So,
doing. Thank you very
I look
much.
out.
Whistles
Do I
back
see
down
the
at you.
guards from the vantage point?
there is
Like,
now a
somehow I
guard
whisper
like
under my breath,
there's
like,
now the
you make a
other guard,
perception
the
check to
elf
see if you see this,
that
like,
was still there.
Uh-huh.
That is walking towards
18.
the port. He's not
Like,
running, but he's walking towards the port like with determination.
Okay. We're
The
Look
boat
at
is
me,
now
you
about 10 feet away from port.
okay.
I will
We're
drag you
doing
off
as
the
fast as
ship.
we can to get all the sails.
I
I will throw you in the
raise
water
anchor
and then
to
dive and
everything.
get you out again, and then throw you back in. And
I'm
then
gonna yell
you-
at you like,
things
I'll stop making
because we
your
are
fucking
both people.
spear.
Oh, you got it. I'm not making you make.
Oh,
it.
never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, sorry, driver.
Uh,
Love you.
But then he just goes,
Shamelessness.
"Oh yeah, it's just an F tag thing. Don't worry about it." And he fucking spins the wheel with like he
Like Wheel of
he's
Fortune.
like he's like
He's
as
short
tall
as
as I
Barracuda.
am is comparative to the wheel.
Oh.
So he just
Yeah, no,
he just
he's shorter than
pulls
Barracuda.
and just whoom, turns the whole wheel like
Who's
it starts
gonna, like-
spinning.
Who's gonna land? He's
Can
Can we
like,
get a
yo,
Wheel of Fortune sound effect?
You want me to take the helm? I'm a little.
No, I got it.
Hawthorn Fireman slides down the pole and starts helping raise anchor and shit.
Okay.
Oh, what's the ship called?
And
The
it is the
attack-
FTAG.
Pack your ship.
Pack your bullshit.
Pack your shit.
Pack your shit.
And then there is
Pack your shit and leave.
after the pinky stuff happens, a couple seconds later, a man about 5'4" ish, wrapped in like scraps and wrappings.
Oh,
kinda-
is it that mummy
Yeah.
race?
It's the vagabond is the race.
The vagabond.
He skitters out is like the best way to describe it. He's just like crawls and runs into a compartment.
The fuck was that?
Looks like they got a bunch of
then
stowaways.
he kind of like looks out of the window and then sees y'all, sees the captain, or sees Kenku,
Hawthorn?
and the Kenku and the gnome, and the gnome just like looks at him and goes,
If you don't mind me asking, what the fuck is with that?
and the vagabond, you know what a vagabond is,
I know what a vagabond is. I'm just confused
Okay.
why he's acting like that.
right?
I'm also not very experienced with vagabonds because from the crags.
The
Vagabonds
gnome's
are-
just
oh.
like,
No,
no,
it's-
he's just a vagabond. Vagabonds are kind of shy. And so the
I've
vagabond
never-
jumps out of like the compartment. Skitters is the best way that I can describe how he walks, because it's not like a normal walk. It's like a he kind of like
Goose!
Hawthorn catches him.
Kuda's just laughing at this entire thing. He's like,
and then runs back to the
He's gonna look at
room
like he's gonna
and
make you
like
you run a very colorful ship, mate.
it is
he
an F
then
tag, ain't it?
bounces into like a trap door that like leads.
They're
to
just like
the
I don't even know what that
Uh,
fucking means.
If you want, you can.
Doesn't mean
hold
anything.
onto him and try
Does
to
it? I'm
tap
not the
him on
sailor.
there, or you can just
Means
let him, like,
everything
get
and
that
nothing.
Well,
second tap in.
I let him get the second cap in, but I didn't know he was there, and I heard him coming up, and I just went.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. There was a moment there, but it wasn't.
Yeah,
for
it wasn't long enough
Okay.
to do anything.
So yeah, the vagabond then skitters into the lower layers of the ship, and
Do you
the.
mind if I ask what the fuck he does?
Oh yeah, he's just the cabin boy.
Ah,
He cleans our decks, cleans the under area, and like takes care of the barnacles. All that.
So,
Kenku's
are
your
you
first
or the
mate?
Kenku the captain?
Oh, the Kenku.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Huh?
I was in the deck after all. Like,
I mean, yeah,
what?
that's
You think
true,
the captain's
that's
gonna
true.
hide in his own ship? Nah, he's
No,
gonna go
that's true,
relax.
that's true, that's
Oh,
true.
you're the one that's steering the wheel. I don't know how to
Oh
steer.
yeah, I just like
Everyone
steering.
steals the wheel.
Helmsman or
What's his
something?
What's his position on the ship then? Technically, what's Genty's?
Oh, the Kenku's the captain. I just said that.
No, it's Pinky.
No, like
Oh,
what's
me.
Genty?
Oh,
yeah, Genty,
Pinky.
Genty.
Pinky is
Genty or Genty? I've got it written down.
Pinky just starts
Jenty.
I'm calling him
J?
Jenty. But he goes by the name Pinky. Pinky.
Gotcha.
Like a pinky.
Mhm.
Or like the color pink.
Yeah.
He's just a cabin boy. He just does he just does stuff. I'm the second mate.
Second mate, where's the first?
First mate. I'm the second hand guy. I'm the first mate.
Hey, sorry, we needed to be on this ship and we held you up, and I think he's looking at the
We were supposed to
Kenku.
leave the mother.
It happens.
And he looks at the Kenku and
We
he's
were
like,
planning on leaving tomorrow, so
Yeah.
I was just expecting another rest in the crib there. It's actually pretty comfortable if you ask me.
kind of guard snooping around your captain's.
Probably why, yeah.
Once
That
the-
would do it. That would do
Once
it.
the ship is far enough out that it's not like a worry that we're gonna get caught or some shit.
At this point, you are like 20-ish feet away from the thing, and the ship has begun like turning because he's turned the steering wheel. It's like bad ship mechanics.
Okay, but like, are the like guards trying to
There
get
is now
onto?
a guard. No, there is now a guard on the port that has seen y'all and has been started to move towards you.
I'm trying to not be
with a crossbow like held up.
Oh fuck.
At this point,
Do
that's how far you are.
I have my
Can I
hood
tell
and
who he's
everything
aiming at?
pulled
Wait,
up,
Dion.
so I'm trying to like.
Yeah, could I have been able to figure out who he's aiming at?
He's aiming at the ship.
Oh, just the ship?
Yeah, just the ship.
Just like a warning
He
shot?
actually like does take a shot, and it goes and hole through the mast, or not the mast,
The
but
sail?
like the sail.
Just like a warning shot, just to be like, hey.
Not a warning shot, just shooting at the ship through the sail.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't hit anyone.
Hawthorn,
Hold on. Let me check what the mending cantrip can do real quick.
It can fix
Oh, it
that.
can fix that.
Alright, cool.
It's also not damage enough that it's worth doing right now.
Alright.
Hey,
Again, I don't know
Sorcerer!
ship things. I do not know ship things, but Gale
Barracuda's
does.
gonna, like,
hey
cover
Sorcerer,
his face real quick.
you
and
have
I'm
a
just gonna-
cantrip that can fix
I'm gonna
that.
shoot like towards his feet. Like,
I think I've got
try
some
to
magic
scare
that
him.
can do
Okay,
it.
go for it.
I think I might have.
So I'm
I
trying
messed
not to
around with
hit
it a
him.
bit on my
I'm
old
trying to
ship, on my
Right.
other ship, but
And I'm covering my face.
with my other crew. I
Right.
think I can do.
It'll
I think I
do,
can fix
get
that.
up there.
That's
Aye.
a. What's my actions? That's
Go
a
to that.
19.
Okay.
19.
Towards his feet. like,
Try
I'm
mending.
trying to like, hit
19
him.
causes
Yeah.
it to. He's like walking.
I gotta pull up the spell
Step.
anyway. I just need to pull up the spell. so I know
It
what
touches
spell
like
is.
his. It touches his shoe, but not his foot.
Yeah.
And it just sticks in there, and he's like, ooh,
And then it disappears.
and like shotgun goes up, or like not shotgun, crossbow goes up, bolt disappears, and he goes like,
I'm gonna fire another one at his feet.
okay, go for it.
That one is 12.
12.
Dice.
He's trying not to hit.
Doesn't hit him, but it does go past him. He
Trying to take
then
cover.
he then like ducks behind a little bit of a barrel and shoots again.
Oh.
And misses.
I'm
It
gonna
just
try and like
into
hit
the
near
water.
the barrel. Like once again, just trying to like scare him.
near the barrel or hit the barrel.
I'm trying to like hit the like side of the barrel so he can see the bolt.
Okay.
10.
10.
Stop hitting the barrel.
You hit like beside the barrel.
You know,
Like it goes a few feet behind
It's
him.
like if there's some sort of like
doesn't hit
actual
the barrel,
security
though.
place around it.
Okay, and
Uh,
then
and-
firing again because
Yeah,
I
so
can
that's
I can
Okay,
reload
go
my
for it.
crossbow
That
faster
would be
than
fine,
you can
wouldn't
Yes.
it?
because
Uh,
he just has to
is-
take a turn in between each other.
Yes. And then.
17.
Is there-
Go for it.
Boat stuff?
What stuff?
Because
Boat
it's
stuff?
later.
I'm
tonight.
covering-
He's mending
Boat
the
stuff,
sail.
mending.
I'm covering.
Mending.
Y'all do boat stuff.
Boat stuff.
Boat stuff.
And
Okay.
so as a 17 to like hit like the side of the barrel.
17 hits. You hit the side of the barrel. A little spark goes off, and the and the barrel catches in flame.
How does a
Was
spark go
that
off from
gunpowder?
No,
How
it
does
just catches in flame.
How does a spark go off from a just an
It's
arrowhead?
It hits like a
The
it hits
metal
like
on
the
metal.
metal band.
Oh,
Ching, and then spark flies off. There was paper in there.
Yeah,
what
no,
is
that'll
that?
do
Hits the
it.
paper.
Oh.
Catches
You're
fire.
a motherfucker!
What the fuck is
catches
that?
Fire.
Who puts paper in a barrel?
I tossed the barrel
There was
overboard.
also
No,
a
it's on.
tankard.
It's on the
Oh,
down.
it's on
There
the
was
deck?
also a
yeah, the
tankard
guard's
on top.
taking
Oh,
cover
yeah.
behind
There
it.
was also a tankard on top that had kind of leaked some. Just so you know why it happened. Just because it
Who
wouldn't
puts
make sense.
paper in a barrel?
To transport it?
Man.
To transport it?
Merchants.
If you, there's
Great.
like glass in there, the paper is probably for like
And so
stuffing.
it catches fire. The guard like jumps back
Is he gonna take
and
it off?
he jumps back and just narrowly dodges catching on fire.
Like that's
Is he gonna,
gotta be like what
is he
a
gonna
lucky
try and
freaking
shove
place.
it in the
has,
water?
he has dropped his crossbow right by it, so the crossbow
That's
also
gonna
is
result
caught
in
on fire.
Nagi totally.
Okay, well, I mean, Job here's done.
Good boy.
Right. All right. So now you're able to sail off.
the barrel
And
in
he
the water?
like picks up the tank. He like picks up the nearby a nearby
bucket.
No, he picks up like a nearby cup and then just.
I shoot the cup.
The cup has alcohol in it.
And it just like
Damn, I shoot the cup.
up straight and then starting to land like.
Can I try and shoot the
Yeah,
cup?
go for it.
Man,
Roll
that'd
with
be so
advantage.
sick.
With advantage, so that's 18 or a 20.
20.
20.
So he just. As soon as it leaves his hand, it just starts to go down, and you shoot it, and it just like boom right past his head, and he's like.
Well,
Barragur's gonna like put his
And just
crossbow on his
walks
shoulder,
away.
like, don't worry, he's deadly.
Huh, good one.
He's
like, he has a Hawthorn. See that?
Might as well have bird eyes.
nice shot.
And he like picks his
Hawthorn.
goggles up like,
Duck hunt sounds
I got what
effects.
I got.
So yeah, he skims the ship.
Did he push the flying
you are
arrow in the
now
water?
you are now on. No, he didn't. He just left.
That's
Can
just
I
on
try and
fire.
like use my crossbow, like knock it, like try and like hit the bottom of it to like see if I can make it tumble?
You can try.
Why are you obsessed with
Powerful
this?
crossbow.
You
I
can
don't
try.
want the dock to catch on fire.
It'll be fine.
You can
That was
try.
honestly less
Play it.
exciting than the last time.
Player to DM, how like
Crit.
Okay, you hit it, and your arrow like splits a little tip to it, so it like gets right in the corner, and the quill of it kind of pushes it back enough, having caught on fire, caused a lot of the paper to turn to ash, which is a lot more light. The barrel itself is starting to become lighter, so it just kind of like pushes it to the side. It through that force and momentum just kind of thunk, rolls into the sea.
what was the name of the place that
And
we
then,
were supposed
so
to
is,
meet them at?
is the dock probably safe now?
Hi,
Just a
Ronindale.
little bit of charm
I
probably.
remember.
Okay, and I'm like, and I dealt with the dock fire. I'm like, just like,
I walk up to
Farragut's just like feeling
the
hot shit right now.
helm, the
That's 2 crits with my crossbow.
Alright, let me hold
That's
it.
You walk up to
Huh?
the
Let me hold it.
Yeah.
who is now kind of
hand it to
he
you?
had just done this.
That thing's more
and, like,
expensive
thrown
in
it
your
and
life.
kept throwing it,
Don't
and now
fucking
he's
do
like
that.
So look it up and down. So.
continuing to.
I help spin the wheel.
And he like kind of glares at you with the look of like, I don't want your help. This is my job. Back off, sort of thing, but without verbalizing any of that. Cool. And then he
Dealt with it.
What is he doing?
he now has a really big smile on his
I felt
face.
like a
because he's
badass.
I'm doing good.
We're like looking at him. We're like,
I look at him and I go, "Hi, Ronindale."
Sure. I don't set the course. I just do what the captain says.
I look
I'm gonna yell at the Kenku. Hi, Ronga.
hi, Ronindale.
Hi, Ronindale.
Stupid.
I'm not good with Elven names. Fucking hell.
I gotta come up with the words with the Kenku nose. Dang. Okay.
He can repeat anything he's heard us say.
Maybe.
I kind of.
You don't know how Kenkus work in my world.
Oh.
That's all his brain cells consecutively.
So we got a 3, a 2, a 4.
That was a 7.
5 and 7 are decent. 5 and 7 are decently rolled. With the decimal die, I don't know how that counts.
Cool. So,
I
It's
wrote
always
it down.
0.
he goes, yes.
Thank you.
I nod and then I just walk back down.
I'm gonna
Yes.
I'm gonna go to Pinky. Like, is that a room I can set up shop in?
Set up. Yeah, we have plenty of rooms for like people to sleep in. Like, we got
Okay.
like 2 or 3 down there.
You got one that's for one person,
I
or
mean,
maybe 2.
Not really.
How many good people go in one room?
Usually about 4.
Okay, I'm gonna like go and like pick one and like I'm gonna set like I'm gonna take the
There
stuff
are
on it.
4 rooms on the left, and then the right is bathroom, which you don't want to hear about.
No.
Oh no.
I'd rather
Bathroom.
just pitch off the side of the ship.
Utility closet, and
Captain's quarters?
no.
I'm gonna bring
Hey,
it.
Jeremiah, do you see like
Captain's
tigers'
quarters
eye
are
rolled
usually
down
on
there?
the top.
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah.
So I'm gonna go to one
Along
of the
with
rooms.
like office.
And I'm gonna start setting it up. I'm setting up my the makeshift workstation I brought.
Okay. So they can hold 16 people. There are currently 5, 6, 7. There are currently 8.
Okay, well.
Half capacity.
So 2 of the rooms will be filled, or 3 lightly.
So I'm letting them
know.
know that which room that I'm in. If anyone wants to learn from me or just room with me. And warning people that don't want to do it. What?
Barracuda wants a friend.
No,
he's a cuddle buddy.
No, if you remember, I asked for
Barracuda wants
one
a cuddle
person.
buddy.
I asked for a one person room. That just isn't the thing.
He wants a sleepover pal.
That's the longest John's.
Hey,
No, it's just
can we
Assassin's
not
Creed
copyright
soundtrack.
strike?
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, Kuda, can we not copyright strike?
I mean, it's not gonna be
Fatality!
for money or anything.
No, they'll get you for anything.
Just cut
So yeah,
that
now you're on the ship. You set up in one of the bedrooms.
And I'm just getting back to
You know, like if I notice like a bit of like debris from our like random tussling the Kenku's feathers, I'm gonna like pluck it out.
You notice a small bit of like dried blood and like scab and stuff, like right here.
From where Barracuda hit him with his hammer?
I hit him in the back of
no.
the head.
That's not nearly enough time to scab.
I wasn't telling you about that. That's some other stuff. I wasn't going to go
He's
there.
a
I was just telling you that's
ginormous
the
wolf
first
on the
thing you
back of his
notice.
Could just gonna like tilt his head and he's like, "You want me to clean that?"
The captain is like doing something else over here. That's you're seeing from behind him. He does not respond.
He has been severely bonked.
Kuda's just like
Severe bonking.
doing the like.
Severe bonking.
I'm sorry for bonking you. Here, let me clean your feathers for you, bird thing.
So you just kind of like start touching his feathers.
Yeah, I'm basically just preening him.
He will like rip forward. You will pluck one feather out of him, and then he'll like whip around and like draw his sword backwards.
Preening.
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
Sorry.
No.
I'll leave you alone.
I don't know what he was doing, so I was making something up.
Kuda's just gonna leave him alone.
Yeah. Cool.
He respects that.
Cool. Yeah. We value consent.
Yes.
Kuda values.
Henry Crabgrass!
The anti-grab-ass crabgrass.
The anti-grab-ass crabgrass.
All right. Not sponsored by Critical Role.
Nope.
Not sponsored.
But love them.
I never actually watched them.
You need to.
I need to watch.
Yeah, but it's like
if
3
you
hour
watch
episodes,
no
man.
other episode, watch the episode with Henry Crabgrass.
It's one of the better ones.
Kuda's like, well,
Alright,
this
so
has
yeah,
been a day.
you're now on the ship.
Very nice.
Should
That's
we
all I've
there?
got planned for this one.
Alright.
Okay, good,
alright.
because it was getting about the time I have to leave.
Yeah. It's definitely a no stopping point.
Does anyone want to like get dinner or something? Because
Yes.
it is late,
And
and I don't
I
know
would
if the
like
chat
I'm gonna
is
be
open.
home by 8.
Do we want to go? Oh, this is, I guess.
my
just
parents
Carpal again want to try
specifically
the
said, be home
weird
by
name
8
place?
this time.
The
what?
Bojangles?
Bojangles.
I'm not in the mood for Bojangles tonight.
Okay, then what do we want to go get? The
Keep
cap
an
is
in-game
closed.
joke running and get smoothies.
Yeah, we could get
We
smoothies.
could
I
go
don't know
get
if a smoothie would be enough to fill them up.
I don't know.
Sure.
What? You?
I'm good with whatever. I'm also good just
That-
heading back to dorm because I've got some food in my
Yeah, well, I
dorm.
was just talking about the
so-
crepe thing, you know?
I won't be joining you if you guys go get something because
Yeah, I get that.
yeah, I have to be home. Like they specifically said, be home by 8 this time. So
Yeah.
okay.
Well, whatever you guys want to do.
I'm good to just head back to the dorms personally.
Oh, okay, then I guess I'll take you back.
Alright.
I don't have
Only
food
if you
in my
want
room,
to have
so-
food. I would be down to have food with y'all.
If y'all end up going out for food, I'll probably end up joining, but I'm fine.
Yeah, that's what we're
Well,
deciding.
there's no food at all. The cap is closed, so
Yeah, I got food in my dorm room.
I do not.
Toasted coconut, almond bar. Yeah. Are we giving tea? Yeah, I'd be up for going out if that's what.
I should probably stop the recording.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Don't let them know our plans.
Don't let them know that we have like an actual life outside of this.
Yep, we don't.